20 years, no fans, no history, no tradition, and almost 0 dynasty points. That's what I'm starting with. Pretty depressing, yeah. But to turn the Ice Coast Penguins into a legitimate dynasty, I have to hit 4 massive goals before our time runs out, and year 1 starts right now. I actually feel somewhat fortunate here, Coach FrostyLicker. Some of these players, I couldn't edit their overalls, so we actually have some decent guys on defense, 78, 76, 75, but for the most part, this roster is absolutely horrible. Young players-wise, it looks like the best guys we have were just former 2-star recruits, so there's not really anybody young to look forward to for the future either. Biggest problem, though, is easily offensive line. I think we only have, like, 8 guys across the entire offensive line room, which is no bueno. Something else we're going to do for this video, we're going to play Penn State every single season. I'm going to make them our rival since the Ice Coast Penguins are based in the Northeast, and then, of course, the rest of our schedule. I got us in the MAC. I just replaced us with UMass. Expectations for year 1, though, FrostyLicker, I think we're going to win 1 game. I think we're going to get lucky in 1 game, but we're going to lose probably 11 others. All I care about is getting lucky on the recruiting trail so far. That is what's happening. We actually found a 2-star gem, Philip Ahanatu. Got the cool, badass Star Wars haircut. I'm getting good vibes from this offensive tackle. Not getting good vibes from the team, though. I mean, we are playing these teams relatively close. Our defense is actually giving up a solid amount of points, only 20-ish per game. Definitely gonna have to get a quarterback for the future, but we kind of figure that Javier Creech has been very booty. We also can't run the ball to save our lives. So yeah, offensively, we are a total nightmare. Speaking of, I accidentally wasted coach points on upgrading the kicker thingy, so that was very stupid. But we got offensive line to tier 1 as well as quarterbacks for recruiting. And this is by far our best chance to pick up a win this season. We're at home, we have that advantage, and we're playing FCS school. I feel like the stars are aligning right here. Oh yeah, baby. Tanner might be right. Dude, whoever made this stadium and this team builder did such an outstanding job. This is why I chose them. I love their colors, their mascot. I mean, there's so much to like about this program. That's why I want to win them a national championship, so you guys know the 4 goals. Awfully lofty, but I've got confidence in Coach FrostyLicker. This should be a touchdown, right? Of course it's not. Gosh, dude, see, that's why we need offensive linemen. They all suck. Make Tanner have to pass right here. It's a bright idea, guys. Not really. R1 looks open, though. Yeah, we mossed him. Let's go. I mean, it makes sense. As an FCS defender, that guy's probably working in a cubicle 10 months from now. You could say the same about a lot of players on our team, too. It's not exactly like we're in an NFL factory yet. We're only up 12 now. I was hoping we get separation now. They're starting to score, put up points, which I don't like at all whatsoever. Step up. Yes, that's going to be a touchdown, though. Let's go. Time to pick up the first win in program history, boys. 4th and 19. Let's shade over top, play the sticks. I didn't even get that adjustment off. Okay, please, just nothing good happen for them. Yes, that's not open, right? Yeah, let's go. Interception. 6, potentially? No. Of course not. It's cool. Beggars can't be choosers. First win in program history. Very, very happy about that. Won't be our last, though. Far from it. Javier, if you haven't already come to the realization that football isn't for you, I think this game should definitely solidify that. 42 completion percentage against the FCS school, and one of those passes was our receivers mossing them. So, like, what's the excuse? Why was this so low, Javier? I just don't think we're going to win any other games, though, man. I really hope we can pull out 1 so we could maybe get some dynasty points winning a road game this season, win more conference games than last year. We just need to win 1 away game in our conference in the MAC. Welcome to Penguin Town, boys. We got 4 commits, and then this 2-star gem, I found another one, Sientra Letton. I'm giving him some NIL. He should be flattered. It's the first recruit I've done that for this video, so hopefully we can get him, but yeah, this should be a 9-man recruiting class out of high school in our first year, which is pretty good, considering we are a 0-star program currently. Wow, we actually finished with 4 wins. Oh, we got a road win, too. Where's it at? Eastern Michigan. Okay, that's good. Look at Coach FrostyLicker. He looks happy. He should be. We're going to get 50 dynasty points, man. The AD should love us. Javier honestly turned it somewhat around. I mean, considering he's only 65 overall, he had a positive touchdown interception ratio. Rushing wasn't awful. I mean, I'm surprised by these stats. Like, our best players are like 68 overall, so it's pretty confusing. Offensively, like, I knew our defense would be good because that's all the high overall players we had that I couldn't edit down their overalls. We couldn't really get any interceptions, though. Still was one of the worst offenses, which checks out. Our defense was a little bit better. 27 points per game allowed. 4th worst in the MAC. I've got the Coach XP speed setting on casual, though, for this video, because coach progression in this game is snail's pace. Just imagine your grandma with a 20-pound weight vest on and no scheduled bingo games in the next month. That is practically what it's like in this game. But we are going to fire our offensive coordinator since he does not have a recruiter. But our defensive coordinator, Broderick Breida, we will hold on on to Mr. Fabio. I wish my hair had flow like that. Mitchell Hendricks, now, is our new OC. He accepted the job. Smart decision. Hate to say it, but I have zero interest in giving any of these players on the current roster any NIL, so I am just gonna make all of these 0, and whoever leaves, leaves. You don't want to be a part of the come-up that is on you. I mean, you might as well buy now, man. We're gonna be like the Apple of college football. The stock's the lowest it's ever gonna be. Maybe like one of the people that got the patents for ice cream and how to make that. Although I don't know if there's a patent for ice cream making, but graduates, I don't care. This is where we make some serious strides as a program. In the portal, we have 245 Dynasty points. We need to get a quarterback. We need to get a running back. If we can get those two things figured out, we may have a chance at making a bowl game in year 2. If we don't do that, then we will be screwed once again and we will suck. Slap me with a sweaty sock. I mean, what the heck, dude? Where did Memphis come from? This guy had no offers, nothing. I maxed out his NIL on the final week and he's just gone. I don't even know where they came from. We're not gonna have a quarterback for next season. Again, transfers wise, only one linebacker has impact. Offensive lineman impact. The 2 running backs both have normal. Oh man, that went horribly. That's great. Oh, at least we got a 2-star with star. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I'm glad I spent NIL and Ciantrell. What about the other? He's got impact, so it's not horrible. Like, we're gonna get better because of this recruiting clause, but it definitely was not as good as I was hoping for. It was the second best in the MAC. We only spent 65 NIL. Just would have loved to have seen better development traits from the transfers we picked up, and if we could have gotten a quarterback, oh gosh, you know what? Be happy, Tanner. We added better players to the team. The highest rated freshman is a 64, which is actually not too bad for a 2-star. And those 2 running backs will be solid players. It's just neither of them having at least impact. Awfully sad. The saddest thing of all, though, was not getting a quarterback. We're probably going to have to roll with Javier again, which I guess isn't awful because he actually has really good accuracy skill cap. So let's just max this out as much as we can. It's up to a 71. I talked a lot of crap about him. I hope he doesn't backfire on the program and start to sabotage from the inside. I mean, he is the quarterback. He touches the ball every single play, so he has every opportunity to do so. We did get both those running backs up to a 76 and a 77, so they should be better than what we had last year. And that offensive tackle, Tony Ahmad, he's got Amish beard, Star Wars haircut. He's got the whole thing figured out, 73 overall, so he jumped up like 6. It's just his pass protector archetype doesn't work well because his skill caps for pass blocking are not great, so I don't think this guy's going to turn into an NFL player or anything. We are up at overall to a 61. I know, such a huge progressive step. I'm so happy right now. Gosh, dude, we did not get a quarterback. I mean, there's still some good takeaways. I just think that the portal could have gone way better. At least we did get that 2-star recruit, Ciantrell. It's just he's only a 59 overall, man. Oh my goodness. We also got the offensive line vastly improved with depth across the board. Defensively, though, I think we're going to need to get some corners and some safeties this cycle. That's probably going to be what I try and prioritize when it comes to recruiting. Am I crazy for hoping for a bowl game this year? I know we didn't get a transfer portal quarterback, but last year we really overachieved, I thought, in the MAC, so maybe it was false hope. Found 2 more 2-star gems. DeMarcus Butler's committed, and then Jeremiah Ivory. We're giving them a little bit of NIL just to sweeten the case for the Ice Coast Penguins. There are some battles down here. I'll be honest, I couldn't care less if we lose these because these guys are not gems. So if these programs want them more, then I guess boo-hoo. Have fun rotting away at some random program while Coach FrostyLicker builds a dynasty. Our only 2 losses have been close. We are 3-0 in the MAC right now. Okay, dude, our defense has been filthy the most part this season. Javier's been way better, too. Completion percentage-wise, touchdowns and interceptions. Beat Eastern Michigan? Okay, well, I'm glad we won that game. I did not realize that was a goal. Average at least 20 points per game. Should be able to do that, make a bowl game in the next 2 seasons. We might get all 3 of these this year. That'll be 315 Dynasty points. Next up, though, we are playing Buffalo, a fellow team in the MAC that is very good at football. I think they're only like 4-1, so this will probably be a tough one. Oh, my gosh. The battle of shades of blue. We are getting destroyed. We're down 27 to nothing. Come on, Penguins. I need you guys to rise. Let's go. Let's take off or lift off. Yeah, that's gonna go nowhere, really. I just don't understand how we're down so much. That's where I'm confused at. Triangle looks open, right? Yeah, there we go. Nice catch. Breaks a tackle. That is nice. R1. Please beat man coverage, and it's just intercepted. That's great, man. I love the CPU just spamming man-to-man. I can't ever throw against it unless I have like a huge talent advantage. This game is going so bad. You see, the problem is you throw these routes anticipating that they're gonna beat man-to-man off the break, and they just get clamped. That's what always happens. That's like 90% of my interceptions in this game is just man coverage, just absolutely boxing my receiver. Didn't box me right there though, baby cakes. Just get one touchdown for a morale booster. I guess you could call it that. Triangle, just not beating man-to-man. Oh, broke a tackle though. Thank you. 4th down right here. I am not gonna take the pity field goal. We're going for it all. Triangle, please. And of course, it's gonna be short. That was utterly depressing. Imagine any Coldplay song. That is what we just went through right there. 36-3. Just an absolute spanking. We only got outgained by like, what's that, 29 yards, I think, math. And then we couldn't run the ball at all, which is a problem in this game. But it makes sense. Our running backs aren't great, and our offensive line, as you all know, is absolutely atrocious. And Javier, speaking of atrocious, good God, he sucked. Oh, yay, that boosts the vibes. Diego verbally commits. Thank you, buddy. Oh, another verbal. Isaac Diablo, and that is it. Take all the good news we can get right now after that beatdown of epic proportions. At least we already have 4 wins. One of them's an FCS school, though, so I don't know if we're going to make a bowl game if we get to 6 wins, especially since we're in the MAC, but I certainly hope we don't have to worry about it. Just get to 7 wins, guys, and we'll be bowl eligible for sure. Of course, we didn't do that. Why would we have? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we lost way more games than I was hoping to end the season. Like, all of our losses were close, but what do we expect? Like, we're a 59 overall team. I mean, Javier, gosh, I should have gotten a quarterback, dude. I mean, our 2 running backs were okay. Trevante was solid. Oscar, not so much. Receiving, we didn't get any receivers out of the portal either. I mean, there's still so much we need to improve upon, man. I need to keep everything in perspective. 7 sacks. I'm seeing a lot of deal breakers, which I guess is just not anything new for this game. Our offense was average. Our defense was above average, which is what I expected. We did lose a recruit, Keyshawn. I don't care. South Alabama, have fun with them. We got the 2 stars that I found. That's all I care about, and the rest of these guys we have committed right now. So this is going to be a bigger class than the one last year, which makes sense because I forgot to mention we did gain a half-star in team prestige somehow for the season we had last year, which is befuddling, but I'm not going to complain. Let us make a bowl game. Come on, yeah! Oh. Gotta play Duke, though, an ACC team. At least we're going to Fenway. That's pretty awesome. I think they call it the Green Giant or something. Very tall wall. Oh, shit. We lost our coordinator, though. That's lame. Fabio is on to greater pastures. We'll have to get a new DC, which is all right. Give it to me straight, game. How much better is Duke than us at football? The Ice Coast Penguins versus the Devil. Man, they suck. They're only a 72. Ooh, okay. I mean, I don't think we're going to win this by any means, but we should be able to keep it somewhat competitive, right? I'm so mad with the offense. They just suck. I have no chances to play the moments in these games. Like, they do not move the ball at all. The only touchdown we have, I wish I could have jumped in, but of course I couldn't. It's 3rd and 14 right here, though. I need to stop complaining and just get a stop. Interception! Dang it! Okay, is that gonna be field goal range for the CPU? Probably. Oh, they actually missed it. That's the first time I've seen the CPU miss a kick in a while. Whoa, okay, maybe it's meant to be that we could win this game. Nope, not meant to be. Destiny hates us, or maybe we just suck at football. It's probably the suck at football thing. Come on, Javier, have some urgency, but what are we doing? Like, there's no 2 clock. Why is that happening in this game so much, man? It's so annoying. Like, why am I popping in and we have the clock inside the 10? Like, what are we doing? In what world should we be chewing clock? I don't even have that setting turned on. Like, it's so confusing. Talking about confusing, though, this snow, and that was just not open at all. Tanner is a desperate man, like a Reese cup in the freezer when it sees me approaching. X in the flat. It's just not going to be enough yards. That's the issue. I just cannot move the ball on offense. Neither can the CPU. The offense is so bad. I need to be more happy, though. We made a bowl game in our 2nd season as a program. Like, this was a good step, although we did get absolutely destroyed. This game did give us another chance to further the diagnosis, though. Detective, Dr. Tanner, whatever you want to call me. We need to get a quarterback. I'm sorry, Javier. You're just not the guy. And we also need to get a receiver and some offensive linemen. I feel like running back is somewhat figured out. Bang, bang! Everett Chestnut. Looks like a nice guy who's probably very good at making muffins. We got all 3 goals accomplished for this season, though, man. We are going to be high rolling with these Dynasty points. That's 315 in the bank account for Coach FrostyLicker. Whoa, I guess I was wrong. I thought there'd be way more transfers that I would be pissed about leaving. Not really. All these guys, for the most part, are pretty grody. So I don't care. Let them walk. I do care about us losing a half-star in team prestige, though, after we made a bowl. Like, how does that make any logical sense? I don't know. Graduates, though, so not really much here. What quarterbacks do we need to MK Ultra? Who wants to be a Penguin? Come on, I just need one of you to be brainwashed. And I'm not going to make the same mistake. I said one of you. We need to try and at least get two, because I do not want to get shafted on the final week like we did last year against Memphis. Didn't get shafted for a quarterback, but we did for a defensive end as well as a receiver. I wish these programs would just scram off and just let us get whoever we want. I'm not that greedy, right? And we lost the 2-star to Akron. Don't really care about Jabari. No offense, pal. You're not a gem. The two quarterbacks we got, though, can one of you have impact? Okay, Kareem's got impact. They both have impact options. I like that. The other guys we got, oh my gosh, we got a star down here. There's only one normal. This is way better than the transfer portal haul we had last year. Out of the high school ranks, though, there's one impact. That's nice. We have a couple of gems up here. So 3 impacts, definitely better than the class last year, dude. Let's go. Wow. Some of these programs are really up in their game, especially Buffalo. They signed 19 3-stars. Our 2 new best players are both transfers. I didn't really care about their age, to be honest, because I just want to start winning games stat. Those 2 quarterbacks, though, Kareem's a 74 and then Josh is 73. Like, we'll just see who has the better skill caps, who progresses better during the training results season. The highest rated freshman, though, is a 68. Whoa. DeMarcus is a 2-star recruit. Yeah, this is once in a lifetime type of situation right here. Oh, Kareem, won't be you, buddy. These skill caps are horrible. Josh, come on, buddy. Give me the good stuff right here, buddy. Not great, but also better than Kareem's. Like, his IQ is completely unlimited. He still has a few accuracies. So Josh is definitely our quarterback. We hit the jackpot with Ofisa. He's a pass protector archetype. He's got 32 and he's already an 83. This guy is going to be a high-end NFL pick. Oh my goodness. Spank me silly. He's an 89. Yeah, that is a high-end NFL draft pick in this game. Holy cow, we just got so lucky with him. Sucks we're only gonna have him for a year, but Santrell, the 2-star we got last year, oh my gosh, his skill caps are not great either. Gosh, dude, what is it with this crap? He'll still be a solid player for the future. He's up to a 71, but I thought that he could potentially be an NFL draft pick. Not with those skill caps, man. I feel like one of those small town girls that are like 10 out of 10s and the internet exists so other people see them, not just the small town boys. That's kind of what we're doing with these 3-star gems. We are broadening our horizons right now. That's what we're doing. I'm sorry, 2 stars. You had your turn. We have enough dynasty points now where I feel comfortable going after 3 stars. There is no way that this roster does not take a huge step, especially offensively. Like, I love our offense. Kareem, you're not the quarterback, buddy. Don't get used to being on top. It's Josh. The running backs both took a huge step this offseason. Oscar as well as Trevante, and then we got that receiver, Tim Harvey. Like, there's so much to like besides tight end. I think I'm going to play Penn State this season for the first time this video. That'll be an absolute beatdown. I like to torture myself, so we'll play that, and then, of course, Mac play. I think we're going to take a huge stride right here, honestly. I think we could maybe get to double-digit wins. Pooey. Really thought that we were going to upset Kansas, but, you know, it wasn't meant to be. It actually went to overtime. We out-freaking gained them, too. That's, dude, Josh was great, though. That is an awesome sign. 47 completion percentage. I'd like to see higher, but hey. Almost upset a Big 12 team on the road week 1. That is an awesome start. Also, speaking of awesome, found some other 3-star gems down here. Larry Bacon as well as Bradley Cruz. Will we get all these 3-star gems? That remains to be seen, but we found them. Now we get ahead on the road. Again, our rival for this video, Penn State. I don't think it'll be close, but maybe. Hold the phone. It's actually close. Cover 3 right here. Let's play some buzz. Let's pass commit. Let's also play the sticks. I like the defense right here, boys. Is that Drew Aller again at quarterback? I don't know. 15. Oh, he's a lefty. Definitely. Oh my gosh. He must be Drew Aller reincarnated with that decision. Oh my gosh. I am so impressed by this team. I don't even care that we're losing. We're only down 4. First down. There we go. Okay. Touching right here. We'll have a lead. That would be huge. At this point of the game, especially. R1 underneath. That's a lot of yards. Oh my goodness. That might be a touchdown, man. I mean, dude, if number 2 could get on his high horse and block someone, it might have been a touchdown. I think the freeze is off the high horse. You know what I was trying to say right there. Just run it down their throats. Run it down their throats. They can't stop it. Let's go! Well, back to reality. We're down 17 now. Yeah, this went downhill pretty quick. The defense, man. Not surprised they are worse than the offense this season. I spent hardly anything on the portal for the defense. R1 was, dude, that was a nice throw. Wasn't caught, though, but I like what I'm seeing out of Josh. Can't help but be optimistic for the rest of the season, though. They only had 371 yards of offense. That's not that bad. Oh, Josh. Well, I was hyping you up, buddy. He was bad. 12 of 30, 1 interception. Ooh, maybe I should have played more offense because I feel like I was making some smart decisions decisions with them. It's all right. Still time for the Penguins to take flight. We're playing a bunch of easy teams now. We got the hard games out the way, and I feel like we were pretty impressive in our 2 losses. I really wanted to get to the MAC title game, man. Dang it. 1 game away. We were right there on the doorstep. Still progress for year 3, though, so Tanner won't complain. Lost to Sacramento State, and then Buffalo's owned us, man, this video so far. But we did beat Houston, a power 4 team in the non-con. That's a good win. No! Josh was hurt for most of the season. Man, that makes me so pissed, dude. Gosh, rushing. Why was the rushing so bad? Oscar and Trevante are 2 of our best players, easily. Oh my gosh. Receiving was improved this year, you'd hope. And then defensively, wow, we really got after the passer this year. That is terrific to see. Man, we really didn't even have the right quarterback playing for most of the season because stupid injuries, dude. It was the 4th best offense of the MAC. Defense was way worse, which we expected, man. I need to get more transfers for that side of the ball, more dynasty points. But Larry Bacon, we lost. Very sad about that. And then Bradley Cruz, we also lost to Arizona. So we only have 3 commits right now, which, you know, typically people would be concerned. I'm really not. We just don't have enough recruiting hours right now. It's really as simple as that. So us winning games is the biggest thing. And it's not like our last 2 recruiting classes didn't have a good amount of guys in it, but recruiters are going really well right now. We almost have this thing entirely maxed out. Oh, sweet. We're not playing some scary power 4 team this year. Liberty, little G5 showdown. I completely forgot to look at the AD goals for this season. Hopefully we accomplished all 3. We did. Let's go, man. We got 200 for beating Akron. I definitely should have looked at that beforehand. I'm kind of glad I didn't now. I would have been so stressed out about that game, but that's 245 right there. Liberty's a 59. How did they go 10-3? I don't know. I guess we're finding out how. Man, our jerseys are so badass. Oh, I love this freaking team builder. Run the ball, juke time. There we go. It's like, how have we not ran the ball better this season, Trevante? I want to know your excuses. I'm sure they're invalid, but I want to at least give you a chance to make your case. Just throw a touch right here with Josh. R1 on the corner route. We finally beat man-to-man. Oh, it's a miracle. We really are about to lose this game. Josh, I don't know if it's your fault. We'll find out for sure, but we only have 10 points, so you have to at least be a part of it as we get a TFL right there. That is awesomeness. So we got to go for it right here. Square, triangle. I threw the wrong button. That's so bad. I said the button that I wanted to throw, and I clicked the wrong one. I am an idiot! I guess that's what Tanner gets for being cocky. We really are going to lose this game. Oh my gosh, dude. Might as well throw up a prayer. What do we have to lose, Josh? Just hopefully moss him. Of course not. Just flush that down the toilet, man. That never happened. Okay, Tim, you went way too much, buddy. Adios. Same thing with Steven Slayton, Kareem. Yeah, same thing to you, buddy. Adios. Josh, though, you need to stay. What do we need to get? There we go. Let's get you in the green 140. I don't care that we're overpaying for him. He has NFL draft upside. Man, those receivers are really not going to go pro. Well, shoot. I was really hoping they would. That would have been cool. Graduates, though, really not much here. We are going to be losing Ofisa, the 2nd round pick. That's crazy, dude. He's going to go so high in the draft. Oh, we had another one. Good for you, Sam Koski. 5'11", 243. Holy cow. He's got a low center of gravity. My gosh. Transfer time. We're not going to get a quarterback or a running back. Honestly, I might not spend any NIL on these guys because I'm trying to save the NIL for the 3-star gems. I say all that, and then the only 2 guys we lose are guys that I put NIL into out of the high school ranks. Ugh. Only 10 commits. I know, it's muy pequeño. I went for a quality instead of quantity approach. Will it pay off? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. 5 transfers and 5 high schoolers. Impact, impact, normal, impact, impact. Oh, that's really good hit rate for the transfers. And of course, all the high schoolers are gonna at least be impact because they're all gems. Any stars? Nope, just a bunch of impacts. Only 4 high schoolers. I miscounted. 4th best class in the MAC. I'm not mad at it, honestly. The only thing I could be frustrated with is the amount of guys we signed, but it's hard to get the 3-star gems, man. They're always battles. For good reason. As long as their skill caps are good, they're going to be good players. Speaking of good, Vernon Maggio and Denzel, the 2 highest transfers, are both 84 and 85. That is beautiful. And the highest rated freshman's a 69. What about the other guys? Man, they are way down here. That kind of sucks. This is why we wanted to keep Josh. He's up to an 84. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid and get himself hurt again, he will be very good for us. If these 2 running backs, Trevante as well as Oscar, suck again. I am going to get so bad. They're both 80 plus overall. I don't know why they've been horrible. Hopefully this is the year where they finally pop off for us. That would be terrific. And then let's manually progress Denzel. Ooh, his skill caps are not awesome, but you know what? It's fine. We could do some cool abilities like pocket shield and improve pass blocking. Can't ever have enough of that in this game. Penguins flock, baby. We are up 20-80 overall. It's a little inflated because our roster is so small, but we should have the best team in the MAC this season pretty easily, I'd say. Or any of these teams in the SAD. Never mind. Buffalo, dude, they are a freaking op. They are going to continue to be a thorn in our side this video. That's the only team I'm scared of, Coach FrostyLicker. Really love the team, though, across the board. We have the two most important positions in offense figured out with quarterback and running back. And then defensively, wish we had some better linebackers and corners, but our defensive line's really good. Only found 2 3-star gems this year. I might pivot to 2 stars potentially since we only have 275 Dynasty points, but that's why I went after guys that had really low expected NILs. So I'm hoping it works out. It would be great to sign more than 4 high schoolers like we did last year, but you know, it's not a perfect world. It's not like we can really flex our muscles and get whoever we want right now, but that'll change later on in the video. We got Penn State week 1, Memphis in the non-con. That'll be a fun test. Coastal Carolina, I mean, I'm seeing 10 wins right here, man. If we don't get 10 wins, I will be a sad puppy. First commit of the cycle, Alien Peppers or Alien. I don't know. That's a cool way to spell it, though. I like the creativity from his parents. And then the other guys, we look pretty good for. I mean, they're battles, man. All the 3-star gems. Ever since the patch, like, they are tough to get. So we're swinging. We're trying to pick them up. We value those things like Tanner values CS does. Oh, gosh. We got destroyed by Penn State. What? We beat Memphis? Dude, this is a tale of 2 seasons so far. The last 3 weeks, we've been stellar, but the first 2 weeks, we were not impressive at all. Oh my gosh, Josh. I am not going to touch him, though. He might have skill points this season. I don't care. I do not want this guy to leave me, so we will not upgrade him throughout the year, but he has been really good. Bowl game 1, that's easy. That should happen this season. Turnover margin, easy. I mean, all 3 of these are easy, but they just don't give me too many Dynasty points, which is the sad part. How are you 1-3, Buffalo? Did you just play a bunch of bye games? What the frick? We're on the road, too. This is going to be a tough game. This might be like a MAC title game preview. It's not going well. Oh my gosh. Roast SpaghettiOs. Okay, we need to do something cool right here. X, triangle, circle, please. Yes! No! That should have been picked. I just got so lucky. I say we just hand the ball off right here. This is 4-down territory for me, and plus I don't want to throw an interception like I should have right there. Please, dude, why are we not blocking the one defensive tackle we're supposed to? I'm going for it. Our receivers are not great, though, so I am concerned with this man-to-man coverage. Triangle late, please catch it. Yes! Let's go! I shouldn't be concerned. The slants are undefeated. For real, guys? That's the only touchdown we've had this game? Yeah, that's so great, dude. This is a miserable experience as I get sacked. Of course I do. I gotta go for this right here. Time is not on our side. We're like an aging beauty model. X on the seam? I think so. Yes, Josh! No! He launches it! Buddy, if that's accurate, that's a completion. I am so disappointed with us right now. We only have 13 points. We're really gonna lose to 1-3 Buffalo. I know they're the best team in the MAC, but I just had higher hopes, and we dropped the ball. Like, come on, man. What is happening right now? Did Coach FrostyLicker give the worst pregame speech of all time or something? That's such a disappointing loss. Like, it wasn't even really that competitive. They just rammed the ball down our throats. Oh, no. It was like Matt Stoney shoving a hot dog down his gullet, or Joey Chestnut. I don't even want to look at these rushing stats, but I have to. I have to face the music. Their quarterback ran for 131 yards. I am so disappointed right now. The only good news is Buffalo's easily the best team in the MAC, as we all saw in the preseason preview. Thing is, though, that was not a good performance. Only lost 1 3-star gem this cycle, though, so far. Northwestern, it's fine. He wants an education. Can't really say we could do that at Ice Coast. It's not like we're the Harvard of the MAC or anything like that, but we do have 5 commits, and I'm feeling pretty good for most of these guys down here besides LaMichael White. The rest of the schedule, though, we won out, which I kind of anticipated and hoped for. So, yes, Tanner is happy. We're also ranked. We have a cool number next to our name, Kobe. Oh my gosh, he was so good. 24-4. I wish the completion percentage was higher, but I cannot be too picky. He was a baller. Rushing was better, but still, man. Oscar and Trevante, I can't help but feel like we got scammed with those two. Like, they're high overall players. They just didn't play like it. Receiving was pretty solid, considering our best receiver, Dwayne, got hurt. That is awfully unfortunate. Not as many sacks this year, though, which is pretty annoying because our defensive line's probably the best position group on that side of the ball. Wow, 6 interceptions for Curtis, though. What the heck? He's only 5'8". What was this guy on the entire season? Holy. Really? It wasn't the best offense in the MAC? Oh, I thought thought we for sure would have the best. Oh, it was the second best defense. The defense was better than the offense in the MAC? Like, I did not see that. Today is our chance at revenge, though, boys. We're focused on this. Buffalo versus Ice Coast. The Penguins versus the Bulls. Come on! It's going better than last time, which is nice. It's not really saying much, though. This looks like man coverage. Let's motion to something smart that could beat man-to-man. Like some triple slants. It's not man coverage. Well, thankfully it wasn't, because we threw a wide open dime. R1. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Juke. Oh, Oscar! Give him the shimmy, baby. Oh! Triangle on the zig. You gotta beat man. It's a zig! How are we not getting open with a zig, man? I'm having the worst time ever trying to throw the ball against the CPU when they play man-to-man coverage. Gosh, it's brutal. At least we got the field goal, but we needed a touchdown there. They just own us. They are big papas. I mean, it's really as simple as that. I hate to say it, but the facts are the facts right now. It's undeniable. Can we get an interception, maybe? I mean, everything's open right there. They're gonna run it. We know that. I'm not red committing, though, because I am scared. Yes, blow it up! Oh, shoot! Yes, tackle him! All right, we gotta stop. It's just we can't score right now. Oh, my gosh. Well, we're gonna need a Tanner masterclass. This is not gonna be a fun experience, but if I want to win this MAC title game, I'm gonna need to clutch up. It's a decent start to things. We need a touchdown, Josh. Oh, my gosh, Oscar. One-on-one, juke him! Oh, man, we're just running the ball down our throats, man. We got the ball in the red zone now. This is going super well. I don't hate a little sneak attack run right here. They're not expecting this. They only got 5 guys in the box. Oh, that's gonna be easy touchdown. Bang, bang. Dude, all I did was just run the ball down their throats that entire drive. That was so easy. Please don't get mossed. Don't get mossed. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No time left. Let's go. That was a very uninspiring win, but we got the dub. MAC champs for the first time this video. Bang. Oh, dope. We're playing in the Battleship Bowl. Let's go. Crud. We just lost a coordinator, though. The OC. He got too Hollywood for us. Whatever. Oh, yes, dude. We're already up 7, and we have the ball at the 1. Okay, ask and I shall receive. Let's go. Please. Of course, it gets blown up. Why wouldn't it? I think they're just going to let me run this in on this 4th and goal, right? I mean, I did not get the last time I ran it, but it's fine. New year, new us. Yes. How is that not a touchdown? Are we serious, man? I want to run commit so bad. I'm just going to blow it up. Give me it. Let's get. I get ran over. Like, this game is just trying to piss me off. Mission accomplished. At least we held him to a punt, so we'll get good field position, but I should have gotten a safety, dude. That was so stupid. Doesn't even matter, man. We're spanking him. We're 20, and we get the ball in the red zone again. All right, throw a dime, Tanner. Throw a dime. Square. Oh, gosh. Oh, I guess it wasn't. And we drop it anyway. Like, dude, what is going on right now? I want to play these games, but if it's just piss Tanner off as much as possible, like, I'm not going to have a good time. Like, goodness gracious, man. I'll just kick the field goal like a good boy. This game hates me. I've already come to grips with that. Battleship Bowl champs. They made it a little closer, but boo-hoo. They were down like 50,000 points at the half. That was their stupid idiot decision. Let's go, Henry Wagner. Spiky boy. He is our new offensive coordinator. The payouts are in, Coach FrostyLicker. 130 Dynasty points in the bank account. We're feeling good. Are we serious, though, man? I gotta pay these 2 tackles like 300 NIL. Well, I guess we gotta go offensive tackle transfer portal shopping. My goodness, that's annoying. Convinced everybody else to come back, though. Those 2 jerks, man. Team next year is gonna be epic, and they just decided, oh, let's leave ship. Let's get out of Dodge. Like, no. We do need to get some running backs out of the portal, though. I hated on Trevante and Oscar a lot, but they were definitely better than whatever we have right now as our 3rd-string running back. And then Vernon Maggio, the transfer we got last year, is going to be another NFL pick. Going to the 3rd round. Oh, Oscar. Let's go. Romero, the Italia. She sneaks in there as a 7th rounder. So another year with 2 draft picks, man. That's awesome. What else do we need besides a running back? Maybe a tight end, some offensive linemen, also some secondary, definitely some needs. The good news is this class is off to a way better start than the one last year. So even if the transfer portal cycle goes poorly and I get sad, we have this to fall back on. We really lost 2 people to the Purple Pirates, a transfer, and then a recruit, LaMichael. I wanted this guy so bad. Gosh, we only lost 2 transfers though, and then 2 recruits. This didn't go that bad, honestly. We got 17 guys. That's almost double the amount that we got last season. I actually got 3 running backs. Might have been a little overkill. Please tell me at least, okay, thank goodness. Maybe it was a good thing I got 3, because only one of them has impact, dude. Gosh, oh, we got a star. Dom Thomas, normal for the other offensive line. Another star. Okay, this ain't too bad, man. I'm a happy boy. Let's go. Yes, we finally got a star out of the high school ranks. Let's go for the 3-star gem. And then another one. Oh, can I get an elite? No, there's another star, though. This is so great, man. The vibes. Oh, it's terrific. I feel like I'm about to get some Auntie Anne's pretzels. Almost a top 50 class. Definitely the best class of the video so far, in my opinion. Dom is going to be a baller. 76 overall. NFL draft pick alert right there. And then the receivers we picked up. Tevin Harris is a 74, so not too bad. Those running backs, we got 3 of them. I just need one of them to be good, and it looks like I might get my wish. The highest rated freshman is a 74. Ahmad Cartwright. That's like a 4-star level overall as a true freshman. And then a 72. Man, this recruiting class. Tanner is getting even more hopeful. Kind of a dangerous thing, especially if he gets disappointed. So let's not do that, guys. Josh, he's not going to disappoint me because he is going to be like an 88 overall. He's an 89. Oh, Josh. So thankful for you, buddy. This is why we chose you, okay? We knew you'd be a baller. He's almost a 90 overall. He might be a first-round pick, dude. That's insane. And then we want to manually progress Dom Thomas. What's his skill caps looking like? Sexy-o-so. Let's go, Dom. He's an 82. I mean, dude, just talk about a couple of home runs right there. We knew about Josh, but Dom, I mean, we needed to replace the tackles, and that definitely helps with that. The program is slowly rising like a volcano about to erupt. 85 overall. I'm feeling good. The only thing is the team depth. This is an absolute nightmare, man. Like, offensive line-wise, I think we only have like 7 or 8 on the team right now. It's just not great when it comes to backups. Our starters are solid. We need to get some bigger recruiting classes, but it's tough. We're only a 1.5-star program. Just gotta keep gnawing at the dog bowl, man. We're like a little chihuahua trying to eat from a bunch of mastiffs at the same doggy bowl area. But the offense looks good. Just, you know, tight end, still haven't figured that out. And the defensively, I feel pretty solid. I think this is probably the best defense we've had this video. It's easily the most 3-star gems I've found early on. That's the good news. It's just, am I gonna get all these guys? That's the issue, man. It's tough at a place like Ice Coast. But later on, I'll look back and I'll be like, why couldn't recruiting be this easy earlier on in the video? But championship contenders at B-. Why are we not preseason ranked? It says we're 22nd on the right side. I don't know. Beat Penn State. AD, are we serious, buddy? Did you relapse or something? What the heck? Sign at least 1 3-star recruit. That's accomplishable. Sign 5 recruit. Dude, there's probably not even 5 recruits that live in Maine. Like, what? There's 1. That's it. Like, what is our 8? I don't know what the AD's taking. He's doing something. Really makes me want to play that Penn State game, man. I've played them a few times already, but that's 200 Dynasty points on the line, dude. Like, I need those. Little concerned. We only beat Texas State by 8. Maybe they're sneaky good. I mean, we outgained them. We just couldn't run the ball at all. Which hopefully will not be an issue. I'm sure it will be, though, with our running backs being not as sexy as they've been in years past, but Josh was terrific. Like, you're gonna need to backpack, bro. You want to be a first-round NFL pick? I'm sure you do. You need to play like one. So mad that we have to be on the road for this game. Oh, I didn't even realize we're ranked now. Michael Jordan time. They're only an 80. I mean, on paper, we have a chance. Things are not going well at all whatsoever. I am pissed. Oh my gosh, we're down 10. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. Please work. Oh, we broke a tackle. That was kind of cool looking. Okay, we need to get a touchdown right here. Triangle out of the backfield. Oh yeah, what was that defense? Thank you. All right, that was pretty easy. Still hanging tough. Just sucks. I've just got no chances to jump in. I don't know why I play the moments is like this, man. I feel like I never get any opportunities in offense. Time to show the world why you're a first-round pick right here, Josh. R1 is wide open. Just make the easy throw. Thank you for making that simple, computer. Go back to running the football. Yeah, physicality, baby. Oh my gosh, let's go. I might have actually swung the momentum single-handedly. Dude, we just need to get some first downs. And the beautiful Penguins will win. Is that a first down right there? Oh, this is a big play. Play action. They're not going to be ready for it. They're not going to be ready for the play action. Square underneath. Let's go. Yeah, that's GG's probably, right? We just start squeezing the tit of the cow or the goat, whatever farm animal you like to milk. I don't think you can milk a chicken, but you get the point. I didn't think it would happen. I'll be honest. I thought those 200 Dynasty points were going down the drain. Nuh-uh-uh. Let's go, man. Biggest win of the video by far. Our first win over our rival Penn State. Let's go. We had the clutch gene. It's as simple as that. We were doing our best impersonation of Kobe. 24-3 in the fourth quarter. Well, I'm not surprised we won, looking at their quarterback. A true freshman, 76 overall. No wonder we won. Bet you wish you had sweet Josh, a first-round quarterback on your team, huh, Penn State? Well, sucks to suck. Get better. The rest of our schedule, though, not expecting to win out. I hate that I was right, but it was kind of obvious. We're not to that point yet where we get ripped, and it's hard to go undefeated in this game anyway. We lost to Washington by 5. Very competitive. Dude, Buffalo owns us. It's unreal. every time we play them, it feels like. I mean, besides the MAC title game last year, but thankfully they did not make it this season. How do we only score 7 points against them with a first-round quarterback? I don't know, but Josh had a terrific season, which you'd expect. The rushing is what I was concerned about, and it's been absolute buns. Like, come on. Receiving was not the problem. It's the running game, man. That's what's going to hold this team back from doing some special things in the playoff potentially. Sacks, though, was really impressive. That is very juicy, and the interceptions pretty good too. I am so glad somehow Buffalo missed the MAC title game, man, because I don't know if we'd beat them in a rematch. They had the best offense. Ours was second best, and Toledo, okay, so Toledo's pretty filthy too. They had the best defense. Joey Murphy, though, went to Syracuse, whatever. He wants to be an orange person. That's fine with me. This recruiting class, though, is going so well. We have found so many gems this cycle, and we have got most of them. The only guys that we're going to lose down here, yeah, probably going to go to Texas. That's so annoying. Screw the Longhorns. Just need to defend our MAC crown, boys. Toledo, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. Hopefully, the rushing attack can just do something to help out Josh. Real shocking development here, guys. We can't move the ball. Oh, my goodness, dude. Running backs in this game are so important. I mean, I like it because it was not like this last year in college football 26, but we did just get a first down right there. Maybe they just need Tanner this game. I don't know what the hell this play is. It looks like a bunch of carnival stuff. It's going to work, though. R1's wide open. That's going to be a juke into the end zone. Let's go. Bang, bang. Okay, we have the lead, and we've expanded on it. Oh, my gosh. Is Toledo fraudulent, or are we actually playing to our potential for once this season in the MAC? Oh, it's so good. We're up a lot, and first down would help. Okay, I'm going to get sacked, aren't I? Yeah. Of course, that's what happens, because I suck at the game. And of course, we're not in field goal range, and I'm pretty sure Josh got hurt on that play. I am such a vibe ruiner. Maybe I'll get lucky right here on this corner route to X. I'm just gonna throw it up. Oh, I do get lucky! Let's go! Run him over! Or not. You know what? That's cool. I just got so freaking lucky. We'll take it. Oh, sweet. Josh is back in the game. Okay, vibes are back to being high. Please be a touchdown. Yeah, all right. This was a beatdown. I thought Toledo would give us a way harder test than this. All I can say is thank you for somehow making the MAC title game instead of Buffalo. Are we going to make the playoff, though? Ah, no. We got to go to the 420 Blaze Snoop Dogg Bowl against UTEP. They're 6-6. I'll probably just simulate that game, honestly. We're going to play way cooler bowl games later on in this video, but we did just lose our defensive coordinator. So let's go ahead and hire ourselves a new one. Love his name, Brian Dogg with 2 G's, just like the Snoop Dogg with 2 G's. Obviously, we really lost that bowl game. There is no way. 23-9. We got to make sure we get a running back, man. That carries. It didn't even matter that we had Josh a quarterback. I mean, he was not great in this game, but the entire season, he was awesome. We just couldn't run the ball. Silver lining is we did get those top 2 goals, that main one. I mean, still, I just don't understand what the idiot was thinking with that. Like, what kind of ridiculous expectations did he have? Like, was he going to repopulate the entire state of Maine on his own? I don't understand that. But we got to keep Dom. DeMarcus, I'd like to keep as well. Same with Phillip, and then see Antrell. We'll still have around 500 Dynasty points. Dwayne is going to get drafted. Love that for you. And then a graduate. Not too much here besides the obvious Josh. He's going to the first. I just feel so mad with myself. Should have at least made the playoff with that dude in the program. 2 top 3 round NFL draft picks, though. That is very good to see for the Penguins. Let's use some of these couch points, Mr. FrostyLicker, before transfer time. Let's do offensive line, and then we will do defensive line as well. Usually in this game, there's like a few 4-star quarterbacks that do not get recruited, so that might be what I end up doing because we do have enough NIL to fork over for a quarterback, but I probably need to add at least 2 running backs. Can't really sugarcoat this bad boy. It went so bad. We lost so many high schoolers that I wanted to get. Like, it's annoying. You have to find the 3-star gems early on and hope that these other programs don't poach them because I'm just not winning those recruitments right now. And then we also lost out on a running back and a safety. I tried to get a 4-star quarterback as well, and then, you know, the final week, Florida State came in and was just like, yeah, you know what? Come be a Seminole. Like, screw you. We still got a couple of quarterbacks, though. Dimitri Dubes has star. Oh, okay. Steven Tuttle sucks, but we got Dimitri, so who cares? Steve Rowe, the running back, of course, only is normal. I tried to get 2. Oh, we got a star right there. Man, freaking running back is still going to be a problem. There's a lot of stars down here, though. This went pretty well. High scores is where I'm mostly excited, though. Any elites? There's so many stars. Like, I'm not going to get mad at these. This is the best high school recruiting class in the video. Still only signed 18 guys, though. Such a muy pequeño class, but it's number 1 in the MAC, top 50. It could have been better. We do have Nate already on the roster, who was a 3-star gem quarterback, though we got a few cycles ago, but Dimitri is a higher overall, and he has a better better dev trait. The only thing it's really going to come down to is skill caps. We hit the jackpot with Ty Priester, though. I don't know why nobody wanted this guy. Only 150 NIL, and he's an 87 overall, plus he has star dev. Like, that is so unbelievably beautiful. And the highest rated freshman is a 73, and he's offensive lineman, too. That works out pretty well. Nate's completely capped out with accuracy, too. Man, we couldn't get lucky with one of those guys having better accuracy skill caps, so it's definitely going to be Dimitri. Oh, thank goodness. Richard jumped up to an 87. Okay, there's no way we're going to suck at running back like we did last year then. He was not breathtaking last season. Maybe he'll be better. I hope so, man. He is our best offensive player this year. So, Richard, no pressure. You better be somewhat decent or else we are officially screwed. But yeah, I'm really happy with the team this year. We're up to an 89. The depth is still not where we want it to be, but that's just going to be an issue until we get more recruiting hours. It would be nice to get more team prestige, but we just got to keep winning games. Across the board, though, tight end is still a problem. Offensive line, the depth there is still not great, but honestly, I feel like we're coming pretty far along this early on in the video. Like, we have really good players. It's just about getting better backups for them, I feel like, is the biggest issue right now. Like, all of our starters are good for the most part at every single spot. It would be nice to just dominate the MAC this season for the first time in this video. I think we should. Like, Buffalo's way... Oh, okay, never mind. Toledo's a 70s. Like, how do they have 2.5-star team prestige? Like, what did they do? Who did they extort? Like, I don't understand that. Penn State per usual. Oh, we're playing Texas. Actually, let's go on the road to play that game. We'll play them in their own backyard. And then, oh gosh, we open up MAC play with Toledo and Buffalo. Okay, that'll be feisty. But honestly, I'm expecting 11-1. Gotta admit, that is highly disappointing. They lost by 19 to Penn State at home. Can I try and figure out what happened here? Well, great. We couldn't run the ball, but neither could they. So I don't understand. Dimitri got hurt mid-game, and then Nate came in and sucked. Well, that answers that question. The only good news is that we already have a 3-star gem committed. Afa Sidbury, right tackle from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I found some others. I think we're gonna get all these guys. I feel relatively confident, but I also felt relatively confident against Penn State. We saw how that went. So, I don't know, man. We're playing Texas on the road. I was hoping for 11 wins this year. I think that 10 might have to be what I aim for now. Things are not going well whatsoever. Okay, let's hand the ball off right here, Dimitri. Come on, buddy. First down or not. Okay, I'm gonna have to pass for this. You can do it, Tanner. Manifest happy thoughts. Triangle, X. Just gotta launch and hope for the best. Oh my gosh, he actually, whoa. How in the hell do we have this guy at quarterback and we suck? That might have been the most impressive pass I've ever thrown in this game, and circles a touchdown. And then he follows it up with that one. You know what? It was completed still, but that should have been a walk-in TD. HB dive down their throats. There we go. All right, see, we're allowed to score points too, guys. The defense has also been highly disappointing. I don't know why we suck so much on that side of the ball. We're down 17 now. It is not going well whatsoever. Step up and run, Dimitri. Go, buddy, slide. I don't want you to get hurt because then we will be screwed even more than we are right now. Should I go for this right here? Absolutely not. But I also shouldn't binge eat on Oreos as much as I do, okay? I don't do what I'm supposed to. Triangle late, and that's just not open. I was forcing that in there. They played really good defense right there. This is not going well whatsoever. Rasputin's singing, man. This thing's over. Gosh, dude. I just wanted to beat one of Texas or Penn State this season, and now we're going to beat neither of them. So freaking disappointing. R1's wide open. I don't know why it took so long to throw that. Nice dime. Dude, Dimitri makes some outstanding throws, but he also has 3 interceptions this game. Now, one of them was mine, clearly, as we all saw, but there's still some issues that need to be worked on. That much is obvious. R1's a touch like that. Like, just, he's not consistent right now. Which is why us not even making the playoff last year with Josh just breaks my heart, dude. That game should have been more competitive than it was. His completion percentage was only 48 as well. He just has to be more accurate. We also couldn't run the ball. I mean, we just can't run the ball right now. I don't get it. Maybe it's because Richard did get hurt with a torn tricep. I mean, our entire team is on the Dr. Dolittle injury report right now. That also does not help out the cause whatsoever, especially because our team depth is literally non-existent. But the 80 goals for the season, okay, beat Toledo by 7+ points. All of these seem accomplishable. I'm glad it's not that Penn State goal again. We're gonna have to beat Toledo next week by more than 7 points, and that's on the road. Buffalo, I'm scared, man. Recruiting this cycle has just gone so well, which I am thrilled about because you guys know our depth right now is absolute booty cheeks. So we already have 8 commits. 9 if you count the verbal from Bryce Hester, and there's some other guys down here we're still trying to get. So on paper, this will be the biggest recruiting class of the video so far. I don't think it makes up for the fact that we lost to Buffalo again. I mean, goodness gracious, dude. every other game we mostly dominated besides Ohio. But Buffalo, bro, like, they just own us. Oh, we beat Toledo by 7. I didn't even notice that. So we're gonna get all those Dynasty points. That's nice. We're also gonna get the other 2, which that will be, what, 235 for Coach FrostyLicker. Not too shabby. Dimitri, it's the interceptions. I think his upside is insane. Like, we saw the throws he was making. It's just, he's got to be more consistent. The rushing, it's still just, I mean, it doesn't help that Rashard got hurt the entire season, but it's got to improve. Receiving was pretty solid. Haven't had an issue with receiving this video. It's always been rushing for the most part. The sacks, though, was pretty good, especially considering how young our defensive line is. Interceptions, not like the best. Third best offense in the MAC. It's got to be better, man, in the MAC. The defense. I mean, Buffalo played like how I think we should have played. And let's go ahead and max out recruiter for Mr. FrostyLicker while we're here. Let's do receivers to tier 4 and then linebackers to tier 4. So this is done. We're going to be moving on to Motivator. This has obviously been a disappointing season, but we can somewhat redeem ourselves. If we could just hold on to our MAC crown, boys. Do not let Buffalo take it. So much for that. They are taking it with ease. We are down 11. We are playing so badly. Come on, Dimitri. Let's make an accurate throw right here, buddy, or just get sacked. That's just great. I'm going to go for this. Something gets so open that I can't miss it. Square, that's just not going to be enough yards. This is off to such a horrible start. Offensively, this is just so beyond embarrassing. I don't get it, man. Like, we have a good quarterback. We have a good running back. Our offensive line's good, too, even though I get instantly shedded. Just a miserable experience. Of course, they recover the fumble. We're just caged. That was such a bad performance on a multitude of levels. I don't even know what to compare that to, man. I am just so ashamed right now. 250 yards of offense. We ran for 0.7 yards per rush. Rashard actually came back for this game. Did not matter for the most part. Only 4.8 yards per carry for him. Literally like Tom Hanks in Castaway when his best friend's a volleyball. That's how I feel right now. I mean, our left tackle and left guard, like 76, 79, like that's not horrible. I just don't see what the problem is with the rushing. All I want to do is drown my sorrows in a bunch of cupcakes, but can't do that. San Jose State, I'll probably just simulate this bowl game too. I mean, last year we lost this bowl game, so maybe I should play it, but I don't care, dude. Oh, we actually won it this season. Yay. So on paper, it is another 10-win year, but man, did we underachieve like crazy still, in my opinion. I mean, dude, where was that the entire season against Buffalo? I don't understand it, bro. And now we have so many guys that want to leave. Dimitri, the audacity you have to ask for 245 NIL. Oh my goodness, this is pretty frustrating. Problem I'm having is contemplating Dimitri. Like, is he really worth that amount of NIL? I don't think so. We are losing some of our best players to the portal, which is highly depressing, but, you know, what's new in this video game? Graduates, though, we shouldn't have too much here that we can't replace. Rashard, just never was impressed with him. Ty Priester, that guy was so good, but of course, did absolutely nothing with him. This was most of our first recruiting class, though, the video. A bunch of 2-stars, just they don't really pan out unless their skill caps are really good, which hardly ever happens. That's why I started recruiting the 3-star high schoolers as soon as I possibly could with reasonable dynasty points. Ty went round 2, Rashard round 5, and then Dom Thomas thankfully did not go in the portal. He just went to the draft. That is good for us. Obviously could use a quarterback just for some competition at that spot, but if, you know, some random school like Florida State or Ole Miss are going to come in at the last second and just steal the guy I'm going to go after, then I'm not really going to sweat it. Dimitri's a 4-star quarterback out of the portal. That's not surprising. Of course, we didn't get the 4-star quarterback I wanted. Water's wet. We lost the 3-star safety and the 3-star defensive tackle. I'm not really upset with how things went. It was definitely way better than last year on National Signing Day. We get the biggest class of the video. Time to see these transfers development traits. Okay, there's a star. Lots of... Oh, elite at running back, too. That is oh, another one at receiver. Yes. Okay. Feel like that went very well. Out of the high school ranks, oh, there's another elite. Yes, this is definitely the best recruiting class of the video. There's another one, too. Yes. Tanner is very happy right now. Hard to contain my excitement. It's a top 50 class. Look at you, Buffalo. You spent more dynasty points than we did, but we still ended up with a better class. That is what we call efficiency. I don't think they really care, though. They've been spanking us on the field. Dexter's an 85 with elite. Yeah, he will be very good. That elite receiver's an 80 overall as well. What a pickup. Oh my gosh, man. The portal was nice to us, and so was the high school ranks. Only 69 overall as our highest rated high schooler, though. That is kind of sad. I know I bet you last year, Nate, but that was the past, okay? We love you now. Like, his IQ skill cap's pretty good, so I think that he'll be solid for us. Can we do any abilities as well with these 5 extra? Sure, mobile resistance, whatever that does. So he's at 83. The biggest thing, though, is Dexter Tanya, the transfer running back we just got. What are his skill caps? Oh my gosh, this guy is going to be a very, very good player. He's a 92. All I did was upgrade elusiveness. Jackpot. If this guy averages only like 4 yards per carry, then I'm just going to consider that the program's cursed at running back. Defensively, we got Chuck Moncrief from middle linebacker up to an 84. Guy looks like he's lived in the weight room since he came out of the womb. Are we worse? A little bit. I don't know why receiver is like so easy for me to develop in this game, but I cannot get them to actually matter more. It is the complete opposite of last year. College football 26, if you didn't have good receivers, you were screwed. In this game, if you have good receivers, it doesn't matter. You need to have a good running back, which we have, a 92 Dexter. Like, please ball out, man. Our defense, I do think, is a little bit worse. Like, defensive tackle too, as well as free safety. Like, it's not as balanced across the board as the defense last year, but who knows, man. It's not like that defense was stellar or anything. I mean, Buffalo's defense was better than ours, and they were like a 62 overall or whatever they were last year. They're 72 this season. Maybe they were like a 69. I don't know, but once again, we have the best roster in the MAC. That's not been the issue. The issue has been running the ball and beating Buffalo. It'd be nice to beat Penn State this season, get revenge. Our non-con is way easier, though. We don't have to play Texas, which is great. And in the MAC, we don't play Buffalo this season, which is a very good thing for us. Win 75% of your conference games, we get 500 Dynasty points for that. Dude, the signed 5 recruits from Maine. I mean, the AD, he's got a weird kink for the state of Maine. I don't understand it. Like, it's never gonna happen, bro. There's never gonna be 5 recruits from Maine. The things Penn State has done to us the last 2 seasons, man, is it depressing. At least we've won every other game. Probably the most dominant that we've been in the MAC so far. Nate has been unbelievable. He's got 8 skill points as well. Let's do his IQ. Boost it up. Read some books, buddy. Did lose a 3-star gem to Auburn, which pisses me off. Those jerks. But every other 3-star gem we've got, it's kind of like last year's class where I just went after offensive linemen as well as some secondary. I feel like those are the 2 hardest positions to get in this game, at least out of the high school ranks, because they just come off the board so fast. So that's kind of been my priority. But we're playing Toledo today at home. They suck this season, so I'm kind of shocked by that. Little handoff action, just smash mouth. Oh my gosh, dude, that running back is so fast. They are getting absolutely eviscerated right now. We're up 21. This is just going so well. I am very happy with the team right now. R1, I think. Ooh, not the best throw, but it was completed, so we'll take that, Nate. I say we just hand it off to our 92 overall running back. This guy's insane. Come on, Dexter. Yeah, easy peasy. Really good win. I've got no notes, Coach FrostyLicker. Nate is very good. Also, love Dexter. I have not seen his stats on the season, but there is simply no way that this guy has not been an upgrade at running back. He is insane. Should absolutely win the last game against Kent State. They suck, and we'll be 11-1. We'll have a chance at being the G5 representative, but we're going to have to beat Buffalo, who I'm assuming is going to play us in the MAC title game, which we've not been able to do. Real shocker. Who saw that one coming? All roads lead to the Battle of the Blue Skulls. We know Nate's been spectacular, though. That's not the issue. Oh my gosh, thank you, Dexter. Thank you. 6.7. It's 6.7, the meme thingy, I know. Never understood it. I'm not a big understander of memes, but he's up to a 94 now after upgrading his elusiveness again. I cannot believe that guy was only a 3-star transfer and nobody wanted him. Just an absolute grand slam pickup. The receiving's been fine. It's never really been an issue. Sacks were ridiculous, though. Oh my gosh, interceptions were great. I have no notes, man. This is a great team. It's just, you know, Penn State gave us the schloppy 1 week. Best offense of the MAC. Give me best defense in the best defense. That is what we need to keep doing, and then I'll move us up to a big boy conference. This is the real test, though. Buffalo. We usually have a way better team than they do, but it just never matters. They seemingly always beat us, it feels like. Although we have beaten them in the MAC title game before this video, so let's do it again. Just neuter me at this point, why don't you, dude? Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's fine. Not really. I'm mad. It's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. We're gonna get touch right here. Triangle. No one's getting open. I get sacked. That's all that ever happens in this game. I will throw a dot. At least I'll try. Circle was open, I think. Doesn't matter. We're gonna have to kick this field goal right here. Great job, Tanner. You come in and you absolutely do nothing. Kick's pretty far, though. Still gonna make it, which is, I guess, good for my confidence. I don't know, man. I really have no idea. They've got the glitches. They've got the wall hacks. They've got the cheat codes. It's really as simple as that. I need to throw a dime square, though. Late. Nice throw. I mean, the pass rush in this game is unbelievable. You could have a bunch of 400-pound sumo wrestlers that could do cartwheels. It does not matter in this game. I hate it so much. touch R1 late. See, I had to step up. That was cool what I just did right there. That's what you have to do in this game, or you will get defensive linemen pissing down your throat. It sucks. Whatever disappointed you the most in your life, that is how I feel about the defense right now. How do they have 37 points? The offense has been so spectacular, but it doesn't matter because we're letting them score practically every time they touch the ball. We're only down 3, Tanner. Everything will be fine. Just give the ball to our stud running back. Dude, this guy's insane. I mean, how are we losing this game with that guy at running back? Really hope he's not a closeted serial killer with the name Dexter. Touchdown right there. So we have the lead. It's just, can the defense do something? It is an absolute miracle. They got to stop, but our beloved Dexter's not in the game. We got a Caucasian backup running back, so we'll just give him the ball. There we go. Not as cool as Dexter. Dexter better not be hurt, bro, because if we make the playoff, we are going to need that dude. That's a first down right there, though. One more of those, and it'll be GG's. R1, nice throw. There it is. Yeah! You might have been on vacation for 1 year, the beautiful Mac trophy, but you are back home. This makes me want to barf into a paper baggie. Why was it so bad? I don't know. We won the game. I'm not going to complain. Yes, I will. Dexter wins the Jet Award. I don't know if he'll win the Running Back of the Year award. There's some insane running back stats in this game. Of course, we don't make a freaking playoff. We got to play in the Battleship Bowl. Who shafted us out of the playoff? It was 2G5. It's always Memphis and then like Boise State, North Texas. They're also very good in Sim. At least we're going to get the 550 Dynasty points. Hooray to that. But man, I think this team could have won a playoff game with the right draw. I will play this bowl game though, because I haven't played one of these in a few seasons. Georgia State sucks. I am very sad that I'm not going to be able to enjoy Dexter for more games than a meaningless bowl game, but that's a throw, dude. He is good, man. I think he's gonna stay for another. It's gonna be tight. Really hope he's not a stickler with the whole NIL thing, kind of like Dimitri was last season. That would really piss me off. Okay, Dexter, you did not feel that elusive right there. Do you have some wear and tear right now? No, he doesn't. So I don't know what's going on with that. We'll make up for it right here at this cool little slip screen action, right? Yeah, triangle. I mean, it's so easy. Echo scored that touchdown, but it still is a 2D. Counts for the stats. Touchdown right here. It'll be Jai's triangle. Backup running back. Bang, bang. There we go. It is GG's. Had to hire a new offensive coordinator, Isaiah Biggums, as our OC recruiter. Nate, I was just talking about it, bro, and you want to leave us. Dude, our entire team wants to leave. Oh my gosh, man. This is insanity. We are literally losing, like, all of our best players. Like, what the hell am I looking at right now? Oh! Thank goodness. At least we got a half-star in team prestige for the season we just had. Dude, we are losing so many good players, bro. Oh my gosh. Salem, he didn't want to come back extremely high. He says, screw you. Oh my goodness. This game has a weird fixation on seeing me suffer. I did overpay for Nate to come back, so at least we don't have to worry about quarterback graduates, though. We're losing some really solid players, dude. This is not great because our team depth is kind of horrible. Dexter's obviously going round 1. That guy was absolutely terrific. But we actually had another draft pick, Pete Goodman. Good for you, Pete. Pelt me with a dodgeball. We really lost 3 guys during bowl season. Well, that also ruins the vibes right now. Gosh, man, we just had a really good season, and it just, doesn't matter. Your players want to abandon you, leave ship. Such jerks. No loyalty in this freaking business with coaches or with players, but there's a lot more 3-star recruits that want to come here now. Oh, man, that team prestige is going to help out with ours, too, so at least we got that going for us. Yeah, it sucks. We lost 3-star gym running back out of high school to Cal, and then, okay, we only lost 1 transfer this year. Another decently sized class, 20 guys. I mean, I wanted to get more since we had more hours, and plus we just lost what feels like half our team to the portal, but you know what? I'm going to be thankful for what we have. Star, that's nice, especially a running back. I actually got some tight ends for once. I'm sure some of you are thrilled about that. Oh my gosh, dude, these dev traits are really good. Elite, hey! Transfers were very sexy, and the high schoolers we know are going to be sexy because they're all gems. Man, oh man. All we need to do is just keep stacking classes like the ones we have the last 3 seasons. Top 50 class. Okay, this one was not top 50, but you know what? It's fine. We got more team prestige. That running back is going to be our guy. Man, oh man. He better be, because we don't have many other options here. Mike Yates, hopefully you are insane. Shouldn't have to worry about it if we had some loyalty at running back, but they all transferred. Devontae, though, our highest rated transfers at 87, and then Lee Williams, 85. So those 2 guys are very, very good. Let's go. The highest rated fresh is a 72, and we got a 71 down here. All right, I'll take that, dude. That's really solid. Before trading gets here, though, I think we can afford to unlock Motivator and also get quarterbacks to tier 3, if my math is right. Yes, it is right. We can also get offensive line to tier 1. Juicy, let's go. That's epic. Nate is up to star now, so he's got 31 skill points with that offseason boost as well. Okay, I was going to do throw power right there. Do not want to do that. Let's max out IQ first, and then is there any abilities we can do? Let's do some more mobile resistance, and then we'll do a little bit of elusiveness for Nate. 87 overall, definitely NFL type of quarterback. Mike Yates is only an 83, which is good, but definitely not Dexter. I am petrified of running back. Bernard is up to a 78. He was one of the elite devs we got last year at corner. He was a 66, so he just jumped up 12 overall, which is terrific. So is this. It's a program step. There are 3-star high schoolers that want to come here now as well. I've already added 35 to the board, but this is just visual proof. It is going to make things so much easier to win these recruitments quickly, which will hopefully land us a bigger recruiting class this year. I am a bit concerned about the team for this season. It's definitely the best team in the video. It's just running back is so important, and we definitely downgraded there. But across the board, I have no complaints other than that. So I really hope from the bottom of my heart that Mike is a dude, and he just balls out and pops off. Probably going to play Penn State. I'm going to hate the stadium pulse, though. But we got to play Buffalo this year. Man, the issue is if we don't go undefeated, it might just be like last year. We'll miss out on the playoffs. So I don't know, man. I still don't want to quite move us up to a new conference yet because that'll give us so many more dynasty points. And I don't want to give us like an unfair advantage because the MAC, we only get 190 dynasty points from this conference right now. I think the fair thing to do is after we win 5 MAC championships, especially if we do that in the next 2 seasons. That's exactly what you want to see week 1, Coach FrostyLicker. We took care of the pink mutated froggies. Did not run the ball that great, though. Only 4.4 yards per rush. Nate, you might have to carry this season. I mean, Mike was really good. We just should have given him the ball more. Only 6.6. It looks like our backup running back, George, might not be the guy. So, Mike, if you get hurt, we are screwed. Dude, we could get a lot this season. That's, what, 375? I don't know why East Carolina is one of the goals for this year. It's kind of peculiar, but whatever, AD. Maybe one of his old homies from high school is the AD there. I don't know. But game of the week against Penn State. It's been a couple seasons since we beat them, man. I really at least want this to be somewhat competitive. Okay, this is going much better than I thought it would. We are up 7, and we have the ball in the red zone. Okay, nothing dumb. Run the ball, Tanner. Cut it back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he better not get hurt. That was insanely impressive. Speaking of, our defense has them in a chokehold right now. Let's run the ball. This might be 4-down territory. We'll see how this run goes right here. That's Mike again. Not going to be 4-down territory. He'll just get us a first down. Good job, Mikey. See, now they think we're going to pass it. So we do a little play action right here. Suck them down. R1. Okay, nothing's open. Gosh dang it. That did not work. I got sacked. I couldn't throw the ball away. No! That drive went down the toilet. I really don't want to kick this because I'm surely going to miss it. Oh my gosh, dude, this is gonna be so hard. I got it though, right? Please do not miss it. Yes, I made it somehow. All right, we're up 10. Will barf. It's tied now, and it's third and forever. Great. Well, this is not a good spot to jump in, Tanner, but what you gonna do? And I'm gonna instantly... I mean, I don't know. I just don't understand. It's 3-man pass rush. It's just instant penetration. Like, what am I supposed to do? At least we got the ball back, but dude, I am having a hard time moving the ball against this Penn State defense. So hopefully I can just run it down. That would be great. Long story short, it has not gone well. Just got to throw up a prayer right here. It just doesn't even get far enough. Well, we're going on to overtime. Defense did their job. They held them to a field goal, but I'm jumping in with it being 2nd and 17. Like, why would I want to be in this scenario, dude? Gosh dang, I can't even see the freaking routes. And that's an intentional crap. Like, bro. I just need to stop playing road games, man. I can't do it in this game. I am just not the guy for it at all whatsoever. And that's an incompletion, of course. We can't throw it over his head. And we can't kick this either. Oh my goodness. I hate doing this, but Nate, I am going to bench you right here. He has the worst wear and tear you've ever seen. He looks like a mummy of some sorts. I mean, dude, there's red everywhere. So I subbed in our backup. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Maybe it will. I think we might have X. Oh my gosh. Please, please, please. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Yes. This would be the win that your kids would talk about for centuries. X is a touchdown. The backup quarterback comes in and saves the day. Let's go. Yeah. I really apologize, Nate, but I had to do what I had to do, man. Your wear and tear was so unbelievably horrible. So, Gordon Shaw, thanks for stepping in and saving the day, buddy, because that's exactly what we needed right there. You may call it fluke. I call it skill. The rest of the schedule looks so much more manageable now. The only thing that concerns me is Buffalo. Must be a good sign. 12-0. We are on a fast track to the playoff right now. Oh, we beat Buffalo by a lot, too. Our closest game was really North Texas by 1. Whoa, okay. Well, our MAC schedule was pretty easy, though, for the most part. That's nice. We also beat East Carolina by more than 7, so that ED goal will get accomplished, as well as the other 2. That's going to be 275 in the bank account. That's going to help out so much. Oh, it's 375. I can't do math. Nate was pretty good. I mean, I'd like to say the interceptions a little bit lower. It's not like he was as good as he was last year, which is pretty disappointing, but it's fine. How was Mike worse than George? That's just not what happened against the FCS Skull. I have no idea. Receiving, though, is pretty solid across the board. Lewis Alba, 1,000-yard receiver. That's hard to do in this game. Sacks were, again, insane. Like, our defensive line is gnarly. We have, like, backup 80 overall defensive linemen right now. It's in a good spot. Like, the defense, I think, is what's going to carry us, because I don't know if Nate is going to be that guy. But we did have the best offense, and the defense, we gave up 9 points per game, bro. Like, oh, my gosh. There is a little bit of sad news. We've lost 3 guys in the trail. 2 of them locked us out. They're all gems, too, which is pretty unfortunate, but it is going well. Like, I'm really enjoying the fact that we don't have to go only after guys that have limited NIL. Like, we can actually spend some, which is super exciting. This is the big one, though, boys. We win this. No way we can miss out on the playoff. We are playing like a pissed off chimpanzee. This is great. We're up 7. Just need to run the football. Hopefully this works. Lots of yards. Lots of yards. Lots of yards. Lots of yards. Not really. Throw a dime here, Nate. Oh, triangle. Running back. Easy touchdown. Let's go. Why don't you just purple nurple me? What am I seeing? How are we down 14 now? They've scored 28 unanswered that quickly? Like, what? I don't know. I don't know. Circle looks open, though. Okay, that was out of bounds. That was probably stupid anyway. But what the hell happened, man? I'm gonna block the running back right here for extra protection. Probably won't matter. Yeah, of course it doesn't. Circle's open, though. Let's go. I really don't know what to say right now. I am utterly clueless. It looked like they were about to get blown out, and now they are up 10. They have 41 points on a defense that is giving up less than 10 points per game. I have no idea what is happening. What's wrong? I don't know. Left side. Nate, swerve it. End zone. Get in there. Let's go. Nate wants to win. I can see that. Absolutely hilarious. I need to have a Tanner masterclass in order for us to win this game. Dude, Buffalo, they have been by far the biggest pain in the butt this video. It's not even close. First down, though, Nate. Let's go, buddy. That's almost midfield right there. He keeps running. Triangle over top of his head. Oh, what a throw. That's field goal range. Why was this game so close? I don't know, man. Don't ask me how. Why is Margot Robbie not married to me? We all have questions. Regardless, it's a win. We're gonna make the playoff. We had 630 yards of offense, and we almost lost that game. They did move the ball a good bit on us, which I am pretty disappointed by. Nate actually threw 2 interceptions. Good for you, Bradley Capaninos. He wins the Luke Rosa. Oh my goodness. It has to be a road game. Stadium Pulse is not gonna be fun. We're playing the Catholics. Paying 1 time in the end zone. Paying 1 time in the end zone. Flock boys together. The offense. Oh, man. I really can't even blame them because they had to carry us last game. But, dude, this is kind of dreadful. Step up around, go, Nate, go. That's going to be a touchdown. Get in the end zone, man. He's running this game. I love it. Don't love it anymore. They got separation. We're down 10. If we don't get this first down right here, we are officially screwed. R1. I think I can throw that. Of course I can't. Ah! Am I disappointed? Yes, but I kind of figured we'd lose. I'm glad that game was close, though. The 17 points the fourth quarter is the difference right there. We'll come back stronger, just like a Hydra when he gets his head cut off. Sucks that's Nate's final game because he did not play good at all. The only good thing he did was running at separate times during that game. Speaking of, oh my gosh, the rushing was so bad. At least we got our new defensive coordinator, Glenn Elam. It's probably going to be like that this entire video because extending coordinators in this game, they made it such a waste. Like, you have to give them so much more dynasty points than you would if you just went after one that's on the job market. We have coach points right here to use. Let's get offensive line to tier 2 for motivator. Oh my gosh, it's happening again. Dude, do you guys have a fetish for pissing me off? Like, this is insane what I have to keep dealing with. Like, why am I having starters leave for playing time? Man, I don't even know what to do, honestly. Good news is we can afford all the bottom guys that have good development traits because practically everyone that wants to leave me right now are like former 3-star gems that I was very excited about having. Sad Sad news, we are losing the 4 best guys that are entering the portal. So yeah, that's just great. Oh yeah, we got a half-time team prestige though. Vibes are back to being elevated. It looks like the only 2 guys that aren't just leaving to go to the NFL are D'Angelo as well as Sean. Okay, that's not too bad. We got Bernard to stay. That's huge. He's got that elite development. Okay, so Nate's going round 6. Justice Finley, one of our receivers, is going round 1. Yeah, we got some first rounders down here, man. Really good NFL draft pick type stuff, but officially 2 first rounders, a third, 2 fourths. Oh, wow. Nate actually jumped up to the 4th round, and then Deshaun went round 6, earning us more coach points. So let's get offensive line to tier 3 and then get secondary to tier 1. I did pay up for Gordon Shaw to stay because he came in and he saved the day against Penn State. He's also young and he has decent skill cap, so we don't need a quarterback, which is the good news. Sad news is with all those jerkwads renegotiating, we only have 635 dynasty points, and we should probably have at least 1,000 right now if I didn't have to waste so many on them, but it's fine because just like last year, there are 3-star transfers that want to come here, which makes things so much easier. Tell you what, man, after the patch, these freaking colleges, they recruit the high school ranks so hard at the end. Like, I lost every single high schooler that I wanted to try and get at the last second. We only lost 1 transfer though. That's the good news. Abdul. I mean, can you really blame the guy? He's from Georgia. Of course he's gonna go to Georgia instead of Ice Coast. Okay, I don't blame him. These development traits are looking pretty good. I saw, oh, an elite. That's beautiful at running back as well. He could be our next Dexter. That would be great. I signed 3 running backs. A little overkill out of the portal, but we got to make sure that position's loaded. Speaking of loaded, these high schoolers, man, most of them had star. That's really good. Still was not the best class in the MAC though. My gosh, Buffalo and Toledo spent a lot of dynasty points. Maybe I could have gotten a 4-star transfer if I really pushed for him, but I didn't feel like forking over that many. Alex Mallory though, yeah, he is going to be insane, just like Dexter was with elite development. We just keep getting lucky with running backs. That needs to keep happening. Charlie's also pretty high overall at an 85, and then we got a really good corner, Quentin Moma, who's a star 76 overall young guy. That was a very, very good pickup. The highest rated freshman is only a 68. Barf. Well, that makes me pretty depressed. Gordon Shaw sounds very much like a lawyer name. I think he's gonna be very good. That Penn State game gives me terrific vibes. I was a little bit wrong about Alex. He'll still be very good, but will not be as good as Dexter was. He only jumped up to an 86, which I don't really understand, but whatever. I also got Keontae Raby, 79 overall. He was a 69 overall star dev that we got in our last year's recruiting class. Preseason rated 17th, Coach FrostyLicker for Fetty Wap. I am flattered. I understand it, AP poll people, because this will assuredly be the best team in the video. I think, across the board. Really love the balance we have on offense, and then defensively, same thing. There's not a single starter that we have on this team that's in the 70s. I think the most surprising thing for manual progression was Mike Yates being a higher overall than Alex. The good news is, you know, backup running backs in this game get a lot of carries too, so these 2 should be the best running back duo we've had this video. Expecting big things from Gordon Shaw, and then the defense was great last year, so I think this could definitely be a team that makes the playoff again, and potentially goes pretty far in there. The 80 goals for this season are ridiculous. Oh my gosh, that's 950 plus 500, 1450 right here potentially is on the line. The upgrade to elite facilities, I'll need to do that at the end of the season, I'm pretty sure, but the other 2 goals, I mean, those are pretty accomplishable. I don't know why FCS East is a team that we have beef with. You'd hope that we could beat them by 7+ points. Undefeated in the MAC. The only team that concerns me is Buffalo. I'm definitely playing that game this season. Recruiting is off to a fantabulous start midway through. We got 4 commits already. Actually 5, you count the verbals, and all these other guys down here would look to be in pretty good shape for it. Oh wow, it's even better on the field. We beat Penn State again. We also beat Virginia Tech. We're undefeated. We're 7-0. We're a top 10 team, dude. This is terrific. Oh my goodness, no wonder. Gordon Shaw has been phenomenal, and the rushing's been great too. This is the best team of the video so far, man. We have the running backs figured out. We have the quarterback, and then we know the defense is going to be exemplary. Oh wow, Buffalo sucks this season. They're 0-2, but we've seen Buffalo beat us with worse teams this entire video. Very bizarre to see Buffalo fall off like this. They've spent a lot of dynasty points. They've been good this entire video, and now they're 2-4. Just, ooh, would not have guessed that. X, circle, I think. No, not really. I'm gonna go for this. Square? Yeah, it's touchdown. There we go. I'm glad I went for it. We have the better team. I should have more confidence this game. We're on the road, though, so it's always scary. This is a beautiful moment that we're all witnessing. There's a new sheriff in town, Buffalo. We're done with your funny business, your close games, all that BS. X? Yes, touchdown. Oh, he drops in. That would have been so poetic while I was talking. All the scary games and losses they've given us this video, it's a culmination of all that BS. We are now destroying them. Triangles touchdown. There we go. This game's been so much easier than the one last year. It is official. They're getting the paddle. I think if we go undefeated this year in the MAC and then win the MAC title game, I'll probably move us up to the Big Ten. It would be our 5th MAC championship of the video, and clearly the second best team in the MAC, Buffalo. There's some separation with them now. Triangles touchdown. Let's go, boys. Bang! We just exerted all the pain and frustration they've given us this video in one game. That was a culmination of a lot of sadness. They just got owned, bro. They only had 269 yards of offense. We had 527. We just rammed the ball down their throats. Bigger, stronger, faster, tougher, more physical. Thing is, though, we still have to win out with the MAC in order to get that goal accomplished, but I don't know how I could not be confident. Our closest MAC game this season is what? 34-10 against Kent State? Like, come on, man. We might have ourselves a home playoff game. Why is Memphis in the top 4, but we're not, dude? Like, what the freak? No game's really close besides, I guess, UConn by 14. If Gordon does not win the Heisman with these stats, someone's getting sued. 40 touchdowns for a quarterback. That's the most I've ever seen in this game for a quarterback that's on my team. Dude, this offense was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Defensively, same thing. Just instant boner looking at these stats. I'm getting good vibes. Can we win a national championship with this team right now, man? I know that we haven't really done anything like too incredibly impressive, but man, we might have the Heisman Trophy winner on our team. At least we should. We averaged 44 points per game. We only gave up 11. Notre Dame, though, they took 2 recruits from us. Freaking jerks. The Catholics, touchdown Jesus, beat us in the playoff last year, and they have to steal freaking 3 stars from us as well. Whatevs. I still think this is probably going to be the biggest high school recruiting class we've had this video, but then again, I don't know, because we might lose all these guys during the offseason. Got the ball school in the MAC title game. We win this, I will move us up to the Big Ten without hesitation. We beat them in the regular season by a lot, so I feel good. We're already up 7. Mission is simple. Make Gordon look good at football. Let's go. X is a touchdown, I think. Please. Yep, there we go. Bang, bang. Thanks for calling out Ball State, but you just ran into a chainsaw that is also battery powered for like 11,000 years. Touchdown again right there. It's GG's, man. They never stood a chance. No offense. Unless you're Buffalo in the MAC, we're just going to beat you by a bazillion points. Safe to say we've got a sleeper hold over this conference. Definitely will be moving us up to the Big Ten. There's already been 3 people at the Heisman ceremony. I swear, if we do not see our quarterback here, oh my goodness. How is he not a Heisman finalist, dude? I don't think I'm going to win a Heisman this video. Maybe I'll get lucky one season. I don't know if it's accomplishable in this game. Gordon is nowhere to be found. His stats are just not better. I'm sorry. I get it, we're a G5 team. I've seen G5 players win Heismans over me in this game. Oh my gosh. At least we win the Broyles, I guess. That Heisman goal, man, feels so unattainable. We win the Luke Rosa as well. We should have a home playoff game. Myron Hollis wins the Jet. I don't know why we keep winning the Jet Award. It's poetic. Notre Dame, the Catholics. This time, though, they have to travel to Ice Coast. He finished 6th for the Davy O'Brien. Like, that is insanity to me. I don't know, man. How in the hell I'm going to get a Heisman Trophy this video, Coach FrostyLicker? I'm going to keep trying my nuts off. The Catholics will definitely be the best team we've played so far this season. We're already at 4. Gordon is pissed off, just like Batman was. You do not want to piss off a trillionaire that also knows martial arts. Touchdown. There we go. We're already up double digits in the first quarter. They've made it a 1-score game. It's all right, though. We're going to make it 2 scores again right here. Just inside zone. There we go. Easy touchdown for Alex. Bang, bang. Start milking the clock, Tanner. Squeeze in the titty of the cowie. All right, touchdown right here. It'll definitely be GG's. That's why I wanted to milk this thing. That was horrible run stick. X. Oh, no. Gosh, dang it. Well, guess we're going to take the field goal. Good news is we have such a huge lead. I don't really think it's going to matter. We should still win this game. And we did. Victory is ours. Coach FrostyLicker. Monumental win for the program. Alex wins player of the game. Good for you, pal. Problem is, now we got to play the 1 seed. Not looking forward to this. I think us moving up to the Big Ten next season is definitely the right call. We are playing so well in these playoffs, man. This is highly impressive. X, I think. Yeah, just moss him. Big body him. We're up a touchdown. All we need is a field goal right here, and we're across midfield. Oh my gosh. I wanted to play more of this game, but dude, I tell you what, man, play the moments is not nice to me. I always talk about in like every video. I feel like I never get good moments to jump in. Triangle on the flat. Oh yeah, baby girl. Oh yeah. I mess things up. They are definitely going to get the ball back no matter what now. Well, I need to at least try to get a touchdown then. Yeah, I feel like an absolute idiot. Triangle, and I get sacked. It was going to be a touchdown. Well, this is not good. That did not go well. Of course, they got a field goal. This is going to get overtime. Unless I can maybe get into field goal range. Okay, that's a good start to that. X? Oh my gosh. That's field goal range! What are they doing? Oh my goodness! Screw overtime! Let's go! Talk about an absolute blunder choke job. Oh my gosh. I gotta make this kick, though. That's gonna go in, right? Please, please, please. Yes, it is! Let's go! Yeah! Interesting. Now we're gonna play Colorado. Okay, this might be where the road ends. My gosh, dude. Coach Prime must have the glitches. I don't understand. Square? Open? I mean, we need to get a touchdown right here and a lot of other things. Triangle? Square? That's gotta be it, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we scored a touchdown finally. This is such an embarrassing way to go out. I really thought that this would be an easier game than the Clemson one. We are getting absolutely pelted, bro. We're down 27. That's not even a first down or close to it. Oh my gosh, they're gonna score again. Oh my goodness, Coach Prime. Have pity on me. Oh my gosh, dude, we are getting absolutely eviscerated right now by a Big 12 team of all. Oh my goodness. 4th and 10. Can they at least let me get one touchdown? X? Yay, we got one. Or another one. I cannot believe that I am the only reason why we scored touchdowns this game. That was an utter cataclysmic disaster. We could not run the ball at all. They couldn't run the ball either, though. So I feel like it was pretty balanced across the line of scrimmage. Like, Gordon didn't throw any interceptions. We just couldn't stop them from passing. I mean, this Cal McGregor guy was slicing us apart. Makes me feel a little bit better that Colorado did end up winning it all. Memphis gets so OP in this game. That is what we're trying to strive for, that consistency, but we got 700 Dynasty points. I'm definitely going to try and save some from the offseason so we can get that elite facilities, because we're staying at Ice Coast. It's not like we can go anywhere, so we might as well upgrade that stuff and get the free Dynasty points for it. That's not going to help with that. All these guys that needed to renegotiate, I'm saying goodbye to Mike, as well as Bernard, who has elite development. That makes me so pissed, but I have to keep these other guys. I can't make everyone happy. I wish I could, okay? This is not some sort of cult or commune. Mike is gonna get drafted, though, which makes sense. It breaks my heart to see Bernard go, though, man. An elite dev. Graduates, we got a decent amount here. Stephen Ford's gonna get drafted. Every year for the rest of this video, we're gonna have multiple draft picks. We actually ended up with 5. That is pretty darn good. I'll take that, but we're losing both of our running backs. At least I got Gordon to come back. He wanted a big pay raise, though. Of course he did. Got defensive line to tier 2 for motivator, as well as secondary to tier 3. No surprise. Like, all those guys that I showed you guys before bowl season, they're all going to commit to different schools. And we don't really have many Dynasty points to work with. Only 195 because of all those renegotiations. Plus, we need to upgrade the facilities. Ah, this is such a freaking irritating experience, but we're going to figure it out. We're just going to have to go Dollar General shopping. It wasn't as bad as I made it out to be, because I had to remove some of the guys that we were going to lose out of high school. We lost Kona Stick, transfer tackle, transfer defensive end. Not exactly ideal. Still signed 20 guys, though. Okay, that is not a small number. That is pretty decent. Lots of impacts out of the transfer ranks. Yeah, it's definitely not a great transfer portal haul. And all these high schoolers have good development traits per usual. So I'm not upset with the class. I just wish we didn't have to renegotiate with all these guys so much. It's freaking annoying, but we do have the best class in the MAC, but out of the Big Ten, yeah, it's not even close. It's one of the worst classes. So hopefully the Big Ten bump can help us out with some Dynasty points. Moses Vick is an 83. Okay, he'll be good for us at offensive tackle. Randy Hutton should also be pretty solid, but we didn't get any like 87 overall transfers. Like, it feels like we have the last few cycles, which sucks, but you know, they went to Oregon State, and I forget where the other trader went, but the highest rated freshman's only a 70 this year. Just got defensive line at tier 3 though, before training results come in. Pretty good timing. Just gonna do a bunch of abilities for Gordon. Like, he was so exceptional last season. I have no complaints from him, besides him constantly wanting more NIL Dynasty points. That is pretty infuriating, man. He's up to 225 now. His replacement though, Curtis Ezekiel, the 3-star gem quarterback we got last cycle, his skill caps are really good. Oh yeah, he's gonna be incredible. He's up to a 78. I also overpaid for Tayshaun Cornell to stay for another season. Hopefully he can get to like a 90 overall and make me happy that I spent so much freaking Dynasty points on him. You got to an 89. You know what? That's close enough, Tayshaun. You'll probably be our best player for this upcoming season. Who is ready for the Big Ten? Oh, I can't wait, Coach FrostyLicker. We are about to flap our wings, expand our horizons, and hopefully dominate a new conference. The only team that scares me is Ohio State. But also, simulation in this game is super duper unpredictable, as we all know. So we're playing a lot more teams that will definitely challenge us. I think the perks of joining the Big Ten, though, definitely outweigh the downsides, because now we have 2,000 Dynasty points every single season just for being in the conference, which is ridiculous. So it should be even easier to build up our program and make them more yoked. But Manu Kohu is actually going to be our new best player. Thought it was Imputation, but kind of happy for him. He's a 3-star gem that we signed 5 years ago. I really love this team. The only thing that concerns me is running back, which is a huge concern, as we've seen this entire video. Also, wouldn't hurt me to get some defensive alignment. We don't have the best depth there, but this is by far the best depthful roster we've had. And since I can't schedule Penn State every single year, I'm going to go ahead and schedule Buffalo every single year. We've had a fun back and forth with them. I'm not ducking the smoke from the Bison. The Bulls, whatever you want to call them, I think they're different creatures. Who knows? But this is our first Big Ten scheduled video. I cannot wait, man. I am so excited. I'm going to play that Ohio State game. Why does it have to be the final game of the season? This has to be some sort of deep fake, right? We really lost to Buffalo week 1. Okay, that's great, man. We also got destroyed by Iowa, so we have 2 losses right now. We are fighting for our playoff lives, man. How do we lose to Buffalo again? Really? One of our goals is beating Ohio State. Freaking terrific. We did lose a 3-star gem to Iowa, though, which makes me mad because they're obviously a new Big Ten foe, and they beat us on the field as well. So kind of frustrating, but this is going to be the best recruiting class of the video. There's so many 3-stars that want to come here now. Like, it's making things so much easier being in a big boy conference. The problem is, if we lose this game, we are definitely not making the playoff. Can I have better moments to jump in? Screw this. I'm going for it. We're up 13 right now. We are really playing well. It just would be nice to actually be a part of the fun winning stuff. Square on the dig, and how is that just what happened? Okay, I come in and I just ruin everything, of course. In my defense, I've never seen that interception animation in this game. I don't know if that's like saved especially for people like Tanner. I have no idea why that was picked off right there. Dude, all they're doing is running man-to-man coverage, and of course, how are we missing that throw? Come on! I need better out of you right here, Gordon. First down, of course, I'm short. I'm impressed by how we're playing right now, though, man. I don't know how I couldn't be. Triangle. Oh, yeah, breaks the turkey in the end zone. Let's go. Penguin time. Caca, baby. Let's flock. By far the best performance of the season. That was a win or die type of game, and we won. Gordon, terrific performance, even though you did miss that wide open corner out to our tight end. Still pissed about that, but whatever. Gordon Shaw, the attorney. I mean, they couldn't run the ball. Neither could we. That really was on Gordon. Like, his arm was why we won that game. Gordon was not nearly as awesome as he was last season, but I mean, come on, what did you expect? Big jump up in competition. Rushing was actually better than I thought it would be. Lawrence Miatoga with that broken tackle against Ohio State was so clutch. So the receiving was a little bit worse, but honestly, man, I'm not pissed with what I'm seeing right now. The sacks are pretty solid too. I mean, considering the first year in a big boy conference, I feel like things went pretty well. It's just that loss to Buffalo that really hangs over the entire season right now. Like, that's the only thing that's on my mind. We had the best offense, and we had, ooh, defense was not top 3. It was 6th in the Big Ten. Yuck. It's fine. Joke's on them. We're still in the Big Ten title game playing Nebraska, who's actually undefeated in the Big Ten. They're only in 82, though. It is getting very, very well. We're already up 7. This team really lost to Buffalo. I just cannot get that off my mind. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be talking about it the entire season because it doesn't make any sense. I really want to get a touchdown. I'm going to get my wish. There we go. Bang, bang. We're up 14. We're honestly dominating. I don't know who Nebraska scheduled. Obviously, they had to at least play Iowa, and they beat them. We lost to Iowa, so I don't know, man. Square's open, though, on the dig. Like, things are going very well. Just weird, because Iowa gave us a little spankarooey, so I really have no clue whatsoever. Look at the fight right now. The Penguins time, baby. Flock. I keep talking about it. The flock is coming. No, it's not. The flock is now retreating. How are we down 14? What the heck happened? No, we were dominating and now we're getting spanked. Oh, triangles open. What the heck am I seeing? As long as I get us a touchdown here, in theory, we still have a chance. But yeah, this ain't looking great, man. I don't know what happened. Awesome. We didn't get a stop, so they win the Big Ten title game. I don't know what just occurred in front of my eyes. They abused us on the ground. 329 yards rushing. Dude, our defensive line's good. Like, what? Really, guys? This is the matchup. Like, we couldn't come up with a better... Okay, great. So off to a good start, but I do not want to get duped again, so I'm not going to get too excited. I don't know how we just lost to Nebraska still, but it's okay. We're in the playoff. Oh my gosh, lots of broken tackles right there. R1 of the flat's a touchdown, I think, if you can stay in bounds. Yeah, let's go, Miyatoga, the backup running back. He's good against Ohio State. I think I'm allowed to get more cocky now. We just own Ohio State this season. They can't score on our defense. I don't know why. I'm thankful for it, though. That's for sure. Step up, Gordon, and get sacked. Well, it's fine. Doesn't matter what I do. This game's over. They can't score on us. That had the makings of being disastrous since we literally just beat them a few weeks ago, but no. Instead, that was just an easy win. Gotta play Ole Miss now. Best playbook in the game. They're the offense I run. We did get a new offensive coordinator, though, Hayden Fiedler, which was nice, because we can actually now afford to use Dynasty points on coordinators that cost a little bit. So, yeah, he's a level 26 coordinator. Easily the highest level coordinator we've had this video. Would really be nice if I could just run this in. A little counter action right here. Counter! Cut it back! Oh, yeah, what a run, baby. Tie game. And it's still tied. All we need is a Tanner masterclass. All right, just need, like, I don't even know. We don't really need that many yards, Gordon. Okay, I should not run with him, though. Run with the running backs. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of yards. That's field goal range. Perfect. Now we just need to milk this thing. Okay, Tanner, we can do this, buddy. It's just like tying a shoe that is Velcro strapped, okay? Could not be any easier than this. Let's go. What a win, man. We're going to go on a playoff run right here. This is exciting. Oh, my goodness. I'm so happy about this. This is the exact situation, though, that we lost in last season in the playoffs. So, kind of two different ways we can get vengeance right here. Oh, yeah, great, guys. Just get embarrassed on live television again. Same exact thing last year. And this is Nebraska again. I don't understand what the issue is offensively. Squares open. There we go. We need to get a touch right here. I mean, there's still time in theory, but not much. Cannot believe this was the team that we dominated for an entire first half, and now we can't even score against them. Oh, my gosh. Might just be shocked, man. They instantly scored a touchdown as soon as simulated. Oh my gosh. This is so annoying. Circles open. There we go. That might be, okay, not a touchdown. Square on the dig. That should be a TD, right? Yeah. All right, well, at least we scored another touchdown. Yay. Didn't make a lick of difference, though. I mean, they are just scoring at will. 51-19. I don't know why we've been so bad in the playoff this video. I thought in the first 10 seasons we'd have one national championship, and we don't have any. The only goal that we've put even the slightest debt into is the NFL draft picks goal, and we have around like 22 to 25-ish picks here. Don't know for sure yet because we don't know how many guys are going to go pro, but we need to upgrade this facility thing. 1350? That's how much? Okay, I guess we'll do it. We're going to be broke practically. Per usual, our entire team wants to leave and renegotiate. So much fun, man. I'm loving life. Got no NIL to spend. Whoever leaves, leaves at this point. I'm just irritated with the whole renegotiations. Happens every single offseason for a bunch of players that are not loyal to this university. I'm trying to make the Penguins awesome, and they're not helping with that. But we just got receivers to tier 3 for Motivator. Pro potential. We've had so many running backs get drafted this video, and then championship contender. We've made 2 straight playoffs. We just made the Big Ten title game. Like, how is that an issue? It is what it is, though. We're a 3.5-star program, and it looks like we're going to have a good amount of NFL draft picks again. We are going to have to replace quite a bit from the graduates ranks. This gives us 30 draft picks, though. We got 8 guys getting drafted. Now that we're a 3.5-star program, though, we got more hours, and there should be 4-star recruits that want to come here. It's just we don't have any Dynasty points to spend because we had to upgrade the stupid facilities. So I don't know how crazy I'm going to go right here with the 4-star transfers. We might just stick with the 3-star ones. That's what we did. We still lost some guys. I think next year I'll go after 4-star gems out of the high school ranks, because I think the only thing I'm mad about myself for this cycle is not going after any 4-stars in the high school ranks just because nobody had interest in us. I need to make them interested in us, man. We are a big dog program now. We'll be the king of the dog pound soon when we win a national championship, but we signed a lot of transfers because they didn't really have any other choice. We have so many more recruiting hours to work with. We got Myron to come back, by the way. That freaking jerk entering the portal for no reason. There's an elite down here. Dude, our running back room for next season is going to be so good. And all these 3-star gems out of high school are all good. No elites, though, which, sadness Everdeen. Couldn't get one high schooler with elite, man. Out of the Big Ten, though, it's one of the lower rated classes. I mean, we signed 33 stars, and at least 20 of them have at least impact dev. So I feel like it went well. This running back room, I talked about it. Lawrence, our backup running back, is going to be the 3rd stringer, probably. Like, it's going to be very good. Didn't want to get a quarterback, though, because you guys know Curtis, I manually progressed him last year. Very much looking forward to seeing what he can do in the offense. The The highest rated freshman, though, is a 72, actually. This is the highest rated 3-stars we've had this video. Curtis has got 36. Here's the situation, buddy. We need you to be a stud, and I think he can do that. He's going to be at least an 85. He might be higher of an overall than what we've had the last couple seasons with Gordon. Not a higher overall, but he is the same, and he's got a cool arm sleeve thing. Man, he looks like a stud at quarterback. I am glad I sent him. Well, that's confusing. Lawrence actually manually progressed more than Tavon and Myron, so he's going to be our starting running back. I don't know what just happened. I feel like I was just watching a game of chess. Tell you what, man, there's 4-stars that want to come here, but like none of these guys are gems. I scouted 35. I'm pretty sure maybe even more. I only found 4 gems, so probably going to have to go after some 4-stars this cycle that are not gems, which I'm not happy about. We are preseason rated first, which I get it. I know our overall's not as high. It's just because we're signing such bigger classes. We have way more guys with low overalls weighing us down, which is completely fine because I think that our roster talent has not been the issue in previous seasons. It has been our clutch gene and sucking against teams that we are better than, but Ohio State looks to be the best team in college football. But offensively, I think we should put up a lot of points, even with a new starter at quarterback. It's defensively where I'm a tad bit scared. Like, we don't have a great second strong safety. Our defense is only 89 overall, so I don't know what that side of the ball is going to do because Nebraska, I don't know. They figured out something last year against our defense. Hopefully they didn't share the state secrets with everybody else in college football. Still so pissed about Buffalo last year. At least they actually had a decent year, but who cares, bro? They're a MAC team. We should be spaking those at this point of the video, but it looks like the Big Ten schedule again is pretty tough. At least we don't play Ohio State this season, though. I don't like you, Rocky Top. Of course, this guy had to be from Knoxville, level 5 pipeline. Like, what chance was I gonna have of making him a Penguin, man? Whatever. We got one commit right now, Raheem Richards. He actually instantly committed after offering him a scholarship, which is pretty dope. But yeah, get used to losing more recruitments out of the high school ranks. Are we freaking... I'm gonna crash out, bro. We lost to Buffalo again. And what am I seeing? I am so close to just yelling as loud as I possibly can in a closet alone with my life-size Scooby-Doo. They threw 2 interceptions to their quarterback, but it didn't matter because they were just running the ball down our throats. Our new quarterback, Curtis, has been fantastic too. I just don't understand the Buffalo thing, man. I'm glad that I made them our rival for the rest of this video because whenever we beat the crap out of them, I will have the biggest smile on my face. Imagine a chubby kid as soon as he steps foot inside a Golden Corral. Or like Tanner whenever he steps foot inside a Graders. But Iowa absolutely destroyed us last year. I want to get revenge right here on the road. Not going too great, is it? Down 7, Iowa. Oh my gosh, the Hawkeyes. Who would have thought triangle late? Yeah, we could throw that over the middle. That's a dime. Nice throw, Curtis. Down 15 now in the 4th. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should start playing more moments on defense at this point. It feels like every game I jump into, we can't get stops as I get sacked right there. So terrific work there, Tanner. Why do we keep losing to teams that we are better than? I don't know. Why is the sun yellow? We all have questions on this planet Earth. Triangle, and it's picked off. Of course it is. Oh, man. Our boogeyman in the MAC was Buffalo. Our boogeyman in the Big Ten might just be Iowa. We also have Nebraska on potential boogeyman notice as well. They have owned us. Dude, this game wasn't even close. 435 to 237. They outgained us by 200 yards. Like, what? I just don't know why we can't run the ball. We have 3 running backs that are 85 plus overall. Good news is there's no Nebraska on the rest of this schedule, so I feel relatively confident that we have a good chance of winning out. Bad news, if we do lose just one game, we're probably not gonna make the playoff. We did win out, so we have that going for us. Most of these were dominant too. Curtis, I thought he'd be better than this though, I'll be honest. All right, well, rushing was insanely good, so we figured that out. Could not run the ball to save our lives against Iowa though. Receiving was pretty good as well, and then defensively, not as many sacks this year. I feel like we have better defensive line depth, maybe not like higher overall players at that spot. We didn't really get many interceptions either. Had the highest scoring offense though by 5 points in the Big Ten or defense. Still was 6th in the conference. So weird. Oh no, we gotta, I'm dreading this so much, dude. Let's just hope this goes better than the Big Ten title game last year. And also the previous game against Iowa. Tanner Masterclass must be incoming or we will lose the Big Ten championship game again this year. Oh my gosh, just take the little check down right there. I need to play this smart. We don't want them to touch the ball again. So let's start milking it. Dude, Curtis has thrown for 400 yards. We only have 20 points. Like, X. Wide open. Easy. This is going beautifully after that. Inside zone. Yes. 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 I'll take the touchdown. You give it. Oh, so close. They are not coming out in a run-stopping formation at all, so just run it down their throats. This should be the easiest touchdown ever. I don't know what that defense was, but they do have some time, so I am a tad bit concerned. Please, no. Tanner's back here. Reinforcements! Swat it! There we go! Yeah! Got revenge. Second year in the Big Ten. We're champs of the conference. Pretty good feeling, man. Can't say it's as awesome as your mommy coming home on a Saturday morning with Krispy Kreme 12-pack of donuts, or 12 dozen, whatever it's called. I forget. I think it's called a dozen. I don't know how that game was so close, though. Like, Tavon was great. Curtis was awesome. I guess we just sucked in the red zone. Oh, we did get a first-round bye. Yippee to that. Lost both of our coordinators, though. Okay, that sucks. I don't even know if we accomplished the AD goals for this season. Oh, we did. No, they were pretty easy. You ranked in the top 15 at any point in the season. That was a gimme. We were preseason rated first. Another Notre Dame game. Can we play some new teams? I guess not. It's touchdown. Jesus. We did get both the coordinators I wanted, though. Conrad Mangum and then Curtis Florence. Handling business, I think. Yeah, 45-34. High scoring game. I don't care, though. It's Survive Advance, Rose Bowl champs. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's play some new teams. Georgia playing really well right now, which I love. It would also be nice if I could contribute to all of this fun stuff. We're up 7. Just do something smart. X circle's wide open. Nice throw. There we, and we drop it. Of course. Why wouldn't we? Tanner comes in. Of course, we drop the ball. I'm going to run this right here. It's only a 5-man box. Please work, because I don't want to have to pass it. Please, please. Yes, yes. Yes, it worked. Let's go. Thank you for playing stupid defense, Georgia. This is the exact situation that I flourish in. It's hard to mess this up. We're up 5 with the ball. I mean, 1 first down, right? Is that it right there? Yes, it is. Let's go. Yeah, baby. For the first time, Ice Coast, the Penguins are in the national title game. Sweet Miami. Let's go. Miami's pretty solid. 87 overall. Georgia was also an 87. We've been through a tough road, honestly. Only had to play 3 games, but we didn't really get any cupcakes. We can do this together, Curtis. Come on, buddy. R1 late. Nope, X late. Up top. What the heck was that? Oh my gosh. Ah, man, it makes me want to gag. I don't even know what that throw was. R1, can we make that one? Okay, at least we made the second one. Goodness gracious. The good news is they can't move the ball on our defense, which very much is helpful to the cause. The bad news, the offense cannot seem to... goodness gracious, I can't even run the ball either, man. This is a nightmare. I will do something good right here, I think. Yep, circle. Oh, nope. What the heck? Where did that guy come from? I hate myself. It doesn't matter what I do. They literally physically cannot score. It is so great. Pitch. Please don't fumble. Of course it didn't. They pick. I hate myself. I'm done. I'm done. We win. It's all that matters. I will try not to suck that much later on in this video. It's the first national championship of the video. Who cares that we just watched Tanner be about as valuable as a toddler taking a college exam, okay? We won! National champions for the first time, yes! They were so caged. 177 yards of offense. That is... Bro, they couldn't move the ball if their life was at stake. Oh my gosh. Defensive player of the game is probably Johnny Virgin. If his last name holds true, it definitely will not after that performance. Thank you for the INT, Johnny boy. This dude Curtis really wants 300 Dynasty points. Okay, I guess I'll overpay for him. I mean, I could realistically afford all these guys because we have so much unspent Dynasty points, but if, like, the juice is not worth the squeeze for some of these guys. Like, what the heck, Clay? Why are all of you guys, like, double over your expected NIL? It's fine. We have the Dynasty points to spend. We'll keep the continuity. I mean, they did just win a national championship, and plus, all those players do have good development traits, so there's really no reason not to give them the Dynasty points or the NIL they want. But let's get all of this unlocked, and then linebackers, man, we're almost done with Motivator. We can start working on talent developers soon, which I am super excited about. So the only person transferring is Joshua, who is one of our running backs. Should be easy to replace. He's only a normal development. Graduates, defensive tackle. I mean, honestly, not too much. Not nearly as many picks as last year, which kind of checks out because this year's team was pretty young, which is exciting for the future. But we definitely are going to need to get some running backs. That is for sure. And we can actually afford to go after 4-star transfers now, which is exciting. We need to get a running back. It looks like we need some offensive linemen, but honestly, there's not too any team needs. So I'm going to try and save some of these Dynasty points because I really want to get some support staff done with like the off-season progression boost because that stuff makes a huge difference. We lost some guys. It's going to keep happening. Just have to get used to it. I am pretty upset with how we recruited out of high school to end the cycle, though. I don't know what it is. It's like those teams always steal every high schooler at one, but we lost some guys down here too. I think my strategy is going to have to change all these 4-stars since we don't have pipelines. I'm going to need to pick like a few guys to go really hard after because the transfer portal, man, all the CPU does is like double their expected NIL for like every player. So we didn't really pick up that many transfers, only like 8 or 9 guys, but we got running backs, which is the most important thing. Ooh, Frederick Skaggs. He might be our quarterback for next season with Star. Yeah, this is really solid. Oh, an elite. Okay, this actually went pretty darn well then. High school ranks is where I'm petrified though. How much of this NIL am I going to be wasting on some of these guys that have normal development? Most of these guys actually have awesome development traits. Well, I am very happy with that. And it's a top 20 class. Still a ways to go to being top 5. Maybe next year I'll go after more 5-stars. I don't know how many Dynasty points we're going to have because we need to get 5 top 5 recruiting classes. Oh, that's going to be tough, but Frederick, maybe he'll start instead of Curtis. I don't know. And then running backs, yeah, we definitely needed to reload that room. It's all the highest rated freshmen of the video so far. 76s, 75s, 74s. I'm gonna keep it a buck with all of you since this is my first video going like super far into the future. I might have gotten scammed on Motivator. I really have not noticed a difference for this at all with these skill points. I feel like these for the most part are around the same that we had earlier in the video when I didn't have Motivator. Tanner probably got scammed. What's new? Just like that ice cream truck guy a few years ago. Manny Kenyon though is completely capped out, so that's pretty unfortunate. Curtis will still be the guy at quarterback. I saw an opportunity to potentially upgrade the room, so if he gets hurt, at least leave Frederick. Gonna make some support staff management moves here. Let's get rid of this recruiting assistant. I'll be honest, I did not even realize that we had that. And then let's go ahead and do the 500 one. I wish I could do 1,000, but we need to start landing higher rated recruiting classes, or at least flirting with it, because we need those 5 top 5 classes, Coach FrostyLicker, and it's looking pretty bleak right now. Sure would have helped if I knew that Motivator was going to be a scam, but we're playing Buffalo week 1. I'm playing that game. 2 straight seasons losing to him. I still don't understand how it happened. Oh gosh, we got to play Nebraska and Iowa and Ohio State. This is going to be a pretty scary Big Ten schedule. That transfer defensive end's actually our best player though. Robert Naquenti. This is why I might just stick with the 3-star transfers for the most part. Like they're pretty high quality. Could definitely defend our crown. I love our team depth. Every year we're just getting better and better. We're up to a 96. I don't really see any huge weaknesses. And the cool AP poll people agree. Preseason rated first. It would be so cool if we could go back to back. Well, there's a free 200 Dynasty points. Dude, oh my gosh. We're about to get so many. 700 plus 750. That's 1450. Oh my gosh. All of these are very attainable. They should easily be accomplished. We should also easily be beating Buffalo every year. But no, haven't done that the past 2 seasons. We got to play them on the road today too. I am so much excited for this. Quick, guys, put on your shocked faces. So annoying. I don't know why we can't just blow them out every time we play them. I don't understand this game, but I need to get a touch on it here if we want to win this. We've blown them out like maybe 1 time this video. I actually just got completed. Wow, I don't know how that did. Oh my goodness, it's a miracle. We're finally treating them like the 71 overall team that they are. Another touchdown right here. We will put them out of their misery. R1 on the team. How is... That's what happens. All right, man, great. Love that. Time to put them out of their misery. We're finally doing to them what we should every single time we play. Just shade over the middle thingy, sack them. There we go. All right. Hopefully that's what we do to them for the rest of this video, but that is just wishful thinking. Casey Tolbert ran for over 200 yards. What? Usually they give the backup a lot of carries in this game, but they just kept feeding Casey, which I'm fine with, dude. This is an insane stat line. I really don't know what to do on the recruiting trail right now. I'm kind of just throwing points at people and praying. I have not figured out the strategy because it's not like there's 5-stars that want to come here. I think the move is going to be overpaying for a few 5-stars every cycle, but I just don't know if I want to do that. As long as we keep winning games, I will be a happy boy, but I don't expect to go undefeated in the regular season the rest of this year. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board, man. I'm gonna have to call up Patrick Jane, Michael Schofield, one of those smart chess people, maybe Magnus Carlsen. I mean, I just cannot figure out what the strategy is for the 5-stars. I couldn't get a single one, so not really happy with how recruiting has gone this cycle whatsoever. Iowa, I mean, it's insanity. We lost by 21. I don't know. I don't know. We lost to Ohio State too, so we've lost 2 out of our last 4 games. Somehow we're still in the Big Ten title game though. What is this? Is this really what you're gonna do as a redshirt junior? 89 overall? Barf. I mean, rushing was ridiculous with Casey, but like, what is the problem? We have good receivers. Ugh. I'm not getting good vibes for the back-to-back right now. Defensively, 2 guys with double-digit sacks. That is very encouraging. Interceptions are okay, but the offense, like the passing, what? The offense is way down this year. 6th best, and I don't even know how. The defense was the best, though. So it's literally like the inverse of the last 2 or 3 teams we've had this video. I don't know how it's gonna bode for us in the big games. We'll see, but we got linebackers to tier 3, so officially done with Motivator. It is the defense that is carrying us right now. Curtis, I don't know what to say to you, bro. I mean, maybe just got a big head after being a national championship winning quarterback. I don't understand it, but we're up 14, so we might repeat as Big Ten champs. Oh, yeah, we definitely will. My gosh, man, this defense. Filthy. They were not good against Iowa, though, man. Iowa is good in this game, and I don't understand why. Square late, Curtis. What a dime. Like, what? We're making throws like that, but we can't. I don't know, man. Shout out to the offensive line right there, too. That might be the most time I've ever had to throw or sit in the pocket in this game ever. Oh my gosh, dude, Casey is so sticky. Woo, we got the talent. We just need Curtis to wake up out of his cocoon. Never gonna complain about adding a trophy to the case for Coach FrostyLicker, but I just don't know what this team's gonna do in the playoff. No way! We did not get a first round bye, and we gotta play an SEC team. Plus, I gotta hire both my coordinators again. Why does that happen every cycle? I think I'm gonna go cheap with both my coordinators this cycle and just go after guys that don't want any NIL, because the only thing I really care about for these coordinators is scouting. Like, Motivator, as I've seen this video, I'm just not impressed by it. We're gonna get all 3 goals accomplished. It was such a guarantee. Thank you, AD. I tell you what, Curtis, if you go back-to-back as a national championship winning quarterback, you better do whatever you can to give some of your NIL to these freaking defensive players, man, because he's got 300 NIL we're paying him right now. Of course, I get sacked right there, but that's besides the point. We can't score again. And we know it's not Casey's fault. That guy is a beast. He averages like 6 yards a carry. Circle's not really open. We won. Very happy with that, but this offense, maybe they can keep scoring less than 20 points per game and somehow we'll win a national championship. I just don't think that's what's gonna happen. And now we gotta play Georgia? Like, oh man. At least we got both of our coordinators, Jimmy Scioli and Eric Shelley. I mean, these guys have to feel so lucky that we hired them. Kenny Dillingham's the head coach of Georgia now. That's hilarious. Okay, then we are spanking them. I was thinking I was gonna have to jump in. Yeah, there's no point of that. We were up 35-0 at half. I mean, we haven't scored since, but who cares, man? This is a W. Every SEC team imaginable. That is all we're playing right now. This is so embarrassing offense. It's literally just the Ohio State and Oklahoma games all over again. We cannot move the ball at all. X, please? That was just not what was supposed to happen. I mean, I thought it was open. I'm going for this right here. All we need is some points, Curtis. Not even that many. Circles wide open. There we go. Oh, that was an ankle breaker. Got sacked, so it is 3rd and Madagascar. Yeah, I'm really enjoying. Dude, instant penetration. Oh my goodness. Probably gonna lose this one. I mean, the D-line sheds in this game are unbelievable. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do, bro. I really have no idea. Square, Curtis. Like, what are we doing offensively? What in the heck? I'm so disappointed right now. We literally only scored 6 points. Like, how embarrassing. Their quarterback attempted 13 passes the entire game and we lost. Curtis, good riddance, buddy. I'm not gonna bring him back. We're gonna have to get a quarterback probably just for some depth at spot, but some of these just couldn't get everybody. That's how it always is in this game. These guys are always looking for more dynasty points, NIL, whatever you want to call it. They can't just be happy with what they have because they always need more. Ugh, whatever, man. We got Casey to come back, which was the hugest thing because he was so good last season. We also got a half-star in Team Prestige, 4-star program. Very nice, I must say, and graduates, so many draft picks. We had a backup first-round quarterback not even play a snap. Frederick, maybe I should have benched Curtis for you. Hindsight 2020, but how was I supposed supposed to know he was gonna suck, especially after he leads Ice Coast to a national championship. 11 draft picks? That's exactly what we need to do for the rest of this video. Beautiful. Okay, Tanner, we've learned our lesson when it comes to the portal in this game for all the expensive guys. We need to pick, like, a few guys. We need to, like, double their NIL. I mean, that's really the only chance we have for the guys that we really want. Yep, Michael Schofield, Patrick Jane, and Magnus, they helped me out. The only two transfers we lost were 3-star guys that came in late for, and then we lost this 4-star as well. So that's the strategy. We got to make sure that we double the expected NIL for these transfers that we really want. Does it cost more? Yes. But these other teams are going to get these players that I really want unless I give them the double expected NIL. So we picked up 3 5-stars. Elite impacts. Yes! I was worried about that quarterback. If he would have had normal, I probably would have cried. But that's an alternate reality that we don't have to worry about, baby cakes. Some of these guys are not going to be perfect, but for the most part, I feel like this went really well. So that's what I got to do next year for a high schooler to get a 5-star. I got to give them the most NIL I possibly can. Probably just going to do a 5-star gem because I don't want to waste a bunch of NIL on a 5-star that only has normal, like this 4-star Lamar has. We're wasting 95 NIL on him now. It's freaking annoying. That's why I wish there was more 4-star gems, but I get it. There's more risk. Still, though, it's by far the best class of the video. No, we were just outside the top 5, but we can see the avenue to get there. So Joshua's going to be our quarterback for next season, the transfer we just get. That's for sure. Where did he come from? Colorado. Interesting. Coach Prime brainwashed a quarterback. 5-star. Maybe a Julian Lewis situation there. That tackle is going to be insane, Jaden. He's going to be in a 90s. Oh my gosh, what a pickup. He was the best player out of the portal for a reason. Then Alexander Kiki's also going to be very good. And again, the highest rated freshmen are 75s. Hopefully next year we can get like a 78 if I can get a 5-star to somehow come here to Ice Coast. Even with just the 500 Dynasty points one, like not even the 1,000 one, you can see the difference in the skill points. Like there's guys that have 40 skill points now. The support staff helps a guy like Josh Gann have 42 skill points. Of course, he's going to have good skill caps. He was a 5-star recruit. He's up to an 86. I'm getting good vibes from Josh. The first 5-star quarterback we've had this video out of transfer or high school ranks for Ice Coast. He is 1 of 1. Same can be said about Jaden Eberle. Oh my gosh. Unlimited skill caps. Yep. First round pick. Serious question. Who would you rather have protect your blind side? This guy or Tanner with an RPG? And I think that Jaden would still have the edge, even if you gave me an RPG. He is going to be so good. So is that defensive end. He's up to an 85. His skill caps are unlimited, but he only has impact, which still is good, but it's not as cool as what we just saw with Jaden and Josh. The dam has broken. The curse has been lifted. We can go after 5-stars. This is where we get top 5 recruiting classes. I can't be wasting all of our dynasty points, though. If I can find some 5-star gems like this quarterback right here and just give them double their expected NIL, that is probably the best investment that we can make. But I think that's the only 5-star gem that wants to come here. So that's not exactly going to plan. It feels like I say this every season, but this is definitely the best team of the video now. We have like 2 90 overall running backs. We have a 90 overall left tackle. There's no 90 overalls in the defense. So the offense should carry. I think we'll be better. There's no way Josh could be worse than what Curtis was last year. Curtis was a higher overall, but for whatever reason, he just sucked last season. Like, Casey is not even our starting running back this year. We have 2 90 overall running backs. Like, I just don't see how this is not a perfect team for how this game works. The only thing that concerns me is receivers, but receivers don't really matter that much in this game as we've seen this video. So I feel like we've got a perfect build to get another national championship. I downloaded the NIL. I didn't make a difference. You cannot get a 5-star in this game unless you are willing to spend big at a place like a team builder. I did get 2. Okay, we got Sammy Johns and then DeMar Frazier, a receiver. Not really too thrilled that we lost out on the only 5-star gem I found, but sometimes it's not meant to be. Ohio State has so many dynasty points, man. Like, we're not even in the top 10 right now. This is probably why we were able to get the transfer 5-stars last year, because these teams weren't able to afford bids for them. Because this is kind of ridiculous how much they've spent and how many commits they have. Like, you can only have 35 commits. Ohio State's already got 29. Maybe that's the move then, just getting the 5-star transfers. I don't know. We're going to figure it out together, but we did lose 1 game this season. Oh, speaking of Ohio State, well, that's by 19. Huh. Well, we've been very good besides that. Speaking of very good, I'm not upset with this, Josh. It's better than what we had last year with Curtis. Oh my goodness, dude, they're rushing. When you have 2 90 overall running backs, what do you expect? Receiving, pretty solid considering they're just a bunch of 82s and 85s. And then defensively, oh yes, 15.5 sacks for Jalen Otis. I have it, and then intercept. 7 for Sam Tonga, Caucasian DB. Let's go. He was a velociraptor back there. USC averaged 41 points per game. Okay, I think we have to play them in the Big Ten title game. I'm not looking forward to that. But once again, we had the best defense. It was not as gnarly as our defense last season, but I still feel like this team could definitely win a national championship. I am a tad bit concerned about this USC game, though. They seem to be yoked. Not yoked enough. Oh my gosh. Do we really have an injury at quarterback? I wanted to play with my 5-star quarterback, man. Oh my gosh. He tore his Achilles in this game. And then Afees is out for multiple weeks. Okay, well, I don't want to say the season's chalked because we actually have some decent quarterbacks. Like, these are some 3-star gems that have been in the program for a few seasons. But, man, you spend all those Dynasty points. You don't want your investment to get hurt. Oh, okay, well, we'll just run the ball. USC might be on fraud watch, or maybe we're just playing very good this game. I don't know. Could be both. But touchdown. Dude, he is so shifty and, like, sticky and stuff. They are getting pelted. Like Tanner at Sky Zone when it's dodgeball time. This is just not competitive. Let's pass commit right here. Let's try and get some adjustments done so I can pretend that I did something. Just run with this thing. Why are we not getting any pass rush? If this was me on offense, I would have gotten sacked 20 seconds ago. There we go. Finally. So we keep winning the Big Ten. That's pretty cool. We got no awards for that season. That is hard to believe, but we are going to be playing the winner of Notre Dame and gosh, we really might have to rematch them. I forgot to look at these Dynasty goals. They were pretty lucrative. I don't know if this is how it works when you get like more team prestige, you get cooler contract goals, maybe, because like the last few seasons, we've gotten so many Dynasty points from these goals, and early on, it was not like that at all. Oh my gosh, we just beat the piss out of them. I'm gonna simulate this. We won by 7. Now we had to play Oklahoma, Georgia, and Memphis up there. Weird situation, but even without our starting quarterback, our backup, Leonard Bolin, has been doing okay. I mean, literally all he has to do is snap the ball and hand it off to Casey, even though Afees is hurt right now. So yeah, just give it to Casey. Pound the rock. Get in there, Casey. There you go. He just flies as soon as he touches the ball. It's like the speed of light instantly. I need to come to grips with the fact that there's just no chance this is going to be a dominant playoff run at all whatsoever without our sweet Josh. It's not going to work out that way. Oh, it's going to be a touchdown though, Casey. The stick from Tanner. Oh yeah, baby. We got a lead in the 4th now. Nice run, Casey. That sealed that dub. Like, no offense to Leonard, our backup quarterback. He's just not a game changer. This is not what you like to see. Freaking goodness gracious, Leonard! Why are we not feeding Casey more? He only got the ball 15 times this game. I wish there was a way that I could like infiltrate the play calling and just be like, hey, run the ball 90% of the time. Our backup quarterback is playing and he pisses down his leg every time he drops back to pass. Of course it's Georgia. I really wish it was Memphis. They probably hate us. We've been a thorn in their side. They are the best team overall wise that we've played in this playoff run though. So Leonard, you better have the game of your life, buddy. I don't know, man, if we're gonna be able to pull this off with Leonard. Looks like Afees is back for this game though. That's pretty cool. He's out of the backfield and he's wide open for a touchdown. Let's go. Bang! It's going pretty well. We have a 1-point lead. We need to get a first inner here. Afees is back. Give him the ball. Afeesa! Okay. Did not go to plan. Do I just take the field? It's 4th and 8. Yeah, I gotta kick this. Our defense has been studly the entire season. Just depend on them. There we go. Up and through. Might not have our stud 5-star quarterback, but we can depend on that defense. They got another stop, so we just need to milk this right here. Get a first down. Few of them things. Man, Afeesa is not nearly as fast as Casey. He's more of like a bowling ball type. I don't care. Whoever gets us first downs like that. Okay, I tried to juke. I should do more trucking stuff with him. Leonard, no offense, buddy, but I am beyond scared that I have to throw the football with you right here. But you gotta do what you gotta do. This is like that Beyond Scared Straight show where they put the kids in prison or something. I don't remember what it was. X? Okay, that should have been picked off. It is my job now to get us a stop. They have the ball in the red zone, which is okay. Just no touchdowns, no touchdowns, no touchdowns, no touchdowns. Sack him, sack him. Come on, defensive line, man. So annoying. Like the CPU could write a scripture back there. But whenever I drop back to pass, it's like I have a pack of lions on me immediately. It sucks. No, you are not. Like, they have every second in the world to throw. We get no pass rush. Everything will be fine. The defense got us a field goal stop thing. So we just need a touchdown right here, and we will be national champions. Oh my gosh, this might happen on the first play. What are they doing defensively? Casey to the corner. Let's go. Oh, yeah! Two-time national champs. Not the one, but the deuce, baby. Yes! And we did it with our backup quarterback because Josh had to tear his Achilles. This is way better than how you played in your other playoff game, Leonard. Holy cow. Good timing to get Ofisa back, but he sucked, though. I don't know how he was better than Casey. Casey just really ran so much smoother. I don't know how to explain it. Jaden's going round 2. Shane, our third-string running back's going round 3. I did get Tobias Bull to stay for another season. I really like having a high overall middle linebacker. And then Sammy Sisk wanted to leave, but I convinced him to come back. We're going to lose some receivers to the portal, which feels like it's always happening. Leonard is transferring. I get it. Then we're losing some other guys down here. Not really too torn up about it. I had to do some renegotiations with the NIL, trying to make sure nobody's scamming the program. Ice Coast Penguins. Coach FrostyLicker runs a very mob-like business. If you're scamming us, we will find you and you will get eliminated from the roster. I don't know what the cool mob bots term is for that, but we have 4 first-round picks, 2 second-rounders. This is really good. We got to keep doing this. We got to make up for earlier in the video where we didn't have as many NFL draft picks because we were trying to get this program churning, and now it's churning. If there's like a 5-star transfer running back, though, that would be pretty ideal, I must say. Yes, Tavon Coates. We got Tavon, Mr. Coates. He is an impact in the other 2 transfers at running back, impact and impact. So definitely should not have to worry about all the NFL talent we lost at that spot. We did lose a transfer I'm very sad about, though. Nick Steven, 5-star guy. We lost some other transfers down here. 1 to Mormon Country, 1 to Ohio State, and then 1 to TCU. So we're still losing some guys, which is to be expected. We are a team builder after all. But we still picked up 3 5-star transfers. Garrison. Okay, we got scammed by Garrison. That sucks. Wuveliami Dingle. What a name. He's got impact. And these other transfers, elite star. Man, these 4-star transfers we got were pretty darn good then. And then we got some 3-star young guys down here. Just developmental pieces. Might as well add them to the mix. More normals than I'd like to see. It's not always going to be perfect since these guys are not all gems. But for the most part, I am pretty happy with this. The 2 5-star high schoolers. 1 is elite and 1 has star. I mean, this has got to be a top 5 class, right? Yes! Number 3. The first one of the video. And we spent the least amount of NIL compared to the top 5 programs. Tavon might not even start. He's only a 76 overall. Yeah, he definitely won't start for us. Thankfully, we got those 3-star running backs. Oh my gosh, dude. Why is he so booty? He's an 81 and he only has normal. It is what it is. It's not always going to be a good investment. Warren Buffett does not go undefeated. Highest rated freshman, that's an 81. Oh my god. Dude, this Sammy Jones guy is an absolute hound. 6'8", 278. Mother of pearls. That 5-star receiver's a 79 as well. Neither of them were gems, but we got so lucky with both of them. Whew. I think we got to go talent developer, right, Coach FrostyLicker? I thought about maybe doing program builder or the cool CEO one, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with how things are going right now. It's just player development could always be improved. I feel like this is smart. Let's go ahead and just get quarterbacks upgraded as much as possible. We get that to tier 3. Sweet Josh, the only concern I have for you, buddy, is injuries. Just never get hurt again. Can we upgrade? Dude, his health is already so high. He already has 90 injury. I feel like that would be a waste. So let's just cap out his accuracy, his IQ, and then maybe do some abilities. He's a 91, and he has cool abilities too. There is no way that this is not our best chance of winning the Heisman, right? Josh, I need you to ball. Same with you, Sam Tonga. I paid this guy like so much NIL to stay for another season because he was so good for us last year. He is going to be in the 90s as well. Oh my gosh. Caucasian DB, vanilla ice cream in the secondary. It is going to be melting. That doesn't even make any sense. Hate to say it, Tavon, you are probably going to get the red shirt, buddy. The good news is for you, you were a 5-star recruit, so most of the time their skill caps are way better than all the other star devs, like 4 and 3 stars. I upgraded his elusiveness a lot, and he literally barely went up it overall, so that is highly disappointing. This isn't, though. Our sweet Josh is the Heisman preseason favorite. I really don't think he's going to win it, to be honest, because I've had the worst luck with Heismans in this game. The only Heisman finalist I have had was a quarterback, and he had the best stats out of all the other quarterbacks, and he still didn't win it. So my optimism is low, but this team is ridiculous. I don't know why we are preseason rated 2nd. Like, is the AP poll voters sniffing glue or something? I don't understand it. Like, even the running backs. These 2 guys we got so lucky with. Joey and Rayshawn. They were both 3-star transfers, and they progressed like madmen. That's why I'm not really pissed off when I have to go after 3-star transfers. They definitely are valuable in this game, but I think this is the best team of the video so far. I say it every season, I know. go. Just look at it, man. Our lowest overall starter on offense is an 85, and our lowest overall starter on defense is an 82. Okay, the defense is a little bit worse than the offense, but the defense, oh my gosh, man, we got 290 overalls in the secondary. I was able to find more gems this cycle out of the 4 and 5 star ranks, so I think I'm just gonna do what I did last year since it obviously worked. Be super selective with the guys that we want to get, but for those guys that we're selective for, we have to double their NIL. Our schedule this year is so easy though. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the easiest schedule I can remember. Recruiting is off to a juicy start. We already have 3 5 stars in the class. Feeling very, very good about how things are coming along. We've only lost one guy. He was a 5-star gem, of course. He goes to freaking Ohio State like every other 5-star in this game. As for on the field, it's been pretty groovy so far. Only close game is with the Turtles by 7, but we haven't really beaten anybody stellar. This is definitely our best chance to go undefeated, just because the schedule this season is just so easy. Nah, okay. I don't think Josh is going to win the Heisman. These stats, not nearly sexy enough. The rushing is just biting too much into it. We have 2 running backs. Oh my gosh. One's averaging 6 yards per carry and one's averaging 7.5. The Heisman dreams I had with Josh definitely seem to be out the window, but it's okay. I can settle with going back to back. I just want to make sure that we actually accomplish one of the goals for this season, because this team that we have this year is just way too ripped. Josh is so massive. He looks like a 5-star quarterback. I just wish that the stats showed the awesomeness, but it's fine. We have too many good players to have one guy pop off. Sorry, Michigan State. Thanks for coming out, though. They're getting cremated at this point. This is terrificness. Just run the rock to the outside. First down. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Just gonna keep milking the clock right here. First true test of the season, and I'd say that we passed it with flying colors. Josh was ridiculous. Why can't you do that every game, buddy? He ran for over 100 yards this game, too. Whew. Man, if only he played like that every single game, because we know he has it. I mean, he's a 91 overall. He's got the ability to do that every single game. It's just he's too nice to the rest of his teammates. He wants to spread the love. We're still going to play the Corn Boys, though, and then Ohio State. I really hope we go undefeated, man. Really? Our closest game out of the last 3 was FCS East. I even mentioned them because I thought that would be an absolute beatdown. That is just so weird. But that's just how this game works. Looks like I need to upgrade a national. Gosh dang it, I gotta waste 1,000 Dynasty points for that crap. We're definitely gonna get the other 2 goals, though, so that'll be an extra 300. Josh was just so efficient. No complaints. Rushing. This team. It's gonna be hard to beat. I am very much looking forward to potentially winning ourselves another national championship. Alexander Kiki, that 5-star we got a couple years ago, led us with 17.5 sacks. Holy smokes. 5 interceptions for Sam Tonga, the Caucasian DB. Was not the best offense in the Big Ten. I went to USC. It was the best defense, though. 11 points per game. We gotta play Iowa in this Big Ten title game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a tad bit scared because they have been such an op to us this entire video. They're actually undefeated just like us. This is number 1 versus number 2. This is gonna be epic. We can do this, Tanner. Okay, they're running it, and we're not prepared for that, I guess. What? We are getting babied right now. They scored another touch. We're down 21. Okay, man, clearly Iowa just continues to be our papa. I mean, there's just no other way to really twist this situation right now. R1, it's not really... Oh, he mossed him. I guess I was open. Holy smokes. So much for the perfect season I was hoping for. That's awfully lame. Is that going to be a touchdown, though? Yes, it is. This is do or die. We need to go with the slants. R1, open. There we go. Oh, a touchdown. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Are we going to come back and win this game? Please don't get hawked down. How did he just get hawked down? Oh, my gosh. Step up and go, Josh. It's gonna be a touchdown. Okay, he's fast enough, so there's still a chance. We're only down 3-4 minutes. There's enough time. Or not. They just ran the ball out. That's so embarrassing. So unbelievably embarrassing. I thought we were gonna have a perfect season, but no! Iowa had to ruin it! Screw you, cornfields! They have a 72 overall quarterback, and we just lost to them. How is that even fathomable to the brain? Wait, what? Josh won the Heisman? Dude, I skipped the ceremony. How did he win it? What? I don't know. We'll take it, though. Somebody got bribed. Yeah, that's our Heisman for the video. Let's go. First time I win a Heisman, and I didn't even see the ceremony. I'm so pissed at myself. His stats were not better than these other guys'. Oh, man, it does not matter, apparently. So that's why I haven't been able to win Heismans. It doesn't matter what your stats are. Just have, like, a super high overall quarterback that's like a 91, 92, and you'll probably probably get it no matter what. We got a first round bye though, and we're playing the 12 seed. The Battle of the Blues. Josh, I hate to be that guy, but this is seriously how you're gonna honor the Heisman Trophy. People giving you the award. We have 3 points right now in the third quarter. Like, what? It's okay. It's a long game of football, Tanner. Don't forget that. Long game of football. We just got a touchdown right there. There we go. Finally on the scoreboard with a touchdown. Oh, here we go. I mean, I'm not even really pissed with, like, the score, per se. Like, I know Memphis is really good in this game. They've won national championships in this Dynasty save. I'm pissed with the offensive output, but this helps with that. We're up 14 now. This is a W. Iowa should be the 1 seed, so I'd imagine we'll rematch them. Yes. I am so excited for this. Evidently, so is Iowa. We are getting pounded, dude. 14-0. Like, oh my gosh. Triangle, touchdown. There we go. See, it's not that hard to score. Come on, guys. Utterly speechless. We are just going to lose to a 72 overall quarterback for both of our losses this season when we have a 99 overall team. I don't understand it. I can't even try and understand it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sad. Somehow, some way, we need to get a first down. Square, please. What was that? Like, someone's got to ask it. I'll be man enough to do it. Do they have Aunt Gladys on the sideline? Is she somewhere cooking up with some big old pot with like rat bones in it or something? Like, seriously, how in the heck are we down this much? Like, there is no world where this team should ever be down 31 points, let alone to a team that's like an 85 overall with a 72 quarterback. Sadness is very high right now. I mean, that was an absolute dime. Why can't we score either, Josh? Like, you're the Heisman, bro. The only touchdown we have this game is me throwing a dime. That is it. And the other only touchdown we have now is me running it. Can't even make it look somewhat close, can we? So embarrassing. Iowa, you better go undefeated or you're going to make us look like a bunch of idiots for losing to you twice. This game's over. At least they actually have an 83 overall quarterback. So to make matters even worse, we lost to their backup quarterback in the Big Ten title game. And they had an 83 overall running back, average 8.5 yards per carry on us. Dude, we just got bodied by a bunch of players that are like third stringers on our team. They seriously got dominated by Georgia, who we've owned this entire video. Oh, dude, the back-to-back was right there, but we couldn't beat a bunch of farm boys from Iowa. I gotta upgrade these facilities, though, as much as I'm gonna dread it. 3,100? Dude, we'd be broke. Actually, we could afford it. I just made some tough decisions here. I mean, some of these guys are asking for a ridiculous amount. Maybe we could convince them instead of going to the NFL. That's probably something I'll do later on in this video when we don't have a bunch of Dynasty points that we have to use. So let's go ahead and use those. We did get a half-star in team prestige. That's pretty badass. I'm still so pissed about last year. All these guys leaving early. I don't even blame them. They got their national championship. Now they want to dip. Tavon, that 5-star that we just got last year out of the portal's really transferring for playing time. Dude, what? These guys were not on the thing. That's really annoying. I did not see them on the renegotiations. Well, that sucks a lot. That means that opens up a lot of NIL, which I guess is good news, but there are so many high-end NFL draft picks on the last year's team. Holy left testicle. We have 7 first-round picks. The fact that Iowa owned that team from last season just makes me so mad. They had a supernatural force, an extraterrestrial, Aunt Gladys maybe, I don't know. The theories are still brewing in my mind, but we did lose some guy to Boise State. I don't really care because he wasn't a gem, so I didn't overpay for him. So we got 1,900 Dynasty points to work with now, which is a pretty sizable amount. I do want to get some 5-star transfers potentially. It'd be nice to get DeMar to come back. I'm still pissed that he transferred. Like, he has star dev. That guy's going to be a really good player at receiver. Certainly need to get a quarterback, and then we need to get a running back, just like last year. Got a quarterback, Sydney. Not exactly notoriously known for being a boy's name, but who cares as long as he is elite, and he does! We got lucky, yes! Running back-wise, we got 2 transfers. Terrence Bush, man, we lost the 4-star running back I went after, though. These 2 transfer running backs, one has normal, one has stars, so that definitely could have gone a lot better, and we did get DeMar to come back, which is huge, because we knew his development trait was good. I still don't know why he went to the portal. It makes me so pissed. We did lose a 5-star transfer, though, to Alabama, and then some other 4-stars down here. I think the only thing I'm kind of concerned about for next season is potentially running back. What about the other 5-star transfer I got? Charles Willie. He's got star. Bazinga! Let's go. And then these other guys, pretty good for the most part. High school-wise, the 5-stars we signed, elite, star, and elite. on, let's go. This is so great, man. Oh, it's beautiful. Recruiting is so much more lucrative and juicy than it was earlier in the video when we were just going after 2 and 3 stars. Yes, number 2. We were so close to number 1. Sydney will most likely be the guy. I mean, you have to imagine he's going to have a ridiculous amount of skill points because we have talent developer, plus he has elite dev. Like, there's a lot of things working in his favor. That even to tackle those an 82 definitely will be an NFL draft pick. Did not get nearly as lucky as we did last year with our 5-star freshmen. Like, they're 78s. They're not an 81 and a 79 like last year, but who cares? They all have good development traits. That's all we care about. I should use these coach points, though, speaking of, before training gets here. Let's do the tier 4 for that, and then we probably want to do running backs. Crazily enough, I usually do bigger position groups, but we've seen this entire video. That makes or breaks good teams, having high-quality running backs. Something else is quarterback play. Sydney, 43 skill points. His skill caps are very good. He is an 86. Baller alert. I was concerned about quarterback. I was hoping there'd be a 5-star transfer one. We didn't need him. We needed a 4-star transfer one. Sydney! This dude, Logan Dickinson, is an 88 overall elite, and he has 45 skill points. What? He's a 94? That might be the best player I've ever had in this game. Oh my goodness! Our offensive line for this season is literally just an NFL offensive line, which makes me so mad because our best running back is only an 85. Really could have used that 4-star transfer that we missed out on. But defensively, our defensive line looks to be our best position group. That 5-star Mr. Kiki's up to a 91 who led us in sacks last year. Really good team across the board. The only concern is a big one, though. Like, we have a new quarterback. We have a new running back. Those are probably the 2 most important positions in the simulation for this game. So maybe the defense will carry us for this season. I don't even think it's a talent issue, honestly. I think it's an Iowa issue that we're running into at this moment in time. Okay, we don't play them in the regular season. That's good, I guess. We get to avoid them for now, but this is definitely a way harder schedule than the one last year. It's not even close. We got that national powerhouse thingy done, so hopefully we'll get those Dynasty points soon. Win a conference title this season, man, that's gonna be tough. Sign at least 1 5-star, that definitely should be accomplished. There's a lot of 5-stars this year that want to come here. I'm hoping I can at least get 5 or 6 5-stars this cycle, kind of like what we did last year. And I really want to get a 5-star quarterback this cycle because Sydney is gonna leave us soon, and it'd be nice to replace him with a dude at this spot, so maybe it'll be Kyle Sims. We're tussling for Kyle. Probably will take a limb or 2 to get him. Gosh, just no pipelines, man. That's the biggest thing with these team builders. It is tough, but we are going to get multiple 5-stars this cycle. I just don't know if we're going to get all 8 5-stars that I'm going after. I highly doubt it. As for on the you gotta be joking again, Buffalo! Dude, I thought we were done. I thought we were done for this video losing to them. It's been only a couple years now, and we do it again. It's one thing to play us close, but how are they beating us? Well, this is probably part of it. Sydney has been utter crap. You better figure it out soon, because we're playing Michigan, who's ranked, and we have several of the 8 5-stars that we're going after visiting for this game, so yes, we better not lose. Inside zone feels intelligent right here. Yep, cut it inside. Hey, let's go. Just run the rock, Tanner. You know who else I'm blaming is the defense. Why do we keep giving up so many points? Oh, gosh. X is open, though. Easy touchdown. The offense is actually fine this game, but we can't stop anything. Oh, my goodness. We're going to survive, probably. Our defense. They suck so much at football. Oh, touchdown, though. Dude, holy cow. He's only an 85 overall, but he runs like a big old specimen of humanity. Cortland Lobato? I think that's what his name is. 52 points. We really needed to score that many to win that game. Such a shame. Look at him, though, winning player of the game. They ran for 359 yards, 7.3 yards per rush. That is so unbelievably awful. I need those of you on defense to have some pride. All right, this is not Ice Coast football. Whatever defensive recruits we're visiting for that game, that's not Ice Coast football. All right, you've seen better. We can do better. Hard commitment from a 5-star tackle. Let's go. That's it, though. I thought there'd be more. That's pretty sad. My optimism for the rest of the season's honestly taking a hit. The only good news is that we don't play Iowa. We lost again, scored 3 points. I don't understand it. This is probably the best team of the video. Like, we have the most 90 overalls, but it's just not mattering. Like, we are not dominant at all. Sydney, this is the most interceptions I've seen in a while, man. Maybe the entire video at this point. Rushing, honestly, was good, so Sydney's got to figure it out. The guy with the girl name, he better start throwing the ball to the correct team, because defensively, I feel like we're going to be good, but then again, we also gave up like 500 rushing yards to Michigan. Alexander Kiki had another season with double-digit sacks. The interceptions are really good good too, actually. Worst offense we've had in a long time. He's 7th best in the Big Ten. The defense was 3rd best. I don't know how this team has been so booty. We did lose Kyle Sims, though, which just makes me want to queue up the Beethoven. We also lost a few other 5-stars, but honestly, it's gone pretty well this cycle. Like, I'm not upset with recruiting at all, and I do think this is our best chance of having the first #1 recruiting class of the video. If we lose this Big Ten title game, we're not going to make the playoff. I don't know how this is going to go. Sydney, you better start throwing the ball to the white team. Circle late could be a touchdown. Oh, yeah, he's going to break the tackle. We have the players. We just need to put it all together. It's do or die, and we are really flirting with the dying part. Ah, okay, just get a first down. We can do this together, gang. Just run, Sydney. Go. There we go. Good fight, big fella. Step up and around. Go, Sydney. Go. Go, Sydney. Go. We know you suck at decision-making when it comes to passing, so you might as well run. Gonna have to throw some dimes right here. Triangle up top. Oh, yeah. What a catch. Oh, my gosh. Talk about acrobaticness. It's like Rey Mysterio. All we need is inches, and it will be sayonara, whistle bell thingy mablobber against Ohio State. There we go. All right, gang. Still not getting the warm and fuzzies about this team, but as we've seen this entire video, simulation is so unpredictable, so who knows? Maybe this team can go on a run. We know we have the talent. Talk about a flashback. You remember this jerkwad Rian Callaway 5-star gem that we tried to get a couple cycles ago? He is Ohio State's quarterback now, and he was not having a fun time out there against our defense. Sweet. JR wins the Outland. Makes sense. We have 390 overall offensive linemen. One of them should win an award for something. We always win the Jet Awards. So weird. Oh, the Battle of the Blue Skulls again. I'm sure Memphis is tired of seeing us. That would have sucked so much if we didn't win the Big Ten title game, though, because I completely forgot about the win the conference title. So we got even more Dynasty points from that. We seem to be doing mighty fine. They literally cannot move the ball in our defense. Oh my gosh. I was hoping for the shutout. The donut hole would have been so great, but we won 40-3. That is a terrific start to this playoff run. Second round game against Georgia. It's not going well. They're probably so pissed. We have beaten them so much this video, dude. Pancakes everywhere. This offensive line is about to be wasted. We cannot piss away this NFL caliber offensive line, guys. We got to use this to our advantage. Sure doesn't help that our defense can't get stops right now, though. Okay, just hand the ball off. We know the strength of the team. It's so easy to run the ball. It blows my mind that we can't move the ball with the CPU. I was a bit hopeless earlier in this game. I now have hope. We're only down 6. Dude, a touchdown right here, and we will be in such a good spot. Of course, I'm just gonna run the ball. Why else would we do anything other than that? Just pound them into submission. They can't stop it, even if they wanted to with their life at stake. Oh, it's so great. You guys really got me worked up to start this game for no reason whatsoever. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't understand it. Play the sticks right here. Pass commit. Feeling very, very confident. We're up 11. I don't know why we did. No! 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 That's so bad. I'm an absolute doofus. I should have played man-to-man right there. When will I learn? That's all that's good in this game. It's all right, because I'm going to get us some first downs. I will win us this game, because I kind of ruined it right there. Nice little cut. There we go. See, it's so easy to run the ball with this team. All we need is 1 single yard right here, and we will be on to the semis, boys. Just one. Just one. Just one. Of course, we're going to get it. Corner to the... Okay, it doesn't matter. We don't need the touchdown. It would have been pretty poetic, but it's fine. We just need to kneel this bad boy out. Why did you guys have to get me so worked up early on in that game? Whoa, the Party Skull's making a run. That's pretty awesome. They suck. Only 75. But then again, we lost to Buffalo this season, so who knows? Thanks for coming out, Party Skull, but I think the only way you'd beat us is like shot taking, tequila, something like that. I don't know. Not a big alcohol fan. Circle's wide open, though. Over the mid-L. Just gonna touch it right here. I mean, come on. The writing's on the wall. This is like a huge gap. Should have called up Buffalo's coaches, or maybe snuck some other players on this team, but yeah, this game's definitely gonna be a W, man. There's just no chance. They had 282 yards of offense. All we did was pound them. That's all we should do with this team. Sydney is not a game changer at quarterback, which is fine. He'll probably be that next season after another year of development. We have like 50 offensive linemen that are 85 plus overall. Just feed the beast. Oh, we had some tussles with Notre Dame earlier in this video. Haven't played them that much recently, but that is about to change. Just glad it's not flipping Iowa. Best week of preparation I've ever been a part of. Our team will be ready when that ball is kicked off. Okay, Marcus Freeman. Let's see if your big dogs are ready for a 60 minutes rock fight of big, large... Okay, yeah, I guess they might be ready. It's all good in the hood. There's multiple ways to travel down the field. You can go aerial. You can also go on the ground game, and we'll go aerial. Okay. that did not work either. Fudge! Oh my. I guess I should have taken Marcus at his word. We are down 42! What, dude? Okay, just check it down. Let's just try and soften the wound as much as we can. Does anybody have a band-aid triangle? Sydney! Yeah, there we go. See, we can't even move the ball, but Tanner's gonna throw some dimes. Dude, Sydney sucked this game. We're really getting absolutely throttled. This is embarrassing. Step up and run, Sydney, because we know you can't throw the ball. That was a cool thing. Why'd you do that when we're down 50, though? That seems kind of hypocritical. They dropped 51 on our heads. I don't know how that went the way it just did. I was talking a big game about our offensive line, and we just got bullied. Cortland ran for 1.8 yards per carry. Okay. And Sydney threw 2 interceptions, as we all saw. So, yeah, easily the worst we've played this season. Maybe, yeah, it might even be worse than that Buffalo game, because we just got absolutely destroyed. 31? Well, in other news, I had to hire 2 new coordinators, Marvin Marshall, as well as Emmett DeMarco. I just went after guys that did not want any NIL. Maybe I should have gone after higher level coaches, since we have NIL Dynasty points coming out of our butt right now. I usually dread this stage, but now that we have so many Dynasty points, it's actually pretty fun to do some math and keep some guys that you really want. Kai Redmond, Kirby Dorsey, Deion Traynor, like these guys are NFL picks and we can afford to bring them back. Never mind on Deion, high persuasion chance, and he still said screw me. Gosh dang it. Well, we also are only a 4-star program now. How did we lose our half-star? That blows. Oh, we got Adrian Lawrence at 88 overall to stay though. Very low persuasion, but somehow that's the one we get, not the high. Like what? There's a decent bit down here. Not really that many NFL picks though. Most of the NFL guys are leaving early. Pretty annoyed that we lost that half-star in team prestige. I don't know who we pissed off, but let's get running backs to tier 4 for talent developer. The NFL has to love us. Flock time, dude. Look at all these first rounders, second rounders. Oh my goodness gracious. Every single year. Only 2 5-stars this year that want to come here out of the portal, but we can definitely work our NIL persuasionness on other guys potentially. But again, we need to get a running back just to reinforce that position. Kind of fine with Sydney at quarterback. I know he's not the best, but he should improve a lot this offseason. Maybe I'll get like a younger guy for the future. Things went pretty well. The only guy we lost was a 5-star and then a 4-star defensive tackle. We got every other recruit. Got some 5-star transfers too. We got the #1 rated transfers, got Impact, Elite, and then the yeah, we got a star at quarterback. That's good. And we got some running backs as well. We needed to address multiple things, as you all know, and we definitely did that. It is so much easier to recruit now that we have Dynasty points coming out of every hole of our bodies. It is such a magical experience, and all these high school recruits that are 5-stars have really good development traits. Oh man, I am so excited for the rest of this video. Yes! We got the best class. We easily spent the most NIL, but I don't care, bro. We needed to get a #1 recruiting class for this video, and we finally did. Let's go! George Downey's an 86, that 5-star transfer. Pretty good. And then that offensive tackle, Tevin Henry, 82, redshirt freshman with elite development. Yeah, hit the jackpot with him. My goodness. Same can be said about running back. We picked up elite dev Sam Coker, who's only a 73, but who cares? He's got elite dev. That quarterback will probably be our guy for after Sydney as well. Colt Mayer, who's got stars, only a 78. Not too bad. Dang it, it's the biggest recruiting class in the video with the 5-stars, but still. Highest rated guy is only a 78. That kind of blows chunks, but whatevs. Sydney, no pressure, buddy, but we need you to pop off right here. Last year, it's really as simple as you were not good enough. This year, you need to be much better, okay? I'm hoping for at least, like, low 90s. He's at 91. The only time we won the Heisman this video, as you all saw, was with a 91 overall quarterback. Maybe that's a good omen. That 5-star offensive lineman is so good. Tevin, I moved him to right guard. He's an 88 overall. Elite dev. Oh, man, it's just so enjoyable when you can just go into the portal and just pick up a 5-star transfer. Sam Coker's got 50 skill points. He is about to pop off right here, too. He's at 86. Blondie is gonna be good for us in the future, that's for sure. No pressure, Sydney, especially for you, because we know in your case, pressure does not make diamonds. He is the preseason Heisman favorite. Then we also got DeMar Frazier up here, the 5-star that we had to convince to come back out of the portal. That was pretty annoying. I'm gonna get rid of this right here, and I'm gonna upgrade to the max one, because I feel like we have enough Dynasty points to really do this. Gonna give us a 20% off-season progression increase. That is gonna be double what we've been used to, which is kind of ridiculous, especially with how we've been recruiting. We still have plenty of Dynasty points to work with, too, with this recruiting class, so I'm not really concerned with that upgrade right there. I think it came at a pretty good time. I really want to see a national championship this year, though, guys. It's been far too long. Is our offensive line as nasty as the one last year? No, but it didn't matter against Notre Dame. The Catholics absolutely clamped us, so So I'm hoping the fact that Sydney's back, he's a 91 overall, he can carry, and then our rushing attack should be better this year because Cortland's back for another season, and then we got Sam Coker to progress up to an 86 Blondie. Also, no excuses for us to continue to lose to Buffalo, but it happens every year. I'm expecting that game to be close. Somehow lost to him last year. I'll probably play Penn State. It's been a long time since we've played our rival for this video. I'd say it's going very well. We are 9-0 right now. Somehow not ranked first, but whatevs. Finally, we blew up Buffalo. That's a relief. Don't know if these are Heisman caliber stats, though, Sydney. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but when we did win the Heisman earlier in this video, it's not like we had the sexiest stats either, but he's got 5 skill points. Let's do dots. That feels important. Also, on time. Make the CFP this season. All of these are accomplishable to win all of our conference games, though. That is tough, because that includes the Big Ten title game. We are en route right now, though. We're undefeated in the Big Ten. Thing is, though, is it going to stay that way against Penn State? I don't know. Already in the red zone. All right, Sydney, time to make something spicy happen right here. Let's make things jive. Circle, touchdown, let's go. Easy, just like that. Started out so promising, and now it is looking awfully bleak. Goodness gracious. Okay, it's all right. Just gonna touch on this possession, because clearly we can't score unless it's Tanner throwing dimes like that right there. There we go. Nice catch over the middle. Give Tanner time to throw, or don't. Instant pass rush. My goodness, dude, it's just not an enjoyable experience against the CPU when they have an instant free pass rusher. Like, why does that always happen? There's gotta be a way to fix pass blocking in this game. Like, there needs to be an adjustment I can make. Like, block that guy, you know what I mean? I'm not exactly breaking news when I say I suck at this game. That's very evident throughout this entire video, but it does not help when I have never any time to throw. See right there, even just a second or two, we can make something jive. But when there's an instantly free pass rusher, I just have negative chance. Nice run right there from Cortland. We're starting to get some separation. Oh, yeah, we are. Let's go. Okay, we're going to press shade outside, and we're going to pass commit. I like these 3 adjustments. We have really good DBs. We should be able to press them into the turf. Yeah, that's not going to get open. I'm sorry, buddy. What the heck? Of course he mosses me and catches that. Like, what, dude? Exact same situation. It's 4th and 16 this time, though. Just do not get mossed, guys. That's all I ask. I swear again. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. I thought he did it again. Really good win. We keep the Big Ten undefeatedness alive, which is important. Sydney actually balled out really well. Still got to play Washington, though, who's undefeated, as well as Texas Tech. Ooh, are we going to split these? I want to go undefeated one time this video, guys. This looks like it might be our best chance. Michelle Pfeiffer and Scarface. It's beautiful. We got the last 2 dubs. So we are 12 and oh my gosh. Iowa again. Man, they are cracked in this Dynasty simulation. I don't know who their coach is or what they did. Some sort of revelation. Oh, wow. Sydney actually turned things around the last few games. He ended up with 30 touchdowns. That's really good. Rushing wasn't as good as I thought it'd be, to be honest. Cortland, not really what he did last season. Receiving was really good, though, which is nice. And then defensively, way down with sacks, too. I don't understand that. Maybe it's because we have so many good defensive linemen, not one of them popped off, but that's been a theme for like the last few years too. I don't know. Iowa's gonna be tough. They got the best offense. Ours was the 4th best. They got the best defense too. Oh man, I am dreading this Big Ten title game. I swear, if they beat us in the Big Ten title game and then they beat us in the playoff, just like they did a couple years ago, tears will be streaming down Tanner's face. He will be a sad bumblebee. Kind of how I feel about recruiting this cycle. I got the corn dog in a lot of these recruitments. Now, I did not double their expected NIL for every guy, but I definitely did that for the 2 5-stars that I went after. So we only got 1 5-star commit, which, you know what? This is fine. It means that we're going to have more Dynasty points to work with in the offseason. We can get more transfers. Because how things currently stand, we do not even have a top 10 class, which is okay. You know, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. I think next year, though, I need to be smarter with the 5-stars I go after. I just went after team needs. Next year, I need to go after 5-stars that actually have interest in coming to our school. It's number 1 versus number 3, though. I'm sure Iowa's pissed that they're ranked 3rd and we are ranked 1st, especially with what's gone on in recent history between us. This is going to be scary. It would be nice to just blow them out one time. I mean, we are a 99 overall and they're only a 90, so, you know, mathematically, Albert Einstein logic says that we should, and of course, how does that get bad? And you know what? It's a first down anyway. This game hates me so much. The defensive linemen in this game are extraterrestrial aliens. Circle's open, though. That should be a touchdown. Yeah, all right. we scored, which we've actually done a good amount of. Should we pass right here? No, let's try and run it. See if this works. Please, please, please. Of course not. Got sacked because what else happens in this game? It's fine, though. We got a touch in right there. Does Heisman difficulty just automatically make it where every player on the CPU is on some sort of acid or something? Like, they just literally feel like they are unstoppable. Like, they're the zombies in World War Z. The good news is this is definitely going to be a W no matter what. But, yeah, my confidence in my skills of passing the football have never been lower than they are right now against the CPU. So we're going to get all three of the goals accomplished. Would not have guessed that in the preseason. Did not think we were going to go undefeated in the Big Ten. But clearly this team feels like it's destiny right now. Sydney was not even a Heisman finalist, though. I still don't know how we got that Heisman. Have not cracked the code on how to be a Heisman factory in this game. I really have no idea. But I don't care. That goal's accomplished. We don't have to worry about it anymore. What we're worried about is winning national championships. And the next team in our way is either USC or Tennessee. Ah, dang it. I wanted to play Tennessee. We keep playing USC. We seem to be doing pretty well. We are up 20 plus points. Definitely going to be a W. Very stressless game, which is exactly my cup of tea. Oh my goodness. I really hope this is the inverse opposite thingy of what happened a few years ago. Like I just talked about when they beat us in the Big Ten title game and the playoff for only 2 losses. Let's do to them what they did to us. That's what's happening. We're up 10-0, man. This might be the best team in the video if we keep this going right now. Like, we are playing so good. Go Sammy boy Blondie. Come on, dude. Do it for Mr. Frost. That evil guy in that Santa Claus movie. His hair was blonde, right? Maybe it was Frost. I don't know. Maybe it was white hair. I don't remember. You know what I'm trying to say, though. Smash Mouth football. It's not even him. You know how I was asking for finally beating the crap out of Iowa for once? Well, we almost did that in the Big Ten title game. You could argue that we did. Nice pancake from 67. We're definitely doing it right now, though. Give Tanner time to throw. I will make you proud. Our one late, I'm not going to get time to throw because that's all that ever happens. I got to take the field goal now. I literally blocked like a small tribe of people, and they still come in. I don't understand the pass blocking in this game. And I'm not going to get any pass rush right here, am I? Okay, we actually got some, and he drops it. Thank you. Let's go. Game of football is pretty hard, huh, Iowa, when you have no time to throw. Welcome to my life. That was an absolute beatdown, dude. The confidence I have right now is sky high. Okay. Of all the teams that you would have given me to guess, it probably would have taken me at least 50 to get to Virginia. What? They're 14-1. There's no way they're any higher than like a 78 overall. That's my guess. They're like a 70. They're 75. Like, there's no chance this is close, right? Of course, it is pretty close. The simulation gods clearly have some sort of debt to pay to Virginia. How are they 14-1 as a 75 overall? That would never happen for me. Is that a first down? It is. Okay. Just need to get a touchdown right here. They're clearly struggling to move the ball. So, one more TD, and it should be GG's. It's just, do we have confidence Tanner's going to be the guy for that? Please tell me that's not an illegal forward pass. Oh, it's a roughing the passer. That's going to add 15 or half the distance to the end there. Perfect. Just like that, we're inside the 15 now. RPOs always confuse the ever-living crap out of me. So, oh yeah, that's open. Never mind. It doesn't confuse the ever-living crap out of me. That was obvious. Let's go. We're up 17 now. And now it's 24. They hung around early, but they are not a worthy opponent for the Penguins this season. We're going to have a perfect year. Oh, come on. I was going to go guard that guy, but then I got dry humped, sniped by my own other defender. It's whatevs. Just need this touchdown right here, and it'll be sayonara for the Cavaliers. You guys had a good run, but just too big, strong, powerful, PED-laced, drug-induced. It's official. We have done it. A perfect season this video. Another national championship. Special shout out to Sydney. Last year, he was just not great. It's really as simple as that. This year, though, took a huge step. He was baller the entire time. He never had, like, a bad game, and that's what you need from your starting quarterback in this game. Gonna do what we did last year, where we're gonna overpay for some guys to stay that definitely would go to the pros, like Sammy Johns, George Nandi, Jared Warrior, Frank Williams. Certainly helps when you get all those dynasty points from the season we just had. I mean, that was by far the best team in the video. So clearly the strategy of overpaying for some NFL guys to stay for an extra season, like Sammy Johns, who's trying to go the first round, he needs to, and he doesn't come back. Like, dude, I literally gave him like 400 and that's so annoying. He had high persuasion. Like, what? And then we're losing a medium Paul Richard who had elite. That is highly annoying. Gosh, dang it. At least we got our half-star and team prestige back. That's nice. Graduates, though. Yeah, lots of NFL picks. At this point, what do you expect? Anything else other than this? I would say Coach FrostyLicker is not doing his job as a college football coach if most of you guys are not going to the pros. But we just got offensive line at tier 2 for talent developer. Look at all this beauty. It is so magical. All the first rounders. I think we're definitely going to get that goal accomplished. Now, I probably should check. We got to be close to 100, right? We actually just got it with that draft class. Let's go. So that goal is officially accomplished. Yeah. We are going to have to overpay for some transfers, which I'm completely fine with. We have 5,000 Dynasty points right now to work with, and there's by far the most amount of 5-star transfers that want to come here. Life's pretty simple for Coach FrostyLicker right now. Just pull up in a Bugatti to all these recruits' houses with your national championship rings and your NFL draft pick stats, and they're just like, yeah, we should go there. Now, there are some idiots. As you guys can see, we lost out on 3 5-stars. I don't know if we're gonna have a top 5 class. How many transfer 5-stars did I end up getting? We got 2 transfer. That's only 3. I don't know if we're gonna have a top 5 class, man. It's gonna be tight. For these transfers, though, that quarterbacks got star, the linebackers got impact. Pretty good. There are more normals than you'd like to see, but, you know, you take a risk when you go after the transfer 4-stars because you don't know what their development trait is. You can't know if they're a gem or not. High school-wise, there's 1 or 2 normals. Yeah, there's definitely more normals in this class than I'd like to see. Fudge nuggets. Well, that's what happens when you get outbid for the 5-stars. I definitely got to change my strategy for next year, but the 1 5-star high school recruit is an elite. Top 5 class, top 5 class, top 5 class. Nuggets! 6th. Well, shoot. We still need 2 more of those classes. Maybe next year. Kona might start for us instead of Colt. I don't know. I just figured we might as well go after him because he was a 5-star and he wanted to come here. So we'll just let the best man win that job. And then that middle linebacker that we just picked up, Dom McGriff, he's pretty okay. 76 with impact. Highest rated freshman this year is 78. Man, I could have done better this year recruiting-wise. That's undeniable, especially with all the Dynasty points we had. To get more coach points, though, Mr. FrostyLicker, let's go ahead and get offensive line to tier 3. Oh, yes. 49 for an 89 overall. This is why we got, I don't know, what's the highest level thing? Is it platinum in this game? I don't know. It's like the purple one. Maybe it's diamond or ruby or something. I have negative idea, but the skill points, there's definitely a difference. So this is going to be super duper fun, especially at quarterback. Like, we've got 2 really good options to replace Sydney. Sorry, Colt. It's definitely going to be Kona. Yeah, that sucks so much for Colt, man. But I had the chance to go after a quarterback. I had to take it. He jumped up to a 90 overall. He's 6'5", 201. He was a former 5-star recruit. Like, he's gonna be a dog. Speaking of, his backfield partner, Mr. Coker's up to a 94. Ooh. And then George Nandi, the guy that we paid like 400 NIL to stay for his final season. Oh yeah, he will be even better. He might be like a 95. This is the potential to be the best player of the video. He's a 95. Yes! Big boy up the middle. Good luck trying to run the ball when we got this Oh, he's only 232 pounds. I moved him to defensive tackle because he was a pure power at defensive end. Maybe he's more of an agile, quick guy. The fact that it's not unanimous that we are preseason rated first is so insulting. I think we're going to go back-to-back. This team is remarkable across the board. We have quarterback. We got Mr. Coker. Our offensive line's really good. And then defensively, we are stellar everywhere. This is probably the best team of the video, which I say every season, practically, but it's true. I mean, we have the most 90 overalls. The entire first row is 90 overall, which we have not done yet. And my only concerns are quarterback and running back, which should be alleviated because we have Sam Coker at 94 and our backup's an 89 at running back, and then obviously Kona. Even if Kona gets hurt, like, Colt will be very good as like a backup relief guy. And you can see right there, preseason first team All-American. Who can blame him? My guy Kona is going to be an absolute stud. Playing Notre Dame week 3, though. I'm looking forward to that. Still so pissed how they treated us in the national title game a couple years ago. And then the rest of our schedule, there's no Iowa, which thank goodness for that. Recruiting this year, I do not want to jinx it. It's looking very sexy. So I think that we're going to get the most 5-stars of the video this cycle. Probably jinxing it for a guy like Demarius Walters, 5-star gem, just the pipelines. We have none. It's been beaten to death this entire video. It's by far the biggest downfall of this whole team builder thing. 79-0 against Buffalo. Oh my gosh, where's that been the entire video? You have no idea how happy that makes me. 630 total yards. They had only 152. They ran for -9 yards. Oh, Kona was unbelievable. Yeah. I just don't know if this team's gonna lose. They probably will because simulation's unpredictable and we went undefeated last season. Going to have a significant talent advantage in every game we play, including this one against Notre Dame. But that did not matter in the national title game a couple years ago when they spanked us. Oh my goodness, Kona is an absolute specimen of humanity. He looks so large out there. Why can't I be 6'5"? I always complain about my height. Just get out of die. Okay, he's not really fast. That was very dumb of me. I'm sorry, Kona. It's my job to make you look good, and that's not exactly doing that, but that makes you look good. Nice completion. Square on the curl. Oh, please don't get picked up. Of course it does. My goodness gracious. I don't understand life. I'm gonna feel incredibly bad if that's Kona's only interception on the entire season. R1's a touchdown, though. Why couldn't it have been as open last time? They are getting massacred. We have the ball back in the red zone. They are not being able to score, and they can't stop us either, which is a beautiful recipe for happiness. Square's wide open. Man, Kona's got a quick release. I am loving what I'm seeing right now. The ball just zaps out of his hands like he's a wizard of some sorts. It's very cool. Square should have been a touchdown, though. Of course, I don't get any time to throw. I blocked my running back and my tight end. It makes no difference. If any of you have glitches for pass blocking in this game, I am all ears because I am so unbelievably desperate to just get like a second longer of time. Square's open though. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just give me a little bit more. We may have ourselves a generational football team in our hands. 572 total yards to 298. We won 52-14. Kona is so good at the game of football. Breaks my heart that I threw that interception. He should be the Heisman favorite right now. And then Sam Coker averaged 13 yards per carry. We had 4 recruits visiting for that game. There is no way they watched that and we did not get a single commit. That's what I'm talking about. Flock to, oh, it's a 4-star. Dang it. Robbie, still love you though, buddy. 5-star? Come on. Yeah! Flock time. Ian Egbole. Amish Beard from Chattanooga. Jared Warrior got Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Makes sense. Such a badass name. He's a big receiver too. He's been one of our better receivers last couple seasons. That's the only person that got a Player of the Week award though. That is surprising. I don't even want to know what we're going to do to FCS Midwest. We might beat them by 100. And then the rest of our schedule. There's no Iowa, so I'm not really scared. I'm sure somebody's gonna play us close this season, but my personal expectation is 12-0 with what I'm seeing right now. We were so close to going undefeated like LeVar Ball. We lost a recruit to Iowa. That is it though. I think we have 8 5-stars. Oh, dang it. I can't do math. We have 7. It's still gonna be the best class. Every game we won by double digits. We are so good right now. Kona, he's got 12 skill points too. Yeah, he's not gonna stay for another season. Maybe I could overspend like crazy. Give him like 700 NIL. We'll see. I might do that, honestly. He's up to a 91. He was unbelievably good. Rushing, Sam averaged 8.2 yards per game. Dude, this team is on steroids. I might put our entire Dynasty Point NIL budget into keeping Sam as well as Kona because they are so good. Our receiving was really balanced. Jared almost had 1,000 yards. We got 18 sacks this year too. Oh my goodness, dude. If this team loses, I am going to be so heartbroken. The #1 offense in college football by 11 points. And the defense was not #1. Man, I wanted both. Of course, it was stupid Iowa. Whatever. They don't have the #1 offense like we do. But we are in the Big Ten title game. I don't know who we're playing, though. I don't think it's Iowa. Michigan State. That's interesting. They went undefeated. Speaking of undefeated, we should do that for our Dynasty goals. They were very easy. They're all lucrative, too. So thank you, AD. Had some beef earlier when you kept giving me the stupid sign 5 recruits from Maine goal. But now that we've gotten past that, it has been a very beneficial relationship. I'll probably simulate this. We've won so many Big Ten championships. Goes straight to the Heisman ceremony. So I don't even know if we won that. We might have lost it for all I know. But I am 110,000% expecting Kona to win this. If he does not, we will revolt. There he is, our sweet Kona. Oh, he looks so cool in the suit. I love it, man. You guys shouldn't have even shown up. It's a done deal for my guy Kona, you goofballs. He's gonna win this. Wait, what? That's not Kona. Are we serious? Who is? No way! Recast the vote. No! What? He did win it. That was not Kona up there. I'm so lost right now. Maybe the game's bugged out because we're so far into the future. What the heck? I thought he'd win win it? He did. What kind of deep fake was that, man? I don't even know what I just saw right there. He wins the Walter Camp. Like, I figured he'd win it. That's why I wanted to watch it. And then his name doesn't even get called. Like, what? Josh still wins the best defensive end of the year. Sam wins the Doak Walker. I think that's the first time I've won that in this game. Maybe I've won it one other time, but it's not an award I win often. So good for you. He deserves it. He was stellar. Josh also wins the Thor Hammer thingy. Oh, thank goodness I was worried. We won all those awards and we lost the Big Ten title game. I would have been so sad. Let's go! Undefeated season is still alive, baby cakes. They got embarrassed. 38-0. Thanks for coming out, Michigan State, but that was the Ice Coast Penguins Invitational. We all knew who was going to win that game. Same could be said for this playoff push here, but 3 teams are going to have the opportunity to take us down. Well, this is quite awkward. Truth be told, I did not think it was possible for this team to be trailing in the 4th quarter, but that's what we're seeing right now. 87. Why would you not block the guy right there? Like, what are we doing? Just give the ball to Sammy boy. He's very good at football. Yeah, I don't know how we're not scoring right now. This is, we have the best player in college football, and we also have a 95 overall running back. Arrogance type of decision right here. Really as simple as that. X, that looks open. Yeah, nice throw. Nice catch. Bang! Bang! Apparently this team is human. That's the first time that we've played anybody single digits on the entire season. So props to Tennessee. It's always gonna lead back to Iowa. It always will. I'm sure the Tennessee game was fun and all for college football fans around the world, but it would be nice to just get back to pelting everybody by as many points as we possibly can. So let's just try and do that. Triangle on the flat. It's gonna be an easy touchdown. It's really not a touchdown. Okay. So cool. We're just gonna hand it off right here. Sam's not even in the game. It doesn't matter. We have a backup 89 overall running back. We're unfair. I know. Must be how Chris Hemsworth feels whenever he goes to a nightclub. This is gonna be a touchdown though. We're up 18. This is where we get the separation. Had to do it to you, Iowa. I'm not gonna say sorry because you took the only recruit from us this cycle that we lost, and you've beaten us way more than I would like to lose in this entire video so far. Oh god, we just got destroyed right there. Me getting a touchdown right here is not looking great. Oh, never mind. I got it. Let's go. Thanks for coming out, Iowa. I know it sucks. We're very good at football. You keep losing to us. Welcome to the club. That's what everybody else in college football is dealing with right now. We haven't lost in, I don't know, like 20 plus games at this point. It's actually over 30 games. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, the future is getting freaky. North Texas in the title game. Gonna go Sherlock Holmes on this bad boy. Who did they beat in order to get there? Virginia apparently is really cracked right now. They beat Miami. Right? Barely put together 20 points in both those games, though. I hate to say it, North Texas. This might be a massacre. So far, it's actually not bad for them. It's just, you know, you barely could score against those 2 teams that you played against, North Texas, and now you gotta try and score against our defense. It's just like, you know, it's not gonna bode well for you. That's touchdown, though. 2, Mr. Warrior. He is so tall. Look at how much bigger he is than that DB. That's the Ice Coast Penguins difference, baby. Don't tell anyone, but our strength coach laces HGH in all of our waters. So the trainers have HGH, players, nutritional staff, literally everyone has it. But yeah, this is a beatdown. I'm sorry. Like, what did you expect, man? How did they make it here? I do want to savor this moment with this team because this is definitely the best team of the video. Last year's team was awesome too, but this year's team, so much more dominant. Plus, it had the Heisman Trophy winner with Kona, which is really freaking cool. It's going to be another touchdown for Warrior. I mean, it's just way too easy. Our players are simply so much better than theirs. We won 55-3. National champs again. That's the 4th time. So that goal is accomplished, and we went back-to-back. I wanted at least one back-to-back, so now the goal is clear. Let's try and three-peat next season. Why the heck not, dude? That was an absolute assassination. Gotta give props to Tennessee. I don't know how they played us close. I have no idea. They had 184 yards of offense. I think anybody with a brain cell would have told you that they were not going to be able to score in our defense, and that's exactly how the game played out. 700 Dynasty points. I really want to try and do a little bit of cheat code stuff here and get Kona and Sam to come back. It's not just possible. It's reality for Sam, Jared, and Kona. I am trying so hard. It's actually, you know, we don't need 2 receivers to come back. I'd be fine with just Jared. Receivers are not the most important position, and we're already forking over so much NIL for Jared. So I feel like that's the smart move. Hopefully we can convince these guys to come back now. What? Extremely high and he's leaving? Oh my gosh. At least we got Jared. I don't even see Sam up here. So we need to get a quarterback then, because I took out all all the NIL for Colt. Extremely highs keep shafting me in this video. It's so depressing, but draft picks, so many. Earning us 80 coach points. The optimistic Oscar outlook for this whole situation is the fact that we got Kona out of the portal last year, so we could definitely do something like that again. Just would be nice not to have to stress out about getting a quarterback, but draft pick wise, it's ridiculous, dude. It is unbelievable. He probably was the first overall pick, so I don't blame him for going, but I spent so many Dynasty points trying, and he was extremely high, and he still left. If that's not fate, then I don't know what is. We've got 2,300 Dynasty points now. Just need to get a quarterback, and there's no 5-star quarterback to go after. So I'll probably try and get like 2 4-star quarterbacks because we only have like 1 QB on the roster. Got 2 transfer quarterbacks to get myself options. Johnny Dell, Jimmy Neutron haircut. He's got impact. And then George has got star. Okay, so one of those 2 have to be somewhat decent. We did lose the best transfer in the portal though, which makes me so pissed. But what do you expect, man? The level 5 pipeline was too much to overcome. Same for James Ingram. And then, yeah, Georgia got this guy to come to their school. Whatever. Only 3 losses. By far the best class of the video. I think that's undeniable because we still picked up 2 5-star transfers, which is beautiful. High school wise, okay, there was 1 5-star with normal. That makes me very sad, but most of these are elites. Yes. Oh, so exciting. It sucks that it took us till this late in the video, but you know, that's the nature of building up a program in this game. It's slow and steady. We ended up with 9 5-stars. The best class of the video, without a doubt. We just need 1 more top 5 class, and that goal will be accomplished. George probably will be the guy, because he's got that star dev too. He's an 85. That's actually pretty good. Stan Hurt is an 80 as a redshirt sophomore. Me likey that, and then that other 5-star we got. Dion Rochelle is only a 71. Not what I was hoping to see. Dang, man. I signed the most 5-stars this video. Our highest rated one is only a 78. Dang it. It's okay, Coach FrostyLicker. We got more coach points. We got secondary to tier 2 for talent developer. Oh yeah, George is going to be insane. His skill caps are unbelievable. We keep getting so lucky with these quarterbacks, but that's why you spend all the NIL for them, and you make sure you have backup plans as well. Because if George sucked, then we would have obviously had Johnny to fall back on. But if he also sucked, then yeah, we would have been screwed. But that's an alternate reality. We don't have to worry about it. Kind of like the one where Sam Coker went pro. Didn't happen. We paid up for him. I did his sidestep, juke move maxed out, and then we did some IQ as well. So he's up to a 96. And for Jared, I didn't really do anything for his overall. I just did his 50-50, improved jump ball ability as well as cutter. I feel like that was smart. It's not like those guys needed to be any higher overalls. He's paid 620 NIL, and we're forking over 660 for Sam. Oh my gosh, dude, I wish we could have gotten Kona to come back. That would have been like 2,000 NIL between 3 different players. No one can stop us. Look at all the Ice Coast representatives on the preseason first team All-Americans. It is unbelievable how good we are at football. It's also very, very flattering and enjoyable to see this hard work that we've done this entire video come to fruition. So many guys on the second team too. It's been like this the last few years though. I mean, we haven't lost in what, 2 or 3 seasons? I mean, the last 2 we've gone back to back undefeated seasons, and we might do it again. Offensively, it's the best offense of the video. I know we have a new starting quarterback, but man, that lineup is filthy, and that defensively also filthy. I don't know if we are going to keep beating the absolute piss out of practically every team we play. I certainly hope so. North Texas wanted to smoke again, though. They scheduled us, and then we got Buffalo on the road, Baylor. I think, yeah, Iowa's down here. I was going to say, we got to play them eventually again, right? I don't know if this is that hard of a schedule, but the fact that we're playing Iowa, that's immediately the circle on that game. Just need 1 more top 5 recruiting class. Hopefully we could do it this season, so then year 19, I don't have to do any high school recruiting. I can just go into the portal and try and build the most OP team possible for year 20. Should be number 1 again. And it is en route. Dora is guiding us to the promised land. We have the number 1 class, and we have the least amount of commits in the top 10. So it is basically a guarantee. Didn't come with some losses, though, especially Alabama. I don't know what they had against us on the trail, but we lost 2 of that. Oh, wow. We lost 2 to the Catholics, too. So it was literally just 2 different schools. It's whatever. We've got the most 5-star gems that I've found this video as well. It's really good. Like, this is a perfect final recruiting class of the video. It definitely should finish top 5. Well, we went undefeated, but the AP poll people didn't care. We are only rated 3rd. We actually beat Iowa by 18. Had a close game with Washington, though, of all the teams. So we have beaten one team by single digits. So it's not like we're immortal like last year's team and they only played Tennessee close by single digits in the playoff. But George, our new quarterback, ridiculously good. We might repeat for Heisman's. It's very possible. Sam was not nearly as OP as last season, which is fine. That was probably the best running back season I've ever had in a video. 8 yards per carry, but Jared was terrific again. And then defensively, multiple guys have double-digit sacks. Stan Hurt, Josh, who I paid like 600 NIL to convince to come back. And then interceptions were great too. Like, we knew this team was going to be ridiculous. I convinced so many OP players to stay for another season. It's just not as OP as last year's team. It was the second best offense in the Big Ten. USC, man, they have the best offense and defense. What the heck? Makes sense. That is who we're playing in the Big Ten title game. Number 3 versus number 4. Wide open. That's Mr. Warrior, right? Yeah, the big guy. Jared! I'm just glad that one side of the ball actually showed up this game. We're up 7 in a good spot, especially if we get field goal range, but first downs are the biggest thing right here. Give Tanner time to throw. He will make you proud. That's the Tanner guarantee. There we go. Perfect. That's a field goal range. It's a first down. It should be GG's. So there you have it. Another Big Ten championship in the books. Is this cool as a natty? No, but it is a trophy. I was wrong. Did not go to our sweet George. Went to Bruce Deloach, Memphis, whatever. We do in the Remington, though. John only played 7 games, somehow won the award. His parents must be important. Maybe his granddad's like a judge or something. We got our contract renewed. Who would have guessed that? That's the only award we got, though. Pretty lame. Beat Iowa by 7+ points is really a contract goal this season, and we still got it. Oh my goodness, dude. We keep cracking these like every year. Me and the AD have got to be besties at this point of the video. But we're playing CCU now, the Purple Froggies. Before I forget, though, we did get 2 new coordinators, Daryl as well as Cole. And honestly, we are so OP right now. I'm gonna simulate this. Maybe play the semis in the Natty, but yeah, definitely expecting to win. And we did. Woohoo! Rose Bowl champs. Was it a big number or a small number? Oh, very small number. Only won by 3. Okay, well, maybe or hopefully this LSU game will be much more of a bigger number. All I want is a 3-peat this video. That's not too greedy, right, universe? We're already up 7, though. Wheeling and dealing right now with George. Step up, triangle. Okay, that was almost a disaster. It's all cool. Got it down to the 1. Just gonna hand it off to Mr. Coker. Sam of Coker. Juke into the end zone because he's got that cool juke move thing he maxed out. They really ain't flapping around, are they, man? Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see if we can do this RPO correct right here. Triangle. There we go. Yeah, it worked. All right, so we're in field goal range. We need to start milking him. Touchdown. Yes! Yes, we got it. Okay, that's so good because George is actually hurt right now, which I don't know what happened to him, but Johnny, our backup, was playing that entire drive. Oh my gosh, we're going to somehow survive and win that game. Whew, man. You guys are really hurting my confidence for this 3-peat right now. I can't lie, but we just need to win one more game. And it's going to have to be without George. Forearm fracture. No! Well, that's why we paid up for a backup quarterback out of the portal, Coach FrostyLicker. So, Johnny boy, you better be ready. Jimmy Neutron haircut against Tennessee, the 12, the lowest seed. Oh, we beat them last year, but they were our closest playoff game last year. So maybe they have the answers to our awesomeness. I really don't care if it's close. I just want to win. I want the 3-peat so bad. I guess Tanner doesn't have to worry about that. We're up 14. Okay, Johnny, let's stop the injury thing. All right, buddy. I don't think we have a 3rd-string quarterback, so you better figure it out. There we go. Just hand the ball off to Sam. I can smell the 3-peat. It's like one of those candle stores. It's so magical on the nose. Come on, boys. Circle wide open. There we go. Big boy Jared. I don't know what was that. That was weird. Give it to Sam. He's got the cool juke thing. Yes, Sam, go. Go, Sam, go. Let's go. Flock time, baby. Yeah. Some of you may have doubted Coach FrostyLicker's awesomeness earlier in this video when we did not win a national championship in the first 10 seasons. But it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. It's a marathon, not a sprint. They never had a chance. 613 yards of offense. Oh my gosh. We absolutely exploded all over them this game. Johnny, okay, I really hope he stays. That would be so terrific because George's probably going to go pro. Sam, though, I'm definitely going to miss. He was an absolute beast. Even though last season he was better, he was still a baller. With how the math has worked out, I think it's smarter to bring back George instead of Johnny. Johnny would want around 500 just like George does, so it makes the most sense to just bring back George. I am going to be bringing back Reed Scully, who was one of our best receivers, an offensive lineman, a corner. Obviously not trying to bring back back all guys at the same position group and overspend for like 4 different receivers. That wouldn't make any sense. So I feel like this is the logical approach. So we don't have as many guys leaving early as you'd expect for a program like us, which is very nice. We do have some transfers down here. Okay, I'm not happy about some of these. I thought I'd renegotiate with them. I guess I did not do a good enough job. The entire first row is first round draft picks. The NFL loves us. We're a second home to them. We're a feeder system. We're a farm system. It's so awesome. We even had an 84 overall get drafted around 4. Benjamin Span, I don't know what made him a 4th round pick. Very bizarre there. Maybe his dad works in the front office in the NFL or something. But let's get secondary to tier 4, little bonus for draft picks. And then let's work on defensive line. We really need to get a running back though, because I did not convince our best running back to stay. That is my biggest priority. And there's a 5-star running back from Food that wants to come here. Tyler Hedrick. We got 2 of them. Tyler is officially ours. And then we got some other guy. He's got star and then he's got impact. You guys know how important running backs are in this game. We've seen it this entire video, so that was a huge priority. And then we lost 2 recruits, both to the Cajuns of LSU. Don't know what they have against Coach FrostyLicker, but it's cool, man, because we got every other transfer, including another 5-star, D'Angelo Boyette, who's got star perfectness. Ooh, there's an elite. That's always fun. Yeah, really good haul. Probably the best recruiting class of the video, because the high schoolers, I mean, dude, it's ridiculous how many of these guys we got. There's so many elites. I just wish I could have gotten this class earlier so I could see all of them become seniors, but yeah, it was the best class in the country. We spent almost 6,000 Dynasty points on it. It's kind of crazy how earlier it was Ohio State just popping off and signing the best class every year, and now they're not even a top 5 recruiting class. We're essentially just stealing all the recruits that they got earlier in the video, which is an awesome feeling. Alex is an 80. I might redshirt him, and then Tyler is an 80 as well. That transfer cornerback might also redshirt him. These former skulls did not do much redshirting or player development. Like, how is he only an 81 as a junior, as a 5-star? He needs the Coach FrostyLicker talent developer to pop off for him, but Finau Nai, definitely a Hawaiish name, right? I think he's an 80 overall, though. That's the highest rated 5-star we've had in a little while with that elite development. What can we do with George right here? We can cap out his accuracy. Oh, man, he is going to be a super high overall. He's a 94. George, can you give me another Heisman at the video? Because you're probably our best chance. Whatever quarterback we get next season out of the portal or develop in-house will definitely not be a 94 like you are. Oh, Johnny's on the team. I don't know how. I thought he left us. That's weird. Works for me. If George gets hurt again, we will definitely have a backup. Oh my gosh, is Reed Scully gonna be like a 99? Oh, he's so close. He's a 97, but he is gonna be an absolute baller. Same with Dalton Galladay, who we overpaid like crazy to keep at a 95 overall at corner. Just stick him on an island. It'll be like the Darrelle Revis thing. Since we have every goal accomplished for this video with 2 seasons left, I do want to make a new goal for these last 2 seasons. Can we just win one more Heisman? I know it may be a little greedy, especially with how awesome we've been. I mean, we have not lost a game in almost 40 games. And unfortunately for college football, it is only going to get harder. Dude, talent developer and that 20% off-season progression boost thing has been popping off at a level that is unforeseen. This team is so good. The only starter on offense that's in the 80s is our tight end in an 87. Our offense better put up like 50 points per game or I'm going to rage. And then defensively, we are a little bit worse. I will be honest. Free safety's a little weak. Same with our second middle linebacker spot, but it's still a 99 overall defense. Still not unanimous though that we are preseason first, which is a bit ridiculous, but it's cool, man. Iowa, they get votes. They had their fun earlier in the video when they were beating us at a very high rate. It's so fun when the rabbit got the gun, or in this case, the Penguins got the gun. Playing LSU week 0, I'll probably play that game just for some newness, and then the rest of our schedule, we do have Iowa week 7. That'll be a tough game like it always is, but I'm expecting to go undefeated again. I really do not want to lose a game for the rest of this video. More than anything, I want to win another Heisman. That would be so badass, and it starts today against LSU on the road. Let's see what Georgia's got. We spent all the NIL to keep them. Why do we have 0 points, and why are both teams wearing whites? So many questions right now. Just throw a dime right here. Triangle? It's just the defensive lineman, and he boxes our receiver. Like, how is that possible? This is not a good start to your Heisman campaign, George. That's more of what we need to see. Perfect. Stadium Pulse is very vibrating, which is fine, because we'll just run the ball. Woohoo! Is this really how we're going to go out for the first loss in, what, 3 seasons now? We're down 6-10. Like, what The heck, man? That's not really helpful to the cause either right there. What is happening this game, George? 4th and 3 right here for our lives. Just take the little check down. We need to get a touchdown, and we have no timeouts. This is an absolutely horrible spot to be in. Gonna be the last play of the game right here. We are gonna need an absolute prayer. Square. Okay, great. Well, I don't know how what just happened. I guess that is the start of our empire collapsing. I don't know! They only had 212 yards of offense, yet we lost. Like, dude, what in the orange chicken? I don't understand it. Okay, George, he wasn't even bad. I'm so confused right now. Like, these stats don't look that bad. We couldn't really run the ball, which is a shocker, with our entire offensive line being a 90 overall across the board. I wanted to win out the rest of this video, and I wanted to win a Heisman this season. Neither of those things are definitely going to happen now. Unless George has, like, the biggest comeback ever. It's not all depressing. We actually won out, so woohoo to that, but it's not... I just thought this team would be, like, so insane. We just haven't really done that. We beat Iowa and Maryland both very close. Every other game, though, was a double-digit win. Hate to be a pessimist, George, but the Heisman's not looking good for you, buddy. I just don't see it. It's possible, since he is a 94 overall. I just don't think it's gonna happen, though. Rushing was really good, and then receiving... Wow, we had 2 1,000-yard receivers, so, like, the passing yards were terrific. It's just he didn't throw for like too many touchdowns. That's kind of the issue I saw there. And then sacks were really good again this year. Interceptions were great too. So the stats, you know, they look sexy. Still couldn't even get the best offense in the Big Ten though. Our defense was the best in the Big Ten this season. So at least we have that going for us. Big Ten title game against Ohio State. Could not care less. I will simulate this. Hopefully we win, because if we lose, we definitely will not get a bye, and that would be super sucky. Yay! I don't have to worry about it. Big Ten chomps once more. Wow, it was a big number too. We won by 25. All right, so we look to be pretty decent heading into the playoff. I still think we're definitely gonna win it all. If I had to bet on anybody, it would be us. His stats actually turned out pretty well. He's got 41 touchdowns, 4,200 passing yards. I mean, it's possible. It's just the touchdowns. I thought it would be higher. I didn't really factor in his rushing touchdowns though, so maybe he'll win it and I'll get happy. He does win it, George! Yes! Do not doubt George. Come on, man. Mustachio. Hate that I watched the movie It, because whenever I think of George, I think of Georgie, and then I think of that stupid big clown that can, like, morph through time and bend things. Ugh, gosh, so freaky. Now I'm gonna think about sewers and stuff. But who cares? We won the Heisman again. I'm so happy. We also win, I don't know what that award is. He's doing, like, some sort of karate. I mean, that's the move they did in Karate Kid, right? Could have sworn it was. I don't know what that award is. I've never seen that before. Stan wins Defensive End of the Year, too. Man, we got a lot of positive publicity for this season. My goodness, we're winning all the cool awards. Another one, Malau Lotulale wins the Outland with only 9 games played. Amish Beard. It would be Iowa. Beat them in the regular season, only by 3 points, though. I might simulate this. If the team's meant to win a natty, then the team's meant to win a natty. If they're meant to choke and lose to Iowa, then I guess that's destiny. Oh, stellar! We do win the Rose Bowl. All right. This I will definitely play. Oklahoma. I feel like we've hardly played them at all this video. Hopefully you guys give me some confidence. Was that Iowa win big? Was it? Yes. 1 by 10. That's big enough. Oh, wow. This is awesome. We're up 17 already. This is perfect. I'm not really great in games where it's scary and intense. I prefer to operate where it's very stressless. Oh my gosh. How did he get out of that small space? They're putting up a valiant effort, but I'm going to get a touch right here. I'm passing for this too, because I really want to get a touch on with George. R1 late? Yeah, that's open, right? Yeah! Back of the end zone. Tiptoe. Thanks for coming out, Oklahoma, but yeah, you suck compared to us. I'm sorry. I wish it was closer for your fan base. I'm sure they're all pissed. They bought tickets just for you guys to get absolutely exposed on national television. X looks open. Nice throw. Of course we throw it in stride. We have the Heisman Trophy winner. What else would you expect? X? Oh yeah, that's a touchdown. There we go, George. Beautiful! Would be cool to play LSU again, but they didn't even make the playoff. They finished like 8-4. That just goes to show what an absolute disaster that week 0 game was. Tennessee again, they probably hate us, man. We keep beating them in the playoff every single year. Though the personal Rocky Top, we just won a 4-peat right now. Nothing's gonna stop us. Okay, offense. Maybe we're reverting back to that week 0 game, first game of the season against LSU. Certainly hope not. Tanner's gonna step in though and throw dimes. Okay, that was not what you'd call a dime. Dang it! Do we just throw X and pray that something good happens? Oh my gosh, it did. This team is unfair. Yes! Look at all the Ice Coast fans. Oh, it's great. Are they all bandwagons? No doubt. But that's fine. This This program wasn't even a thing 19 years ago, okay? You gotta give them a little bit of leeway, and who knows? Maybe they were loyalists early on for us. Oh, it's an all-out blitz. Triangle's gonna be a touchdown. What kind of defense was that? Schione, no! Yes, Italiano, let's go! Because that's like an Italian dish, I'm pretty sure. Schioli, maybe like a meatball or something? No wonder he broke that tackle right there. I forked over like 550 NIL to keep that guy for another season, and clearly I made the right decision. We're up 21, though, in the fourth. Step up and go! Do I take the field goal? No, we get a touchdown. This game's over. We're going for it. Touchdown, and they are utterly hopeless. Just like Tanner on an ice skating rink. R1, there it is. Perfect. That's not a touchdown. It's first down, though. We can start milking it, too, which is beautiful. Out of the backfield, circle? Oh, that's just not open. Oh, my gosh. I suck at this game. Why did I just do what I just did? It's typically what happens. You know, the CPU sends a blitz, kind of tinkle down my leg a little bit, and I throw an absolute Stevie Wonder pass, but it doesn't matter. That's 4 straight national championships, baby. Sorry, Tennessee. We've probably stopped them from winning at least 3 natties this video. It's not personal. It's just you're the team in the way. Gosh dang it. I'm sorry, George. He played so good besides that one interception. I'm ashamed of myself. Reed Schioli, the meatball guy. He's 5'9", 204 as a receiver. Speaking of meatballs, my gosh, as a receiver, you'd expect him to be way lighter than that. That's literally running back size. No wonder he broke that tackle for that touchdown, but we got all 3 of the goals accomplished, which will earn us 750 plus 900, 1650, I think. That is a lot. I am forking over 630 NIL for Gabriel Mallory. Will he be a 99 overall? That's my hope. We are going to be losing some guys, though, per usual, but just like the last few seasons, I feel like this is the smartest thing to do. We got these awesome players. We might as well overpay for a few of them, like our running back from last season, Tyler Hedrick. And we don't really need a quarterback, because this RJ Homer guy was a 5-star gem that we landed a couple cycles ago. So I'm going to let Johnny walk. I still don't know how he was on the team for last year, but it'll give us more NFL draft picks. It's official. We are a 5-star program. I did not think it was going to be possible, but we pulled it off, man. Let's go. But yeah, lots of first-round picks. We did convince 2 second-rounders to come back, though. Tyler at running back, Tim Funches at corner. So I feel like it went pretty well. And then graduates, per usual, most of these guys are getting drafted. Oh my gosh. Every single guy is getting drafted besides our punter. We had 15 first-round picks. That's what, half of the NFL? Because isn't the NFL 32 teams? So practically half. Oh, no wonder we keep winning natties. Earning us a lot of coach points. Well-deserved for Mr. FrostyLicker. Let's just max out defensive line, and then we can start, I don't know, it doesn't really matter here. Let's just do receivers to tier 1, and then linebackers to tier 1. We have 7,000 Dynasty points to play with. Oh, man. I'm going to try and get as many of these 5-star transfers as I possibly can. There are a lot of 5-star transfers that want to come here. Who can blame these guys? We're an NFL factory, and on top of that, we win natties, too. It's not like a one or the other. It's both. Actually, it went awesomely. We only lost 3 transfers. I thought we'd lose way more. Ooh, an elite star. Okay, normal. Kind of got a little bit of the shaft there. Man, we're going to have a lot of 5 stars this cycle. Even though they're all transfers, which is hilarious, we still might end up with a top 5 class with only 18 commits because of all the 5 stars we have. Yep, we finished with the 5th best class. Let's go, man. Keenan Vines is pretty good. I mean, most of the transfers we got, they're going to need a little bit of manual progression, love, and development from Coach FrostyLicker, with PJ Vedvik also only being a 77. The 2 highest rated guys are both freshmen, which is cool because now we get to use all these juicy points. Gabriel has 60 skill points, is a 96 overall. Oh my, this might be the first 99 I've ever had. He's a 98, dude. He's so close. Footwork, do something. Get him to a 99. Gosh dang it. And then RJ, that quarterback who's going to be our guy, has 49. Dude, the amount of skill points we have for practically every player, it's just ridiculous. Talent developer coupled with that maxed out offseason progression support staff is just so unfair. He's a 92. We might get another Heisman. That would be pretty dope. We're also going to manually progress Tyler, who we spent so much NIL to keep. He's a 96. Baller! Final season of the video, Coach FrostyLicker, and we have saved quite a team for the last hurrah. I am so beyond excited for a potential 5-peat, you have no idea. I am a bit concerned about backup running back, though, because they get a lot of carries in this game. And DeMarco Cormier, I don't know if he's ready for the bright lights. I will say defensively, we look better than we did last season on paper. And then offensively, we are ridiculous. Our entire team is practically all first-team All-Americans. It is just so unreal how OP we are right now. Oh, my gosh. The rest of college football must feel so hopeless, dude. Our second-teamers are littered everywhere as well. I mean, dude, this Nate Etienne guy's a redshirt freshman. He's already a 92 overall. There was guys that had 70 skill points last year. It's just so crazy to put it into perspective and fathom how far we've come over the last 2 decades. Our schedule for the final season, I might play that game. We haven't played them in a few years. I keep simulating that one. I should have scheduled LSU again. I don't know why I forgot. We have dominated so far. Oh my goodness. UTEP has been a close-ish game. The chances of a 5-peater are looking awfully sexy. Never mind. RJ is hurt. Dude, our backup quarterback's only a 77 overall against Iowa? No! Well, we're screwed. He is out for 15 weeks. Dude, what are the chances? That's unbelievable. I should have done the Gordon Ramsay. I forgot to do that stuff, like hiring a chef and all that. Who knows? Maybe it wouldn't have made a difference. Maybe it was cursed for us in our final season to have our starting quarterback get hurt. No, man. At least Iowa's really bad this year. I guess that's nice. But how are we going to win a natty? Kevin Sharga, better be ready to hand the ball off, buddy, because I don't like the prospects of you passing. We better get real familiar with I-form. Oh, yeah, because Tyler's been really good. Our backup running back's also been really good as well. That was a concern of mine, but DeMarco's stepped up and been really solid. Iowa's still a 92 overall, though, and it's a road game. Oh, that's good. Wow, we're up 12 already. All right, well, just run the ball. I am terrified of passing. I'm already bad enough at it. Plus, we got our backup quarterback right now. We are going to have to take the training wheels off eventually, though, so let's do some forward passing like that right there. I like what I just saw, Kevin. Inside zone thingy. There we go. All right. Maybe Iowa really does suck this year. I'd say so. I have no pity for them, though. They've beaten us way too much this video, and plus we got our backup quarterback. What's going to happen if Kevin gets hurt, by the way? I just thought of that. We literally do not have a third-string quarterback. Would our kicker play it? I don't want to find out, Kevin. Just don't get hurt. Is it too late to put RJ in the thing that Darth Vader was put into? I mean, he turned out pretty fine. He was definitely in worse shape than having a fractured hip. 48-6 against Purdue. Not a bad look. My confidence is slowly rising. I mean, we have to consider the rest of the team is just so ripped. Maybe it won't even matter. Kevin's already thrown 2 interceptions, though. Ooh, man, just give the ball to Tyler. He's averaging 6.9 yards per rush. Nice. Receivers are terrific, too, so there's not really anything I'm concerned about. Oh, my gosh. We had 3 guys with over 14 sacks. First offense in the Big Ten, and it was the first defense. It's one of the most dominant teams in the video so far. It's just, you know, the whole quarterback thing, man. You just can't overlook it. I am going to simulate this Big Ten title game, though. I have negative interest. It feels like we win the Big Ten championship every single year anyways. Face plant. We really lost by 11. Oh my goodness. We gave up 39. We got outscored 29-0 in the second half. Did Kevin get hurt maybe? That's my guess. Nope, he played. Well, that was my theory, or at least my hope. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the confidence is definitely taking a hit now. Good for Tyler. He wins the Doak Walker. Still kind of depressed that we lost to Nebraska. We gave up 39. The defense has been so great. Speaking of, Jim Thorpe goes to Robert Ficken. Still got a first round bye, which is the most important thing. That's why I didn't really care about the Big Ten title game. Feels like we've won that every season since we've been in the Big Ten, or at least almost. We got to play the winner of the Mormons in Miami. And it's the Hurricanes. Not going bad. We're up 3. Kevin, hand the ball off. Do what you specialize at, which is giving the ball to better players. We have to be self-aware in these situations if we're going to win a national championship and end the video with a 5-peat. I think Coach FrostyLicker's heart-to-heart with the defense after their pitiful performance against Nebraska, it's worked. This is turning out to be a blowout. At least I hope so. It's en route for that. Triangle's open. Oh my gosh, what was that throw? Kevin! Step up around. Go, Kevin, go! Yeah, there we go, buddy. That's the way to make up for it. I don't like when he passes the ball. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. Would much rather see him hand it off, like right here. The Doak Walker Award winner. Might as well feed him. Thank you. That's why we spent all the Dynasty NIL to keep him. Maybe that Nebraska game was just a hiccup. You know, everybody gets hiccups. I don't care if you're LeBron James, The Rock, or Jodie Foster. Like, you get hiccups if you're a human being. And that's kind of what we're witnessing right now. I mean, that's just an easy throw. This game's clearly going to be over. over. What? Who possessed Kevin for this game? I mean, his completion percentage is absolutely horrid, but why did we throw so much with him? I don't know. Maybe Coach FrostyLicker is starting to get confidence in Kevin. I don't know how the hell that's happening, but maybe that's what it is. No pressure, USC. Someone's gonna have to beat us if they want the 5-peat to be stopped. I don't know if USC's up for it. We're already up 7, and we have the ball at the 6. Just run it right here, right? That's gonna be an easy touchdown. I don't know what kind of defense that was. I want to see Nebraska in the national title game. Almost as badly as I want to land on the moon by myself and be self-proclaimed moonlander person. Did it all by myself. It's never gonna happen, but that was an easy win. So, on to the national title game. The 5-peat, it's looking very likely. No! It's Colorado. They beat the team that beat Nebraska. That's cool, I guess. They're also under. They went 15-0 and they landed as a 4 seed. And they gotta feel pissed. Yes, they are angry. Quite angry. Oh my goodness. Defense is reverting back to their Nebraska ways. This is not ideal. Triangle, I think? No, let's throw R1. Yep, there we go. Absolute dime. Bang! Okay, the offense is showing up. The defense, though, ooh. This is not good, man. We could not stop them if their entire offense had chickenpox or something, or some sort of fatal disease. I don't understand why. And then there's, like, why does that happen in this game? I jump in and the clock is winded all the way inside the 10. Like, I don't have true clock on. Like, why? The game does not want to see us end with a 5-peat. I get it. You know, college football is better with parity, but this is not the college football world that everybody else wants to live in, okay? This is our world. We own it. We really need a touchdown right here. Kevin, run. Kevin, go! Kevin, go! Yes! Insert Tanner for a Tanner masterclass right here. All we need is a field goal. That's a great start to the drive. How badly do you want this 5-peat, Tanner? Almost as bad as Auntie Anne's pretzels in my mouth right now. Perfect. Nice run. Some cinnamon sugar pretzel knots would hit like crack right now. Square, please. Kevin! Kevin! No! They hit each other! Sabotage! Come on, guys. You guys are supposed to be friends with each other. It's all right, though. R1 in the flat. Easy first down. Running the ball because we are very good at it. There we go. That's field goal range, but I gotta get this way closer. Snap the ball, Kevin. What are we doing, buddy? Oh, no. This is going to be a hard kick. 53 yards in a dream. Come on, Tanner. How badly do you want the 5-peat, buddy? Come on. Come on. Lock. That's just not even close. That's embarrassingly bad. Oh, my God. I guess we're on to overtime. Goodness gracious. I don't know why our defense was so bad to start this game. They have been stellar ever since. So all we need is a touchdown, and we will get the 5-peat. But I choked on the field goal drive, so not feeling the most confident right now. X is wide open, though. Great start. Get in the end. Oh, he's so close. Just let me run this in. Of course I can. 4th and goal. I'm going to go for this. We're going to pass it, Kevin. This is for the video, buddy. For the 5-peat, Kevin. You can do it, buddy. Use all of your 72 overall might right here. Triangle, please. Please. Yes. No! Depression. That sucks. Massive balls. Yes, I choked that game. Okay, I'm aware. But we also gave up 28 points in the first half. Should have made that kick. It was just so far away. 250 and 50. Coach FrostyLicker, 83.3% career win percentage. This went so incredibly well. After the first 10 seasons, I was a bit petrified. But man, did we turn things around the second 10 seasons of this video. Started with nothing. And now this entire trophy room is loaded to the gills. Would be nice to go back in time and see every single individual season, but of course, that's too much to ask from EA Sports, unfortunately. But we all saw the epicness this video with Coach FrostyLicker, what we pulled off at Ice Coast. And if you enjoyed, click the video on the screen. YouTube thinks you'll love it, so there's a good chance you will.